Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on your da-da-da-da. Hello and welcome to a throbbling, thrilling, Chris, shut up, Jack, episode of the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast. It's our second ever meetup, can you tell? Joined as always by Jack,
Hello.
Ross,
Hello.
no longer dead,
I'm alive.
Maffew, and the lovely Joel.
Yeah, we love you, Joel. Wish he was dead.
Oh my God. That's all the husbands whose wives are messaging Joel
Thank you
as we're doing this.
Thank you to Fraser for stepping in last week.
Yeah, lovely job.
Did he come in dressed in a shining suit of armour?
Like a
Just imagine
hero.
that. Do not worry, lads, I am here.
He didn't just do play. He stayed for the whole thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Had he watched the wrestling?
So, most of it. But I don't think he'd made it to NXT or Dynamite. But
We
we're
can
talking
save
through.
you last week. It was, what do you think of this week's Raw? Oh, it was good. It's almost as good as my Royal Rumble video that I put on YouTube.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
The one I shot footage from wasn't used.
Oh!
Cheers, free.
Good, all right.
Just salivating in the mouth, thinking of beating up Fraser.
Oh, I can't believe you got cut.
I can't believe you said that, not him. Anyway, we start the podcast with player banter.
Tension.
And there's a bunch of stuff, but you were saying something before the podcast. It's been a week of many days. One's V-Day, but the other one is Pancake Day.
Shrove Tuesday.
Very good, yes.
Yeah, I went to the Hard Rock Cafe for what was allegedly going to be a pop-punk pancake party.
Oh, yes.
But
This
there was
one's a cheese pancake.
No,
Was he there?
it
Was Ant there?
He wasn't there.
Ah.
It
That's
was
pop punk, isn't it? So what would you like when you are
That's why I had my
pancake?
fringe down.
Yeah.
Can I have? No, there was 3 choices of toppings.
To wait in line, you can order. Sorry.
Hard Rock Cafe, right? A specialist event for pancakes. 3 choices of toppings.
That's not many.
It's disgusting.
What were the choices?
3 toppings.
It was bacon and maple, which is what I had. Then there was
Makes
some sort of
sense.
strawberry and cream flavour, and then like it was either salted caramel and something like that.
Oh.
But it was really disappointing. The pancakes were coaster size as well. They weren't even stacked. They were like those protein pancakes you get from Aldi. I was outraged at the
Yeah.
Hard Rock Cafe.
That's
They
not ideal.
sound very American flavored, and it is an American franchise.
Pop punk as well. Yeah, I
Aye,
suppose
but
so.
it's a specialist event. He put 3 options on.
What were you expecting?
I thought it'd be
At least 10.
When Ross mentioned it, I thought it would be like a
Something-
like
Go
a
on.
pancake Subway, like
Yeah.
choice combination yourselves, like choose what you want. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad of me.
So down with the Hard Rock Cafe.
So what would your preferred topping be for a pancake? This is the pleb banter.
It's just in memoriam for Tom Campbell, who, upon listening to this little bit of the podcast, has just jumped off a bridge because he loves the banter about the pancakes on the radio. He thinks it's the highest quality caliber of radio presenting when a presenter just asks the audience what their favourite pancake toppings are.
He calls it pleb batter.
Pleb batter.
Oh yes, very
Fantastic. I was
Tom's
just like,
dropping off on us, I'm sorry. Like I
lemon-
said, it was V-Day this week. Go on.
a lemon with sugar, that'll do me. Bit of Biscoff spread, that's all I need.
good. Yeah, you don't need too many. I don't like it too complicated either. I think as well. Even though I do like Nutella as a concept, maybe on pancakes it's a bit too heavy. And something light, I like a drizzle of lemon or whatever. Yeah. What about you?
But pancakes are basically just fat rice cakes, so
Okay.
they're supposed to have lots of toppings on. So you wanted to go out and just have lemon and sugar on your pancake?
Yeah,
On a
the
special
main-
occasion. You went out for this.
Yeah, I went out for this, yeah. And just the fact there was 3 at a specialist pancake event. Imagine going to a pub and there being 3 taps.
That's in the cool pubs, isn't it? Like you can't really choose.
I know.
They've all got artisan. No, I don't know.
Oh, we camera. Ooh.
Was it like a?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's always like, oh, Betty, I can't wait to go out tonight and have some gruel.
What?
Just more pancake and just lemon and sugar. You can do that at home.
I know, but you get a higher quality of pancake, surely.
Well,
for a restaurant.
I mean, in theory, yes.
Yeah. Was it like a? Because I know the Hard Rock Cafe have done like. I've never been to one, but they do like bottomless brunches and that. Was it a boozy pancake session? Or was it just the food?
Literally, the pop punk pancake party was music and a choice of 3 pancakes and nothing else.
Wow.
They didn't share the menu until you sat down at the table. So the warning signs were there.
They knew you'd be too polite to get
Yeah,
up.
and it wasn't a sellout by any stretch of the imagination.
You're not happy for your newfound glory pancakes.
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of other puns now. Nope. No. Can't think of any bands even.
Oh, sounds like it was a bad Charlotte there.
Yes.
They did play their song. The song was played. They weren't there.
Which one?
All of them.
Lifestyle.
Now, is that where the down by the river? That one.
Baptized in the
Baptized.
river on my
That's
own.
right. Jesus
What was
wasn't
that?
there.
They did it. It was after like the anthem and Boys and Girls and Boys. And all that. It was
dead
them
to me then.
and the bloke from Avenged Sevenfold does a verse as well.
What?
Yeah.
You're making things up again.
The river. Baptized in the river.
Good Charlotte.
Yeah. It was like mid 2000s.
It's a blur.
Yeah.
Twin,
Too
no,
much
not
drugs for
Blur.
me.
Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Hey,
We were talking
player
about
banter.
Oasis before. I thought that was going to bleed into the Pleb Banda. Favorite Oasis song? All right then.
In the news this
go.
week.
The master plan for me. I'll
Yeah,
slide
it's
away. I'll able to
unbelievable.
slide away.
Master Plan's unbelievable. They're really good. Two very good choices.
Oasis are a band that are so overplayed. I don't think I have a favourite because they're forced upon me whatever I like.
I try and not listen to them for a while and then have an Oasis sesh where I'm like, oh, these are good.
Yeah, I'm not against them. It's just any band and song that you listen to 100 million times, you're like, I try and avoid them.
They're probably the best. It's so unoriginal. They're probably the best gig I've ever been to. When it was
When
like
did you see 'em?
when I was like 16 at the Stadium of Light. It was like the year before they broke up.
Right. Good
We haven't
times.
talked. How long? We've been shooting now for 7 minutes, and not once have we mentioned wrestling.
Right.
So you were there, maybe. There we go. There we go. In the news, Brock Lesnar removed from WWE Then Now Forever Together video package. LA Knight has replaced him.
Yeah.
And, a star of equal footing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good because I would skip that bit or it's not paying attention to it. So it's good that people point out those bits.
Yeah.
Like when Ric Flair got taken out, then he got put back in.
Then he got put back in.
Yeah.
Because the problematic Ric Flair was replaced by the unproblematic Ultimate Warrior.
Now Flair's like on the Tron in AEW. He's everywhere.
Yeah, because he's
it's
paying
good.
them.
Yes, he is.
They can't get rid of them. They need him.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
It is.
Damian Priest currently banned from cashing in the Money in the Bank contract. Now, many people, from the little to the larger, point out that Damian Priest has the Money in the Bank contract. Seth Rollins is walking around with a gammy leg. He's right there. Go for him. And Archie for me has told West Sports, I'm based on Raw, being that Seth Rollins is the champion. Unfortunately, he's not medically cleared. I can't cash in right now. Officially, he can't be in a match. I kind of have to wait until he's cleared. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins is going, come on, Cody. I'll have you at WrestleMania. I'm fit and healthy enough.
Oh, we should probably talk about that in the news, really.
That was the big thing. We should probably shoot this podcast on a Friday, shouldn't we?
Everything seems to happen.
Oh,
on a
this
Thursday.
this isn't news, but we were completely wrong about everything because we had to guess because of the fact that, yes, they did the WrestleMania kickoff event, which I assumed was just going to be a small little thing. There'd be a desk, there'd be a Monster Energy or whatever sponsoring them.
Did you?
And, well, I didn't know.
This is the wrestling business.
Of course.
CM Punk was chucking bombs, trying to cause a nuisance.
He was good.
CM
He
Punk was
really
going,
good.
hey, guys, don't be fighting backstage.
No, I like this.
Just punch him in the face. He was good on that kickoff
He
show.
was
So he
good.
was.
I thought it was.
Having a good old time.
I thought it was quite because WWE love controlled environments and stuff, but putting CM Punk there, it's a bit of a risky maneuver. But I thought it worked.
I thought anything was on the table throughout the entire event. Like right at the end when the Rock's dropping F-bombs. When the cameras are there, I couldn't believe my eyes. Or he is.
I saw Maffew criticizing it on Twitter. I thought it was pretty good.
I really enjoyed
I
it.
criticised it.
I thought you were saying like this makes Rollins look like a dweeb.
Because he was in the background. the camera's right here, right? So Rock looks like the biggest man in the world. Then there's
Rock
Cody.
looked like a giant.
You know, make sure the camera's there. So it looks like one of the Easter Island statues, as opposed to what he normally looks like. And then there's just Seth Rollins in the back going,
He was a spare prick at a wedding, wasn't he?
He got
Absolutely.
involved later on.
They retconned it on Raw, to be fair. They got it right on Raw. They got him
This
in there.
entire thing has been a retcon.
Yeah.
They should have. Well, that's why The Rock has proved he is the people's champion. Because he's listened to the people.
Cody's just being bloody Chris Tarrant and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's your $250,000. But we don't want to give you that.
I'm genuinely shocked that The Rock has backtracked. He must have really thought, oh, they are going to boo me.
He couldn't miss it. Every reply to every
yeah.
social media post he did last week, all about Cody.
He's done the right. He's done the wise decision here because it would have
Which is what?
to
Listen.
let Cody have the match and then he'll be involved.
Oh, the match is happening, is it?
Cody and Reigns.
So all these videos of these
What do you mean?
Cody right next to Seth, whereas Roman's right next to Rock. You don't think they're doing a tag match?
Night one.
Yeah.
And then night 2, Cody Roman.
I've confirmed it's not happening in Australia because Cody and Rollins are on the Grace and Bloody Waller effect. How they are.
Oh.
Unless that'll get turned into a shoot tag team match somehow. I doubt
Say
it, though.
so. Say so. Say so. He'll get a cheer in Australia, should he?
He will.
Yeah.
Bronson won't, though. He's not going.
Oh.
Dick, he lost his match, didn't he?
He did.
He'll get there.
Should wrestle harder.
But yeah, I thought it was. Well, I now have faith that they'll have the tag match on. As many people have said, tag match on night 1, Cody Roman on night 2. I don't think Cody and Rollins have a prayer of winning the tag match though, and I think Rollins is maybe going to get pinned by The Rock.
Yeah, I like Cody taking the fall on that tag match. Just, like the Rollins effect of 31, out of sight, out of mind. Always been knocked down earlier in the night or the night before in this case.
Bret Hart, WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could go various different ways, but that one seems the most sensible.
I was saying the other day, to be edged by Triple H would be one hell of an experience.
Oh my word.
Just the way this WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania is gone. He'd just be on his journey there with you, and then he'd go and make a cup of tea out of nowhere, and he'd be come back without you looking. Then he'd just pop out down to the shops. You wouldn't know what was going on. And by the end, boom, it's over.
Oh
It'd be one of those experiences where afterwards you do the delayed Greg Valentine sell where you go, I'm all right.
I hope he had a good day the other day as
good.
well.
Greg Valentine.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jack, out of the corner, out of nowhere.
The Twitch chat was saying like, shout out to Greg Valentine during my stream because it was Valentine's Day. So I thought it was quite funny. So I've stolen it.
Well, look how happy he is.
He drops the hammer on Valentine's Day, doesn't he? Le Bosch. Lovely smelling man. I've got to say every time his name's mentioned.
Greg Valentine.
Yeah, stood behind him in the queue at that Vegas hotel. He had a full suit on at like 7:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Smelled lovely. Hair was bouncing.
I've seen him at conventions we've been to and stuff, but he's always just sat looking so miserable. You wouldn't want Greg Valentine to be happy though, to be there. It doesn't fit his character.
Yeah, I'll be really put off Valentine. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Yeah, it's not what you want. I remember him sat with Mean Gene back in the day. And I thought, oh, they've seen it all, those bullies.
I tell you what, though, the press conference.
That's why he's so miserable. It's like me and G's talking about all the lasses he shagged last night.
Oh my God. Mean Gene?
Oh, apparently.
No.
Drinking
Going
man,
to
wasn't he?
Jericho,
Yeah.
he would have, you get more butts in the toilet seat, that lad.
Oh, God.
Right, you were Wembley.
In other news,
With the QE forms.
Oh, yeah.
I look like a capital Q at the end. Steve Mongo McMichael.
Yeah.
Steve Mongo McMichael. Inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, not the NFL one. I got educated very well on a stream. The NFL don't have one. Pro Football means other people can go, whatever.
Okay.
And I always thought, obviously, you're suffering from ALS, but there's so many times in wrestling when they go, this guy used to play football. And you're like, all right, well, why is he not bloody still there then? I always thought it was like, haha, he sucked. That's why he did wrestling and whatever, because none of these guys did it. It's only until like later on in life, because I have no interest in NFL, that I found out what a big deal the 84 to 85 Chicago Bears were as a defensive unit that Mongo was a part of.
Da Bears.
Yeah, that's what the Bears.
They were like the Man U of the 80s.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And that's why he went to the Super Bowl. That's why he's got the ring.
Yeah.
So he was a big bloody deal before he went into wrestling.
It scares me how much of like a freak athlete nearly everyone in the NFL must be when people like Lesnar and Bron Breakker can't quite make it, and you think, well, who are these lads who are actually in there then? And I did watch the Super Bowl.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was Taylor Swift?
She played really well.
She played really well.
Yeah, that's all I saw was her. None of the fun.
Oh, right.
I saw the halftime footage of Usher being a bit inappropriate with Alicia Keys, I thought, if I was Mr.
Yeah, she's
Alicia
a married
Keys.
woman, yeah.
He was grabbing her from behind. And,
Yeah.
And all just Taylor Swift. None of the actual football was on the feed. Taylor's boyfriend shouting at that old fella.
Oh my God, he lost it.
I saw that little picture.
That's his own manager. That's his coach. They still won.
That's got to be the only sporting occasion, though, where the sport doesn't actually make the headlines the day after.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Bizarre.
I watched it
was
with my
so-
mates because they were like, come on, guys, you watched WrestleMania with us last
Oh,
week.
did
So
you
now
watch it as
watch
well?
Super Bowl. No, not this one. Like when we used to live together, so I
Alright.
could put up with this BS. So I watched it, and I'm there like, it's a sport designed around adverts.
Yeah.
I'm looking around and everyone's on their phones. I'm like, oh, so I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, ooh, Puma put out an advert.
It was interesting. The team won that always wins, so it wasn't. And then they had. It would have been. I thought it would have been really funny if Taylor Swift's boyfriend had lost, but never mind. I saw a good meme as well. It was like, here comes Taylor down to the pitch to celebrate, and it's a private jet crushing past.
But you know, that's just the silly world of NFL, where they've got the Taylor Swifts and stuff, putting Mongo in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, pal. Nothing like the proper football there. The proper, respectful football. Cristiano Ronaldo, amazed as The Undertaker presents God Season Cup trophy. There he was in full gear. Full gear wanker. Made his full druid-laden entrance in the Kingdom Arena to unveil and lift the trophy ahead of the match between Al Hilal and Al Nassr. In a cut-out, Cristiano Ronaldo going, that was this?
Yeah, he was really baffled.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I thought he was marking out personally.
He's a big Undertaker.
Giddy
fan.
like a little kid, wasn't he?
Like, this is a football game, right? Yeah. So the dozens in attendance were amazed by it. It looked very nice. And they get some more money because obviously he needs it.
Yeah, he does. He's a YouTuber now, Undertaker. You seen his thumbnails? His Instagram story when he was coming home from Saudi Arabia, he was like, I need to go watch something with my honey or something like that.
Imagine Undertaker on Premiere Pro.
can't get,
just
like-
lining up the audio. Got to cut this down in time. Michelle, be quiet. Oh, it's rendering too long. I don't know much about editing, but I do know that occasionally.
it's exported as a .mov.
I know occasionally editors will I just occasionally will hear them, but once a day each, just go, and just let out a sigh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a good video editing impression. And there he was in 8K or whatever. So clipped on Twitter, I'm there going, that doesn't look real. They just CGI'd him.
It did look like a cutscene from a game.
Yeah. Is he ABBA?
It's just the fact he got his full entrance in a football stadium. What a football game was about to happen.
What's the world going to look like in like 10 more years? If this is the level we've reached of soullessness.
They did open that. It's called The Experience, isn't it? This week, it's like where you walk through the WWE thing. It's a place you go to in Saudi Arabia. That opened this week.
Right.
Oh,
So I think it
first I'm
coincided
hearing
with
about it.
that,
Though.
Yeah.
Would you make your entrance or something?
No, it's like a museum.
Oh,
There's a graveyard. I saw that video.
oh my God.
The corporately paid for graveyard in Saudi Arabia.
What names on it was it? Meltzer, Alvarez, Finn Martin.
Joel's finding it now.
There he is. I'm sure it's called the WWE Experience in Saudi Arabia. It allows fans to witness the sights, sounds, and epic storylines of WWE and something else.
Oh, yeah, that's the one where they go on a plane for several hours. It doesn't take off. That's right. I know
Boulevard
about this.
City. That's like being called Street Avenue. What's that?
That is an awful picture of Seth Rollins. Jesus,
He's
wept.
buzzing.
Oh, little AJ Styles is. Bless him.
Oh my God.
I've only just noticed him. He's photobombing the graphic.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
Are there any pictures of the thing, Joel? No.
It's just like a museum you walk through. How much is it, Joel?
Oh, yeah,
There's a
tickets are
link there.
available there.
WeBook.com.
You know,
We're not
so
getting paid for
any of the listeners of the podcast to find ourselves in Saudi Arabia.
75 SAR.
What's that?
Come on, Joel.
Finding out. 75 SAR.
SAR 2.
Type noises. Typing
Type.
noises.
He's typing, Joel.
Sweaty, sexy.
How much was it?
About
75.
fifth of a
Housewife's
pound.
favourite typing noises.
So it's-
75
wait,
SAR in pounds.
Yeah, all right.
So,
It's only 16
Oh,
quid.
let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
wow.
This is a flight to Saudi Arabia.
Joel?
No, it's free to go to Saudi Arabia. You have to pay to leave. So
Welcome to the Hotel California.
anyway, yeah. Well, I can't think of more ridiculous than that. So that was the news.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
Now it's time for everyone's favourite segment, the Hall of Fame. And in condescending order from last week, you bastards, McCartney, can't think of that right, a.k.a. Fritz von Erich in the Iron Claw, third place, 12%. If you watch Iron Claw, you'll have a good time.
I'm going to see it on Sunday.
Ooh,
Yeah, I've not seen it yet.
that's lovely.
Is it good?
Yeah, oh.
I saw a video on my YouTube of Mark Commode reviewing it, and I thought I'd wait until I've seen it before.
Is he still going around? Oh.
Ah,
He's on YouTube. Him and his mate, who's more withering than him. They've got like a Heenan gorilla sort of setup going on.
Maven Hornswoggle, Kevin Owens, Finley Martin, Jack King, and Tom Campbell for appearing in Over the Top Rope.
Now
Watch
knowing
now
that-
on
now knowing that
YouTube.
Ross has been-
39%. Wow, whose pick was that?
Now
you
knowing
think?
that Ross has been cut, that's even more passive aggressive. It's because he originally nominated just Maven Owens and maybe Finley Martin.
The people
and
in the thumbnail.
And I made a jokey like, well, I was in it as well, Fraser, what are you doing? So he put in me as well.
Yeah, I'm in it as well. I'm
And-
not mentioned, so.
Oh, you? Oh.
I'm sure we all recorded stuff and he's plucked in. To be fair, I don't think it's his choice. Maybe Sam. I think Sam edited, didn't he?
Are you on the cutting room floor?
I must be.
This is where we
Sam's
simmering heat between Ross and Sam.
It's like when Fraser's Rikishi, but Triple H is Sam Green, who ran down Steve Austin.
And the winner is the power and strength of the human cranium.
Yeah, man.
48%, which is
Rightly
Jack
so.
landing on his own heat.
Yeah. Oh,
Well
you
done,
wouldn't have
mate.
heard about this.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Last week, on Wednesday, I fell in the shower for the first time I can remember in my life. There was a daddy long legs on the ceiling. Why does everyone find that a bit funny? And I went to well, no, I didn't get. I thought I'll have to get rid of that after I've had the shower, but I should have just immediately got out of the shower and got rid of it.
Yeah, just hose it.
I was showering around it, and then it moved suddenly towards me, and I was in midair. And then my head hit the back of the bath, like where it lips up. Oh, it was really scary for a split second until I realised I was fine. But
You'd have been inches away, millimeters away from a Philip Hughes situation if it was the back of your head.
the cricketer,
Ah,
yeah, honestly, I managed. I think I must have turned on my way down because it hit the side of my head. But it was, and then I heard like a big crack, but it was just my neck clicking. It wasn't but it was really scary. So I'm glad it's won.
Yeah. Are you scared of spiders?
I'm not scared of spiders. That's the issue.
You took a bump off a daddy long legs.
I think I would be scared if I was face to face with a tarantula in the wild. Excuse me, just knowing they're poisonous and whatnot.
In the wild?
In the wild. If I was
Indiana Jones adventure.
If I was out in the bush and I saw one, I'd be like, "Woo!
But
Stay
then
back."
My point
I'd
was,
probably yell at it.
my point was, I'm not scared of spiders. It was the sudden movement towards me. But
Of a daddy long legs.
well, the thing is, me and Fraser took opposite opinions, didn't we? Because I said I would have been less scared if it was just a house spider, and he's scared. Fraser admitted he is scared of spiders, but he said he's less scared of daddy long legs, which I think are far more scary.
They've
don't
got a
they?
mouth.
So
They literally all talk.
They can bite you.
they look like something from a
what?
horror film.
Their legs. Don't laugh. Serious business when a daddy long legs bites you. Be careful.
Really?
Just watch out, kids. Run away.
I just saw a daddy long
Yeah,
legs
run away.
outside as well. It
Fall
was
in the bath.
It was Pachuti because he's a dad.
Oh. Your jacket all embarrassed.
Bloody hell.
Didn't even get him a card. So, well done, mate. Number
Thank
one
you.
in this week in our hearts. What have you got for us?
The old passports. Because I got my new
old
Yeah,
passports.
I got my new one this week. It's just quite underwhelming. Have you got a new one?
I've really enjoyed the new passport.
Really?
You know that window, the first to
Your
second
little
week,
face is peeking through. What's
You don't
that
get out with the old one.
That makes you look weird.
Peekaboo, you looked at it. Whoa, it's a full
I wish
picture.
I brought it in the show because my picture's obviously miserable because you've got to look miserable. I'm like, and I hadn't had a shave, so I look all hungover basically. And and then I opened the first page and there's little me peeking through the window.
Aye, it's
I'm like,
cute,
what's
isn't it?
going on?
It's like you're on a little submarine.
Why do they need that? You can see the big picture of me just over the page. And for some reason, the slightly lower quality picture that's just above it, as well, which is a feature of the old passport as well. But I thought the old one had more of a charm. These are the UK passports, I should point out. Those were a more pleasant maroon colour. These are blue, really dark blue, almost black.
Yeah.
Oh, they might even be black.
No.
Dark
The
navy, innit?
dark
Yeah.
navy
right.
blue.
His Majesty's Navy. And, bit strange having like His Majesty on everything, but that's fine, what are you going to do?
Oh, mine will have her on.
Oh,
Because I got mine early 2022 and she was still here.
Mm.
She wasn't in the sky saying, "Hello, pretty deadly."
yeah.
Oh
That
my
was
God,
mad.
that happened this
That was
week.
mad. And also, it would have been crazy even if she was alive. But the fact that she's dead now and they did that is crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was funny. But if we did that about Roosevelt, would they be as accepting of that? So it's that, and also the fact that the past 10 years, I've been more places than ever because of this very lucky job. America, Japan, and I've lost all the little stamps and that. Although the American ones are lazy. They can't wait to get you in and out. They're just like, bang. Whereas the Japan one was all like neatly right angles and everything and just looked really cool. I prefer the old passports and I'm going to nominate that for the Hall of Fame. The old UK passports.
Yeah, I got mine renewed because I'm going to Germany next month.
Germany?
VXV.
Is it the 16 carat? Or is
It is the 16 carat.
Any names announced?
Masato Tanaka.
Jesus Christ.
And a bunch
How
of young
old's he?
lads. He's in his 50s.
Oh my word.
I thought he was in his 50s at one night stand.
Right. It's amazing he's still able to walk and talk, considering all the stuff he's done to his body. But yeah, he's still wrestling at a very high level.
Have you seen him live before?
No.
That'll be good.
I'll
That'll
think
be
of
really
it,
good.
Wear a Mike Awesome t-shirt, please.
He might go, Dangan! With a rolling elbow. There's also that, so a whole bunch of people, obviously, because it's a big tournament. There's Luke Jacobs, I think, and the French luchador.
Paris?
No.
No, wait. Is he
wow, what a callback.
Paris. I don't know why. I didn't
Respect me even saying
Is that
that
AJ
name.
Styles' tag partner?
Yeah, that guy.
I didn't even mean that. I think I thought he was a French luchador.
Yeah, from Nitro to Alberhausen.
Is it one of the tag team? Are there two of them, these French luchadors?
Maybe.
La
I'll check
Nacho
there.
Libre.
I will...
No. Sorry.
It sounds good. Sounds good.
ruin the podcast. Yes. But anyway, that's all that's happening. But I'm going to get my...
Oh, is Peter Tihani going to be there? I just like saying his name in German accent. Oh, yeah, Peter.
Yeah, I've been swatting up. I had to go get my passport renewed. Did not know that you can just go to the Royal Mail, the post office. Sorry, boo, hiss, boo. Go to the post office and they can just do it all for you and do all the hard stuff. Because I look at the form going, what? Some of this doesn't make sense. So I just went, go to any
You can
post
do it
office.
online and then just...
No, but I wanted because it was said if you do this, this, and this. If you get it wrong, then you have to bloody wait until they send you it back. So I went, I'll go to the Royal Mail and they can do it.
Well, yeah, you got to pay, obviously.
Yeah, all right.
But
I don't know how the world works.
I
But
thought
the
I
guy
would-
went to go, like, you have to take it a certain way. So we have to, like, move past people.
Oh, they took your
Go to
picture?
the wall and take the photo like that. He took a few just to make sure.
Oh, I
It's
just took
like,
it against a blank wall in the flat.
He's like, excuse me, passport photo. Just there, and people looking at it going, yeah, I'm just getting his passport done.
Oh, wow.
I used the green screen upstairs for mine.
Yeah, fair.
Professional
Yeah,
lights.
that was it. Yeah, it said make sure it's done behind you. I went, well, you know. Don't want the Royal Mail laughing at me crappy wall, but
They
They were
sent
laughing
me...
at them now and they go down to jail, a lot of them.
shocking.
They sent me an email back saying, like, your passport's been damaged. Please send a written letter explaining why. And I didn't realize it was damaged. I was like, it might have been damaged in transit or something. So I rang them instead of sending this letter. I thought, I'll just ring them and explain that it wasn't damaged when I sent it away. And then the woman was like, no bother, I'll just put a note on it. And I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
And then nothing happened for a few weeks. And I rang them back. And then the bloke was like, that hasn't got any... she just hadn't done it. And he was like, you might have to send a letter just explaining. And then the next
Like
day,
it says.
then the next day, got a message saying it was on its way. I hadn't even sent the letter. Admin,
Shocking.
bloody hell, this bloody nation.
All a shame.
Got it
The
now.
Royal Mail.
And the nation of Poland.
Why?
What?
Because when I went to Germany last year, I went via Poland.
Oh, yeah.
And they wouldn't let me in initially because my stamp coming home from maybe it's more of an Alicante issue. My stamp coming home from Benidorm was right at the back while the rest of the stamps were at the front. And the woman didn't believe me that it was of the same trip.
What?
So I was like, yes, it is. I don't have stamps like that at home.
Has it not got the date on it as well?
Yeah, surely the date would have proven that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have it because it was right at the back of the newish passport, whereas the rest of my stamps are right at the front.
I was going to say, all the people in Europe right now aren't part of the UK, just like, you're not liking your passport?
Yeah, well.
Oh, travel issues.
I didn't vote
Yeah,
to leave.
we don't
Yeah,
vote.
me neither. I wish we'd stayed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, the old passports.
The old
fantastic.
passport, yeah.
Fantastic. Second place was Yi.
Oh, I've forgotten the name of them. I'm going to go for those wrestling Baha'is of Uganda.
Oh, yes.
Because they
Tom's friends.
put their bodies on the line. SGW Uganda. The videos are on Twitter. Just search SGW Uganda. It's unbelievable what they put their bodies through on a mat of mud.
Yes.
Neck
Yeah.
bumps, the lot. They're fantastic to watch.
Some of them are actually good.
Yeah, they are.
You can actually, they're like, oh, wow, they can actually wrestle.
They're like the Young Bucks. Backyard train.
But likable.
But likeable, yeah. And not arseholes.
The ropes are like, you worry they're going to give away every time, but it's brilliant.
It's fantastic viewing, though.
Didn't they get their ring? They did a fundraiser to get a ring.
I've got no idea.
I know Osprey donated to it and people were sharing it around. I think they hit their target to get a ring. So good on them.
Hope that doesn't harm the product.
Yeah, they're going to ring will suck now.
They've got it nailed on the mud.
All the this was way better. It was in the mud.
Traction. I can't work with traction.
This one's got 6 sides. Damn it.
Yeah,
They got the 6-sided one.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, no, good pick.
They're fantastic. I'm sure we could show the footage on the podcast if you want, Joe, in the background while we're conversing.
No, I think Bushy Road owns them. No, I'm joking. No. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, instead of them, we're going to show the picture of little AJ Styles.
I forgot
Oh,
what
he's
I
not
just said
happy.
there.
Did you hear that? He's sick of us messing around. What are they called? Give us the name.
SGW Uganda.
The big dad sigh.
SGW.
What is it?
SG Dub. SG Dub. Bloody hell. Are you all right, mate? times. 4 times. He spelled SWG Uganda with the T.
His head's gone.
There you go.
swear to God.
It's like when Joey Barton got sent off against Man City. He's just taking us all down.
I swear to God. This is,
There you go. Soft
He's
ground.
swearing up to Balotelli now. Get him off the pitch. There we go. Cool man.
Cool man.
He's my favourite. Look at him.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
Terrifying. But yeah, here's some footage there for people who don't know who.
So it's
there we go.
Yes. That's a cool man special.
Goat for SGW is what it is. Oh, he's doing the El Eddie Guerrero. Oh, he's a 1. This is going to be awful listening for the audio feed.
Oh,
Very
so-
sorry, everybody. Just need to see what
Good
movie does
editing.
here.
Like the camera.
Russian leg sweep.
Russia. Oh my God.
That was really good.
See what I mean? I hope the ring doesn't hold them back.
Oh, and he's selling it. Or is he just hurt?
He might just be
I
there.
genuinely don't think I've seen that move.
The Russian leg sweep?
No, Russian leg sweep, so they land on their head.
Oh!
He's mint, the one
He's in
taking
the
move.
bush. He's better seller than Dolph Ziggler.
He is. He's made
The
him look
poses
like a
and mannerisms.
I hope he thanks him in the back for making him look
Takes
like
him
a
out
killer.
for his tea.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to see what's happening here.
Yeah, I know.
He's getting
Good.
back
He's
up,
back in.
the
He's
ring.
made it in. There's a 10 count.
He's so nonchalant.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill him.
What's happening now?
Oh, okay.
God.
So
He's
now.
up.
Oh my
Spine
God.
buster.
Oh, right into the.
Bamboo, is it?
I can't.
I think that's only a big, tall plant I know like that. So
can't
apart from the
be
ones that attend NXT every week,
Beating his ass like a government mule, so he is.
there's a Beal.
Oh my
his
God.
Famous, his
Naughty
favorite
pin
actress.
there. Teabagging him.
Oh, he's kicked out.
It's good though. He's got the leverage though.
But we'll get the picture. They're very good.
Good this commentating.
That guy's getting.
Oh, on the
oh
top
my
rope.
God.
How is he going to...
Going to the top pole.
No, not backwards.
Whoa,
Not
sweet
backwards.
child of mine. The crowd
Go
are
on,
going,
forfeit.
banana. Oh!
For all your
Beautiful
listeners, he's
moonsault.
landed a moonsault flush on the belly on the floor.
The other guy's back up. Oh.
Oh, shotgun drop kick.
He's no selling the effects of the moonsault.
Yeah.
Needs to slow down this
He's like
kid.
the
'Cause he's the
Hogan,
goat.
isn't he? I can't stop watching. I want
I
to
know, well,
It
this
is
is-
gripping stuff. We
yeah.
need to see who wins now.
Yeah, hang on. Where was this going? So
There's
he missed the
20
moonsault,
seconds
but he's back up, so he's ready for 80 dub. Another Beal.
Oh,
He loves an Eddie Guerrero tit shake, does the goat.
yeah.
When in doubt, there's a bloody Arsenal shirt. Because even in Uganda, there's.
Oh,
there's a spear.
Bron Breaker-esque.
That's got to be
It's academic.
Oh no, dos, adios for goat. Well done.
Fantastic. SGW.
SG dub.
Hey, that was. I can see why Ross has nominated them for the whole thing.
Very good. That's not even the most gnarly one I've seen. Some of the moves
Yeah.
they do, unbelievable.
Damn it, you should have gone last. Oh.
Oh no, what have you got?
Now, I've just had a lovely week of existing. Try and remind ourselves that everything's okay in the world when it's not. So I've been watching old films that I like from my youth, starring Leslie Nielsen. This is when I asked Joel to get a picture of Leslie Nielsen, but given his previous typing, we'll get Bridget Nielsen up. There he is. So Leslie Nielsen, my God, what an actor, what a fine actor who did proper acting for years and then did a few comedy films and then did nothing but comedy.
And he's a detective.
That's right, he's a detective.
From
Oh, there's him
SummerSlam.
when he was serious in black and white.
Yep.
Wow.
I had to go back to the black and white era to find out when he was serious.
Yeah.
Aye. And if you click the thing that shows his tombstone, because I think that is funny, honestly. Leslie Nielsen died in 2010. Let her rip.
Okay.
Had a good sense of humour, that lad. But yeah, so I watched Spy Hard, which came out in 96. It's an okay film. It's got a good Weird Al song at the start. Found out, though, the highlight of the film easily is finding out that he was 60 when he did that. And he looks stunning.
Oh.
I mean, he looks like a good, healthy 60. I realise I've got nothing really for this. I'm stalling. Look, just vote for Ross's pick.
I'm assuming the one that everyone knows is Naked Gun.
Yeah, Naked Gun or Airplane.
Oh, he's in Airplane, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Airplane did that and then obviously just went back to a decade
him and
later.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Airplane.
That's right,
What the
yeah.
hell?
And he found the Undertaker.
And he found The Undertaker
Oh God, he
after
did.
he was already in the ring. Yeah, well, good detective.
Yeah, I've not watched as much Leslie Nielsen as I should because I've seen bits of Airplane. I've never seen. I've just seen bits. You know, like
Yeah.
every film is just a sequence of bits, and they're good bits.
Yes.
But yeah, there's one where he's either he or someone else is in a full bubble wrap, or like I can't remember. There's meant to have like a
Oh, it goes like,
sexy
do
scene,
you
but-
practice safe sex? Yes. And then next scene, they're wearing, giant plastic gloves basically. on
yeah,
themselves.
that's it. Yeah, that's a good pick. Because you mentioned him last week.
I think about him a lot.
You said you'd watched a film of his last week, but it wasn't really that good. So I think it sounds like you've
It was
made
really
up for
good, but
that.
there was one great line that stuck in my head where he goes, "Hey, you, don't move. I've got a gun. Not here, but I've got one."
Classic.
That stayed with me. So, again, nothing's happened this week apart from me watching the Nielsen films. So, those are your 3 picks. Really, Maffew? Really?
He might win.
Leslie Nielsen, in brackets, just vote for Ross. Ross's pick of
SGW Uganda.
That's right. And Jack's pick of
The old passports.
the old passport.
The old UK passport.
Yeah, it's going to be old UK passports. Back when England were good. You have to vote for any of these. Don't worry, you can. Go to patreon.com/Cultaholic.
This is This Week in the Wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling.
This week in wrestling. On SmackDown, Triple H opens the show with Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. He has a message for people trying to assert their authority when they don't have any. Roman Reigns will defend his title against Cody Rhodes. And some people might not like that decision, but it doesn't matter if you don't like it.
What a choice of phrase, eh?
Nick reveals that the winner of the men's Elimination Chamber match will face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight title. The qualifying matches begin tonight.
Aldis, I think that should have been Pierce's decision. He's the Raw GM, and that's Raw's title.
We've got people from Raw and SmackDown appearing in the Elimination Chamber. So.
And it was a SmackDown show, so maybe that's why he gave it to Aldis.
Exactly.
It's a very mundane point, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll put usual opening talking bit. That could have been an email. Triple H says, "I'm the one who's in charge." Yeah, we know, mate. Dunham Bait versus DIYs on this show.
Oh, you sassy bitch. But it made me feel like the authority might come back, just the amount of kept mentioning authority by name.
I've noticed on Twitter that me and Ross have been tagged in several tweets pitching Triple H versus The Rock. Do they not know that Triple H can't wrestle anymore?
That's not a very nice thing to say.
No.
He's got a defibrillator in his chest.
Yeah.
It'll go pop if he wrestles again.
Yeah, he can't wrestle. Come on. Stop tagging us in things. Respectfully.
I'll tell you what, though.
Sorry, everyone.
This segment was made by the fact that Pierce was on SmackDown, but because he's the Raw GM, he had a red microphone. Aldis had a blue one.
What did AJ Styles teach us all those years ago?
It's the little thing.
That is the little thing.
It's really, really good.
The little things.
But also the subtext.
Yes, which is kind of part of the little things, yeah.
Just when Triple H is, saying no their role, assert the authority when referencing himself, it doesn't matter what you said there, that sort of stuff, yeah. Just what's he getting at? Who knows? We'll find out next week, I'm sure.
All the people who study English lit at school are like, this is what I did it for.
It's like Kurosawa and his motorbikes, eh?
Wait.
Styles versus Drew.
Wait, what?
Drew got some promo on his way to the ring. He thanks everyone for buying his CM Punk t-shirt. He calls himself DM Hunk and says Punk won't get 1 penny of the profits.
Yeah, DM hung.
It's sold more shirts than actual Punk shirts, apparently, according to Drew, who I trust with all my heart.
Yeah. That was nicer than the actual shirt itself, which is not the original image, I guess, because they can't sell that. But anyway, Drew takes credit for persuading Cody to finish his story. Now he wants to win the Elimination Chamber and beat Seth for the title. LA Knight joins the announce table for Drew's qualifying match against AJ Styles. Knight angers AJ by pouring water on him, and Drew shoves the pair into each other. Knight tries to get in the ring, which distracts the ref while Styles gets a visual pin. Drew wins with the Claymore.
Very surprised that AJ got the visual pin.
Yeah.
I just thought Drew was clearly higher than him in the pecking order, but apparently not.
Gotta keep him strong.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. He is AJ Styles.
It's another justified arsehole win for Drew, though, which is nice. Well, of course he's going to take advantage of the situation that presented itself in front of him. Of course he is. I feel like I'm on the bump now.
Oh, Matt Camp got let go.
I'm Matt Camp. That was a big thing we missed. Got released yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
On Wednesday, yeah.
There was reports that, I think it was PW Insider, they were saying that everyone backstage was shocked because he seemed like he was a workhorse for the company, did everything asked of him. He could... What was the point they made? He had good knowledge, like he could just bring up stuff on the fly and get it right. He's not like Ariel Helwani.
That was a talking point at the office yesterday. Was his favourite WrestleMania of all time.
Which was his favourite WrestleMania of all time, Ross?
It was everyone's favourite WrestleMania. WrestleMania 4.
It's got to be a joke.
WrestleMania 9's also in his top 10. But I can see why that one's in the top 10. I quite like 9. Just for the sheer countness of the affair.
Yeah, forgetting that you're supposed to just be getting people interacting with your comments and posts. That's perfect for that. We're all biting on that beat.
14 was on
But
there.
still.
14 was in his top 10. I know.
It's disgusting.
Actually, no, 14 was good.
Well, the main event, the passing of the torch. but-
No, I was like...
They
No, I'll defend
desecrated
14.
the United States of America with that anthem rendition.
Oh, yeah.
America!
Boo!
That was good.
But it's good that
Anyway,
you mentioned
sorry.
Leslie Knight and Leslie Knight, Leslie Nielsen in the segment before, because that's what LA Knight reminded me of on commentary with some of the wordplay he was displaying, and that little bottle pour, the nonchalantness, that was prime Nielsen.
Prime Nielsen.
Well,
Prime
Prime
Nielsen. You could see him doing it.
The Nielsen ratings were through the roof.
They were.
Hey.
I'm waiting for this Knight AJ feud to get like a hook or more of a meaning behind it, because it's just that they've been in the same matches and have been cheap shotting each other and stuff.
Yeah, it's been Styles has misunderstood something. Like a globe.
Hey!
That's all I got, really. Did what it said on the tin.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn is interviewed backstage ahead of his qualifying match against Randy Orton. Sami says his WrestleMania chances are disappearing, but now he's left with a hard path. But it's a path nonetheless, and he's willing to walk it.
Babyface stuff.
Yes.
Really easily likable babyface stuff as well.
He is. And speaking of faces,
Careful.
Pretty Deadly are cloud spotting at the lake.
It was Lakeside.
It
with
was.
the bandstand.
It's in NXT land.
Yeah. Oh. It was the side
We've seen
lake.
Apollo Crews ponder on that.
Yeah.
What's it called? Veranda. Pier.
Promenade.
Promenade.
Promenade, yeah.
He's pondered on that promenade many times before as Apollo Crews.
Writing in his journal.
Yep.
Predict future. He still needs to win the NXT title.
I'm going to write down what I'm going to do tomorrow, even though I know what I'm going to do tomorrow,
Yeah.
because I've already... Anyway. One of the clouds, out of nowhere, Pretty Deadly say hi to Queen Elizabeth in the clouds, who says, hello, like Jay from OSW Review. I was too busy reading from that to pay attention to the rest of the gayness.
We need more vignettes like this, because how can you not get on board with Pretty Deadly with vignettes like this? We
It
need
was
more of
mad,
them.
though. It
I'm
was
surprised
mad.
she's in heaven, though. Come on. on the balance of play.
She'll go to heaven. She'll have the proper passport to go the other place.
Is it who's behind these? Is it Borash?
I think so.
Because he was in NXT and now he's moved up to the main. And he was there when the final deletion was going on. He just likes wackiness.
He's got a crazy sense of humour.
God, he does. Yeah,
Curse thy Peter Dunay. One of the quotes of the year so far.
that was good. Yeah.
But they're still confident about it because it's WrestleMania season, and they do the thing where obviously got a drone that goes up really high.
Yes,
and it cuts to Jack Nicholson watching him in The Shine, and it was off its tits.
They go, yes, boy. The drone flies away, and then the other one, who was too sad to realize the Queen was in the sky, goes, "Oh, it does look like Lizzie." Yes.
Oh,
Great ending line on the scene.
big Valentine's Day scoop. I'm going to land on the podcast now. Kit Wilson's significant shoot other in real life. You'll never guess who.
Elton Prince.
No.
What?
No. In relationship, not tag team wrestling.
Is it someone? Right. Let's do that.
Oh,
right.
they're on the side. I get you. We talk about this the podcast, and people can hear it.
So is it? Is it someone in the WWE roster active?
Yes. NXT.
Oh, it's in NXT. Oh my God, is it Bryn?
Nope. Close.
Obafemi.
Similar Kavorka.
Similar Kavorka to Bryn.
It's not Obafemi.
Who's really excited?
Think about the virtual Bryn. That's the clue I'll give you.
Oh, Stevie!
It's Big Steve.
Hey, chat. Wow.
Kit Wilson and Steve are on Instagram yesterday.
Oh, that's
Happy
nice.
V-Day. I didn't see it coming.
That's nice.
Like Tiff Stratz and Ludwig Kaiser.
Bought a flat or something.
Renting a flat.
Renting a flat,
together.
sorry.
Yeah. That was news this week.
Yeah, as people are going, they're renting.
Yeah. Well, they should probably get paid more
Yeah.
for putting their bodies on the line.
People are like, wow, how's NXT so profitable? Not paying much. Yeah. Anyway, it says early today, NASCAR Cup Series champ. Right, do we care?
I don't know. I just
okay,
thought
cool.
I'd mention him because he was there. But
That's very nice of you. Bianca Belair beats...
R.I.P. to the bloke from TNA. Oh, damn it. The one who did the vertical suplex on Jarrett. NASCAR man. No on our truth.
Oh, the country singer.
Toby
Oh, yeah, he
Keith.
wasn't a NASCAR driver. He was I've mixed it up because it was around a really similar time when Hermie Sadler or whatever
Yeah,
he's
you're getting
called
Hermie
came in.
Sadler mixed up with Toby Keith.
I am.
I'm sure they're from similar parts of the world, but different guys, yeah.
Toby Keith was the one who could do moves and sang about America. The angry American. Yes, R.I.P.
Yeah. Bianca Belair. I've nothing. I don't know. So Bianca Belair beats Michin to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I thought this was machines to win. No, I didn't. I didn't think that at all.
She's a wrestling machine.
Oh, yes. She is... Me, Ross and Tom did a video recently. I don't know when it's going out.
Sunday.
Where we What were the three things that the categories?
Push, bench, repackage.
And with
All right, DDP.
And with Machine, we were like, well, maybe we should like repackage her or something. But I think we also said like, but you do need someone to take pinfalls and that. It's just a shame that it's someone talented like her. Like, you know what I mean? But you do need someone to lose at any time.
So yeah, she's a talented loser.
I know. It's just sad.
She's been on fire the past couple of weeks, though, because like she had the match with Tiffy Stratz,
Yep.
and then this one here against Bianca, where she does this slick escape from a KOD and does a kick combo afterwards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I doubt she learned that from Luke Gallows. That's all I'm saying. It was that good.
That's what you got to from.
Have you seen, by the way, in the spoilers for the tapings, who the OC's next feud is with?
No.
Catering.
But you.
Chase.
Yeah. They're going down to NXT.
Chase you when you did that.
And I did that.
God, they're going to be...
Did you and Joe go to the same school?
That's what they do.
That's what they
It's a
do.
W. Yeah, there you go. Now you did it right.
I did it that. The first... Oh, look at the
The
footage.
beef with Wario. All right, cool.
They're going to be smoking tabs around by the bike sheds, aren't they? And Andre's going
They're
to
going to be the naughty kids, yeah.
JC Jane will be there, pretending to be nice.
Do you think that's where they've set up shop? It's the place that they've been hiding whenever like the cuts are happening. They get hired every year, and they're like, "Wait, this is our place."
When new students here.
So they go, "Aha, it's all right.
Different
No one
wig.
watches NXT, so we can hide in here."
Different wig on.
Did I miss a part of NXT this week? Or did we not see yet what happened on Thea Hale and Riley Osborne's date?
No, I didn't see.
Okay, that's all right. I thought I missed it there. Okay.
It's easy for next week.
But it was Valentine's Day.
Back to this match, though. I thought it was decent. Machine got the shine, and so did Bianca. It was fine.
Yes. And
That's all I'll
Bianca,
say.
good that Bianca's in the chamber. She's a big deal. I don't think she'll win, but it'll be interesting to see how they eliminate her and keep her strong.
I like your wordplay. Machine got to shine.
Machine got to shine. Mr. Shine. Machine. Just chalking words.
Mission Impossible. This.
Yeah, I know. I think Jade will pin Bianca, and that'll set the WrestleMania match.
That would make sense.
But Jade's not in it anymore.
Is she not?
I think they took her
That's
out.
what the news
That was
has
the
been
new,
on.
yeah, that was the story.
Sugar me timbers.
It's been posted on Cultaholic Wrestling's news section.
You think I've got time for that?
That was true.
And I think I wrote that story. And I understand why, because they probably don't want her to take a pinfall loss yet. Although she could lose, she could get eliminated by like crashing out of the.
No. They can't Goldberg go through you.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Jade will be in the rafters in Australia, and then you'll hear a storm is coming, and she'll go, Kana. Like,
Kana,
lightning from the hands,
There you
not an
go.
actual Singapore cane.
And she dresses like Storm from X-Men sometimes, doesn't she?
Even I know that.
Yeah, well done. Yes.
The grey hair, isn't it?
But yes, I like this. Less competitive match. Crowd very hot for Belair because they have eyes and taste.
Oh my goodness.
Thirsty boy.
Valentine's Day was the other day.
Great wrestler.
She is a great
What about?
wrestler.
What are you
yeah.
guys talking about?
Have you watched any of her? I've not watched any of it. Love and Wrestling.
Lord, no. I
Okay.
do not like reality TV.
No, but I do like Montez Ford and Bianca Belair though.
Montez has got 3, I believe, tattoos of her, some of her. He's got ellipse on his shoulder, face on his arm, down there on his forearm on the inside.
And her in my mind. Just where this is going.
And I'm sure he's got her name on his ribs as well.
Wow.
What? In case you forget.
Maybe. She's proper.
I love you. Hang on.
That's her
Bianca.
property, that. That's her property. Property.
Nice.
Right. That's what I learned from the reality show.
I
That's all
appreciate your
only
insight,
bit I've
mate.
seen.
Thank you. Backstage, Braun Breaker asks Triple H which brand he should sign for. He doesn't get an answer as Paul Heyman interrupts. Triple H doesn't want to talk to Heyman, who says he'll be back next week along with Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Dun, dun. I hope they have a kick-ass new theme. That's all I'm hoping.
Oh, with like a mashup of the Rocks and the Bloodlines.
Yeah, I hope they play like 5 seconds of Romans and then 5 seconds of the Rocks and then 5 seconds of Roman. Nah, I hope they do.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, I hope we get a kick-ass new theme. But I've got no faith in these music people, so hopefully it's a licensed tune.
How is Jim Johnson not yet in the Hall of Fame?
I don't
It's a
know.
disgrace.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Even CFO dollar signs, get them in there.
Yeah.
They were fantastic when you look back on what they did.
Jim first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Braun and Heyman just needs to happen. It's just not clear when it's going to happen because it
Braun
feels...
and Heyman.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant a match. Yeah, I mean, all that. Yeah.
Married in holy matrimony. But yeah, it just needs to happen, doesn't it? It writes itself. I don't know when it'll happen, though,
Oh, do
because
you think he ditches Roman for Braun?
Roman's going to win at WrestleMania, isn't he?
No, surely not.
That's a good thing. He was like, why are you talking to the wrestlers? No. It's because I lost one match and you're talking to Braun. No, it's not that. It's not that. I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey arrives and talks about her split from Damage Control. She's interrupted by Dakota Kai, who says she had no idea about the rest of Damage Control's plan, which seems a bit suspicious. But Dakota blames Asuka and Kairi Sane for swaying Io Sky. Bayley isn't sure whether to believe her, but the rest of Damage Control arrive. They surround Bayley, but Dakota fends them off with a steel chair. She and Bayley stand tall, but it's clear they still don't fully trust each other. And I don't blame Bayley.
No, I don't blame
neither,
Bayley.
yeah.
And my main Ross was talking about this earlier this week. I realised that Dakota didn't actually hit any of them with the chair.
So I was thinking it was a brilliant swerve once again, because we've been watching and Dakota's, it looks like he's been pulling the strings with Damage Control, with Bayley not being in the loop. Then she gets in the ring and so gets along with Bayley. I'm like, yeah, well, they swerve me again. Just like with Cody and The Rock and Roman and that stuff. Yeah. But then Jack pointed that out and I'm like, maybe they haven't.
Maybe. if they'd if Sasha Banks wasn't clearly on her way to AEW, then I'd think that Dakota's definitely going to try and turn on Bayley, and then Sasha shocks everyone by saving the day. But I don't know now. I'm worried about Bayley. I really wanted to win at WrestleMania as well.
Haley from Powermore will save the day.
Why?
Because Bayley wants her to play her music. Yes.
Oh, right.
At WrestleMania.
Fair enough.
I did think it was funny. Just
She's
like,
tiny though. She'll never help.
She'll get a guitar.
Nah, yeah.
Bosh.
Yeah. Got the ring steps.
That's true.
Alexa Bliss, only 5 feet of fury. 5 feet of fury. I can't talk today. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but she was a powerlifter though, wasn't
Look, it's Alexa Bliss. Many people do that reaction around there, don't worry. But I thought it's nice Dakota going, I had no idea. Turns to the other mates.
I can't tell either way.
They're evil. No. How am I?
Yeah, it seems too convenient, doesn't it?
But I like it going either way.
Yes.
It's what you like from wrestling, isn't it?
Constant theme from Triple H's booking so far this year. It's not clear.
Uncertainty.
Yeah.
Yes, the WrestleMania main event.
Natasha Bedingfield. He must be listening to her.
Oh, the rest is unwritten.
Yes.
The story never ends. It's kind of similar, yeah.
Just gonna get through this hour. In a backstage interview, Randy Orton says
tune,
he
by the
still wants to
That was a brother.
No, move on.
Did you?
The part of the Bedingfield bloodline, all right. It says he still wants revenge on Roman Reigns, but he's learned to be patient and wait for his opportunity. For now, he's got sights set on Elimination Chamber. Yeah, cheers, Randy, for saying nothing.
The only note I've got about this segment was the fact it looks like, I said there's a fact, it just looks like there's a vape juice filler in the background of shot on the locker room thing, on the rock and roll. So just Randy into his vaping.
So that means what? Who could be? The Big Show's returning. That's what that means.
It would make sense because there is that footage from years ago of Randy coming out, and instead of signing any autographs, he just asks a fan for a cigarette and walks off.
A lot of people do like, yay, smoke!
Yeah, he gets cheered for it. Also, I know you said he said nothing in the promo, but he didn't have much to work with, and I thought he still span a web of yarn.
We're on fire tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
As in literally, right, we're on fire and can't talk because we're distracted by the pain.
But he's improved a lot in his promos over the years, and now he's just good at them.
Yeah. This is one of those segments where it's, hi, I'm Randy Orton. I'm Mint, aren't I?
Yeah.
Please make sure you vape responsibly. We got a promo from the Almighty.
That's their name now.
That's right. I tried to read it, but it said Almighty squared because they put Chiron on Chiron.
Yeah. It's Bobby, the Prophets, and B-Fab. Yes.
They can't wait to get another shot at the final resolution. We can. But Lashley is also concentrating on his EC qualifying match on Raw.
Yeah, the rest of the lads and lass aren't doing anything. They're just there for the ride. Just all about Big Bob.
Yeah. Hi, we're the Almighty. Here's Randy Orton's promo.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But we did learn in that segment that he was facing Bronson on Raw, which got my juices a titillating, so it did. Meat planets.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
And I think
More meat than your bloody Hard Rock Cafe order.
Oh, big time.
I think I started to think, how are they going to have Bobby lose this? Because I never for a second thought Bronson would be missing Elimination Chamber, but yeah, apparently not.
I think his wife is about to have a baby child appear from herself.
Wow, how?
Is
that magic? Or?
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works.
Oh, it's the stalk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move on now. God, you know what? You know when you get a weird thing, when you say something, it sets you off. I had a dream I was being chased by big birds last night.
What, from Sesame Street?
Oh, if only.
From Gladiators. Like the
Again,
big lasses
if
from
only.
Big boards were chasing us.
No, like, yeah, the bit, what's the one with the big mouths?
Condor. Puffin.
No.
Pelican.
Pelican, yeah. I was being chased by one of them.
Right.
Who was going to eat us.
Oh my God.
They're not that quick. You can get away from them.
Yeah, but in a dream, you're like,
Oh, one of them.
you know. So.
What do they mean, Joel?
Why was I being chased by birds?
Just those.
And that set us off. It's like, oh yeah, right. That was the key word.
Have you ever been attacked in a dream and your hands are like pillows and you can't? You're like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah, multiple times, and it's been like, right, I'll get ye, and it's not even
Awful, isn't it?
Nothing's happened. This guy just stood, got his wife, you hitters.
Yeah.
Don't look at pictures of
Why
birds.
can't you run in a dream?
During REM sleep, good band, the body's voluntary skeletal muscles are paralyzed.
Oh my God.
This is good and important because otherwise we'll be acting out all emotions we're doing in our dreams.
Oh,
that's
okay,
you know.
I used to have a recurring one where it was like I used to have like a little playing area up by my house, and it was just soon after Kane unmasked, and it was nighttime, so it was pitch black. But I could see Kane sitting against these garages, taking off his mask and like looking at his mask, and then the Undertaker would chase me down the hill. That was the recurring dream I had so many times, and I never got away.
When I was a kid, I had Kathy, this old woman who would like stand in front of my wardrobe and just mumble at me. It's terrifying. Don't know why I named her Kathy, but my parents were a bit freaked out. I think they were like, all right, it's weird.
Wow.
Aye.
It's getting weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do these mean?
Yeah, what do they mean?
I had the dream where I've got no teeth.
Have you? Did you get that?
Yeah.
I've had when you get knocked out, and you can feel it.
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh,
Oh. What does it mean, Joel? Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Dreams are insane, aren't they? They're crazy.
They really are.
Yeah.
But then I get the thing where you come out of it. So sometimes you're like getting through your day, you're going, walking the toilet, and you're like, so how am I going to deal? How am I going to do the podcast with their teeth? I have to hold certain words. And you look in the mirror and go, oh, it's a dream. Right, okay.
I don't like when you have a dream that's actually like good or relaxing or whatever, and you just chilled, and then you wake up and it's time to get ready for work, and you're like, oh man, I was in the relaxing dream. Never mind.
You try and go back to it, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. If
Come on, dream part 2.
If it's a weekend and you don't need to be anywhere, you try and escape back into the dream.
Yeah,
You
and instead of the
can't.
nice, sexy one you get chased by
Sorry?
big birds.
I didn't say a sexy dream.
Oh,
We knew what you
was
meant.
a-
No.
what's a good dream?
Don't know, just a nice one. You can never. I forget a lot of mine.
I'll tell you what a good dream is.
Go on.
The tag team match between Tyler Bates,
Triple H is
DIY.
Yes.
Speaking of sexy dreams, well said, mate. I've forgotten where we are. Yeah, Pete Dunne and Taylor Bate. Well done, Maffew. Tyler Bate beat DIY in a tag match. Oh, that's all it says there. Okay, cool. We'll go back to the match then. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some of your highlights?
It was another one of those matches where DIY get no pop for their entrance, but by the end everyone's going, wahoo! So we need more promo packages to explain who DIY are. And crucially, we need to cancel the T-shirt that we'll speak about on Raw. I forgot it's not a SmackDown thing, it's a Raw thing. World of Sport. That came to mind numerous points during the match. There was a pump kick from Ciampa while Gargano did this Poison Rana in one fell swoop.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, delightful.
NXT.
I squealed. Then
Can you
Bate,
squeal, please, Maffew? Because I can't hear that without you actually doing it. Squeal like
maybe imagine a puffin or a toucan.
Oh, it's not a squeal. It's more of a...
A gasp.
I was hoping for a
kinda
Ned
like-
Flanders, you know?
Oh, no, I can't hit those high notes anymore. Not since the injury. Then Bate did a giant swing with Ciampa on his shoulders. This would have been better on Raw, to be fair, because there wasn't much pop from the crowd for that bit. But then they went harder and harder.
This would have been better on Raw.
Well, because DIY are a Raw team.
But they don't really. Yeah, okay.
And
yeah.
they have been popping for DIY more and more, which is nice.
Popping.
I like Bate trying to bait Gargano with the arm up. You're like, go on. And Gargano just super kicked him in the face.
Yeah, he knows what bop and bang is. He's
yeah.
studied his Tyler Bate tapes.
Yeah. I said, these guys worked hard. The Brits getting pushed. Hooray. Just in time for Perth. They can go say hi to their ancestors.
What?
Oh, wow. Because we sent them all over there. Yeah.
That's right.
Them all.
Them.
It's a topic of conversation all the time in the modern day.
It is when the Ashes comes out, but apart from that.
There was also a hell of a...
You all live in a...
Oh, God, he's actually done it.
I know, yeah, I don't know why. That's what the English fans chant at the Aussies, but... I don't know if I should say it. A convict colony.
Oh. That's not Yellow Submarine, is it?
No.
They still chant that.
Oh, aye.
There was also a hell of a Project Ciampa on Bait, which should have been the finish, but it wasn't, because it was gnarly AF.
It was.
But dare I say, Joel Holland, that this match was indeed Ron Seal.
Ron Seal.
And it's a big week on the podcast.
Oh, my God.
Because it's finally happened. Dare I say, Joel Holland, as I can see you getting the audio ready there. This match was Ron Seal. Nope, that
Wait. Okay, that's
Ron
good.
Seal.
Ron Seal does what it says on the tin.
It's world class.
That's unbelievable.
Daddy Poobs sent that in, so thank you very much to Daddy Poobs.
Thank you,
Thank you, Daddy.
And also a shout out to Will from Coventry, who sent in the next picture, which isn't it's quite as good, but it's good all the
It's
same.
good, it's good.
You'll note there's wonderful shading on the nose there, which is a nice way to look at it.
So you do the face, then you look at your watch, goes, oh no, wait.
But this match was indeed Ron Seal.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's definitely chased me in a dream. Yes.
Get him off the screen.
Backstage, Byron Saxon reminds us that the Brits are now number one contenders, but Dominic Mysterio interrupts and laughs at their chances. Haha. Dom is confronted by his qualifier opponent, Kevin Owens, who says he'll win their match next week and dedicate it to Rey Mysterio. R-Truth passes by and thinks Owens is still a Raw superstar. Ruffle. The crowd chant loudly for Truth.
Yes.
Thought he was the Miz, didn't he?
Oh, I thought.
Oh, yeah. I think Owens is the Miz. Don't let Nick catch you. Owen says, Nick Mysterio. Truth says, no, Nick Aldis. Even when he's got, like, whatever material, crowd like, we
He
want
thought
Truth.
he was the Miz.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Truth
it
for
doesn't
Owens
work.
was Miz, yeah.
I thought he just thought he was still a Raw star because it was only a few months ago that he came over to SmackDown in the exchange with Jey Uso.
Sure, he calls him Miz, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he did. I
right,
don't know what that. But again,
He
it doesn't
talks
matter.
quite fast, R-Truth, sometimes, and
And you obviously can't hear him because the crowd are going,
Yeah.
we want Truth.
Yeah.
We want Truth. Again, he gets some segments aren't that good. No one cares. Truth is ungodly over.
I guess Kevin and the Miz both have spiky hair. That'll be why.
But I will get Owens versus Dom on SmackDown next week, where nailed on that Logan Paul will cost Kevin to help his friend Dom.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen 2 impulsives in my time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They've had wrestlers on. Cena was one I saw. I've seen 3 actually. Cena, Rollins, and Orton.
I saw a Triple H one.
I've tried to watch them, but I end up skimming through because his pals always interrupt.
The one that looks like X-Pac.
The one that looks like X-Pac.
Yeah.
And Sasha Banks tells him that he looks like X-Pac on the one. She goes, "Do you ever get that?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do."
The little funny guy, he left.
Did he?
Yeah, because he was little and funny, weird.
The one who sits on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently was...
I saw a few videos about this. Yeah, because Bobby Lee tried messing with him and he didn't
saw
take
that.
it. And you're like, aren't you on a podcast?
Was this on Too Lazy's YouTube channel?
But you,
Okay, guys. So it's a picture of the guy
but I
from
watched
Seinfeld.
it, and he wasn't. He was just taking the mickey out of him. But he's a
Bobby
comedian.
Lee does Bobby Lee stuff.
Yeah.
Comedian stuff. And he's like, I'm not taking this. It's like, what?
It also seemed a bit pre-planned to me.
I thought so, but then he got really salty afterwards.
Oh, right.
And then, yeah, you go, this is really fake. Oh, wait, that isn't fake.
Logan doesn't
Culture wrestling, really.
Logan doesn't really back his mate. He's like, oh, he gets like this.
Yeah, it was also funny how people be like, you should shut up sometimes.
Yeah.
Everything has to be about Christianity,
But I was going to say...
Anyway, sorry.
Logan
About
always
people.
makes... on the 3 I've seen, he's mentioned Dominic Mysterio as like the best heel in wrestling. He's one of his friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Fair
it
enough.
makes
Again,
sense.
easy to forget that he was just this dude who showed up and like, oh god, this guy stinks, and he turned heel when Edge was still in the company about it, and it's been on top ever since.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's so good.
That was October 2022 when he kicked his dad in the
You
bollocks.
were there for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow,
Ed-
he was a face then.
Edge in his little gimp mask.
Couldn't even breathe. This was a mistake. But yeah, LP complains to Aldis about having to qualify for EC and having to wrestle on TV next week. He
Yeah.
says he deserves to be treated like The Rock. Aldis reveals that Logan's qualifier opponent will be his old foe, The Miz, aka Kevin Owens.
Yes. Logan, I thought played it well because it's a strange one. Because at first I thought he was going to be like, fine, the Miz, that'll be easy. He's crap. But instead, his reaction was like annoyance at not getting someone new. But also, I think he was trying to hide that he was a bit like the Miz knows all his tricks. So I thought he did quite well.
And also LP saying, hey, not like The Rock, and the crowd, half the crowd are going to boo him because he tweeted hashtag we want Cody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh.
I just think Logan's knocking out the park. Hate to say
I
it,
know,
but his
yeah.
promos, just the way he's like, qualifying matches are for unqualified people, but I'm qualified. Just little quips like that. Utah! Just gets it, doesn't he? Just gets
was-
it.
It's
Perhaps-
annoyingly good.
Perhaps my second favourite promo this week behind Joe on Dynamite, who was
Oh.
unbelievable. I kind of just want him to win. I want him to retain the belt.
LP is as good as wrestling as he is at screwing his fans out of money. And then Randy Orton wins the match against Sami
Allegedly?
Zayn.
Or is that just true?
I think it's true, yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay, right.
Allegedly, he pumped and dumped.
Okay.
Anyway, Randy Orton beats Sami Zayn to qualify for the Chamber. Drew comes out for stare down to end the show.
It was a proper ding-dong of a house show match, which I realise is a bit of an oxymoron, but you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
It was carefree. They were going for it.
They were safe as well, though, at the same time.
Yes, I felt bad for Sammy, but you never really thought he was going to beat Randall. So, yeah.
But I like him having the story of not having a match at WrestleMania until he gets a match at WrestleMania against someone. We were saying Okada would have been perfect as like a shoot surprise opponent. That can't happen now, obviously. Who it could be if they're going to continue with this story, I've got no idea.
Yeah.
It can't be QT Marshall either.
Oh, he's gone back to AEW, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
QT Marshall.
A not wrestling role, though.
Yeah.
Crucially.
That's the very opposite of what he wanted to do.
QT left because AEW becoming more New Japan-ish. Since he left, they've signed 2 more New Japan wrestlers.
Yeah.
And now he's come back.
Huh.
Well done, QT Marshall. Mission successful.
To produce the New Japan wrestlers. Presumably to make them less New Japanish.
Maybe it was.
Do you reckon he's told them and they're just staring at him going, all right.
Maybe it was just all for more money, and he got it, offered it. But he did specify, "I want to wrestle and be a wrestler," though.
Yeah.
Weird. All
Maybe
right,
it just wasn't working out. He realised, I had a lot to do in AEW. I was, there was a lot of responsibility on my name, which there was by all accounts.
Do you think, has he got a wife or a partner? Because maybe they went like, instead of like risking your body and traveling all around the world and not being here, could you just not go back there and make more money instead? And he probably went, oh, that's what I think might have. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
QT Marshall is in a relationship with
Who would be the relationship with?
Who would they
What's she
pick?
called, the Australian one? Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron.
Oh, she's with Saraya now, isn't she? She's in the...
Oh,
Not like that. Harley Cameron and Saraya.
Can't believe she left me for Saraya. I'll go back to AEW.
They are cancelling. What a tune, man. What a song.
I want that playing at my funeral so people will be crying.
I saw one of his music videos the other day. Not for that song, but it's like all like CGI and he's dressed like a superhero.
Oh, wow.
And it's the cringiest bollocks I've seen outside of
the one
wrestling.
about-
Paul Ross, you've had Logan Paul on. You had that guy on.
Was
I'm
it
just
about...
hip,
Was it one about video games?
I don't know what it was about. There's a bit where he's just looking down the barrel of the camera and he's like doing the old, what's he called? Really fast rapper.
Eminem?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not Eminem. I forgot what his
Twister.
name.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. That's the one I was
Oh,
thinking of.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's doing that, but to a more like rocky.
He's
sort of-
rapping.
He does
Yeah.
sometimes rap to rock songs, yeah.
Oh.
But it's like all like it looks like Tron to me.
Right.
Who's never seen the film Tron but has seen the ride at Disneyland. It looks like that sort of vibe.
Have you seen Tron?
No,
No.
I've just seen the ride at Disneyland.
Right. Oh, so there's a person who hasn't you referring to yourself. I understand
I
now.
remember him from years ago with his other band, Situations. I remember that. No?
And he got
Okay,
kicked
fair
out for doing something bad, didn't he?
He was there. He got jailed. Anyway.
There's been like a criminals on the podcast up to now, so I guess we had to balance it out. But yeah, I'll put decent little match here as Sammy's like Giles theme. He works well with everything.
Soldiers in the background.
AEW Collision.
Sonic boom.
Should say shout out to Randy Orton's superplex on a SmackDown as well. Never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah.
A superplex.
He did a superplex.
And when you remember, like before someone goes on the Austin show, he does like his quick fire questions to them. And he asked Orton what his favourite move was apart from the RKO, and he said superplex.
Do you know why that is?
His daddy.
Well done.
Ah, is that why?
Hell done indeed.
Maybe that must be his one move then, that he actually lifts people with his shoulders.
Yeah, 'cause he can't do it.
Yeah.
I just thought, because obviously he's a man with a great mind for the business. So whapping out a big spot like that wouldn't be happening on a SmackDown normally, I thought.
It was good though.
Good
Very
thoughts.
good, yeah.
Good thoughts, Ross. Thank you.
Cheers, that's analysis.
That's analysis. Moxley and Claudio win a tag match against CMLL wrestlers.
Oh, it's Collision now, yes. Sorry.
It is Star Junior, yes. Juniors and Esfinge.
So Star
Moxley-
Junior and, yeah.
Esfinge.
Esfinge.
This is me typing out how Tony Schiavone says it.
S-Finge.
Yeah.
It feels like
He's Fingy.
it feels like we're trying to make fetch happen with the CMML boys, I think.
I'd not heard of these two, and I feel like they were handpicked to be able to lose.
Yeah.
I thought this match was funny, and I don't think it was intended to be this.
Okay.
Love Moxie getting stuck in a hold, so his mate Claudio nonchalantly walked up to kick Esfinge once to break it up. Crowd pop too. Moxie looked as thrilled to be there as Schiavone sounded pronouncing Esfinge's name. Claudio saved Moxie again because he's supposed to know more moves than Michael Flatley, but skipped Lucha 101 to smoke crack in the CGW parking lot.
All right.
Inexplicably, Moxie wins with an armbar. Moxie's the one who's calling out all the Lucha lads, and then immediately he's like, help Claudio, they're doing Lucha moves. But I don't think that was supposed to be the story of the match, but we're supposed to go, wow, Moxie's really hanging in there. I'm like, no, he isn't.
I really enjoyed the clash of styles. Just Moxley just battering folk and the Lucha lads trying to do the Lucha things. Yeah. I was really distracted by the deathly silence at the start of the match, though. I've never heard a quieter arena, but I don't know how many people were in there. Not in a bitchy way.
When they tape these... Is Collision live, or is it taped?
Collision is taped.
And is it? So does it come?
I think. Wait, actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Rampage is taped with Dynamite, and I'm sure Collision's on its own.
So Collision isn't like. It's not like the crowd are tired by the time Collision starts, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it'd be Rampage if anything.
Right. Okay. Maybe they just didn't care about Star Junior and his finger.
I put, who are these guys and why should I care? Why at least have one of them say, Moxley, we are disgusted that you walk around like El Canek. Or why don't they send one of the guys who bleeds and brawls, like L.A. Park or Blue Demon Jr.?
Oh, you're more of a AAA guy.
Yeah, they're AAA guys, right? Tim L doesn't do the bleeding. Then Mox has the audacity to say, yeah, we're the best on the mic afterwards. Mate, if Claudia wasn't there, you've lost in 2 minutes. Then FDR show up because if anyone knows about having average matches in Mexico, it's them.
Oh my
What's
God,
he doing?
The brawl kept
we
going.
need to have a conversation,
I know.
Maffew.
When did this start?
Because this AEW slander is going too far.
When did
that okay average series they had with Lucha Brothers.
When did this
they had good
FTR
matches. They weren't
slander begin?
It's not, you know what, it's the balance things. You know in cage match where someone overrates something, underrates it.
Who's DM'd you?
No one after this. It's not like I don't dislike FTR. I think they're great when they're great. But I'm not one of these people. I'm not a stand for FTR. So I'm not going to go when they have an average match and go, that was the best match. You go, no, they're the right match. It's all right to have a good match.
Did you like that cage match with Garcia from a few weeks ago?
I think it was the best thing they did in the House of Black feud.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not trying to sound like Simon Cowell on bloody Britain's Got Talent or all like that, but no, it's X-Files, don't it? Whatever. It's just, but yeah, it's have to balance things out. You can't be like, oh, they had a 2-minute match. It was the best 2-minute match you've ever seen. It's
they
like,
had an unreal 2022. Like one of
They
the
did.
best years that any tag team's ever had. But then last year, I don't think any tag...
But the brawl kept going and going, and it looked cool. The NXT Women's Special. But I'm excited for this, and this gets better. I think they were great on Dynamite.
You were in a witty mood when you watched Collision, I've noticed.
I've noticed sometimes I rely on Ross to do all the funny bits. And then I'm like, yeah,
That's
good armbar.
never a good idea to do
Yeah,
that.
so I'm like, I think I'll actually like put notes down.
Bringing the bits. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
I'm
Please let me
in.
know if it's good or not, and I'll shut up. Daniel Garcia wins a singles match against Shane Taylor via submission.
Oh, that was my notes. I was waiting for the bits. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Why does Shane Taylor's entrance sound
Oh
like
my
it's
God, he's got one.
like it's saying SNP? Shane supports Scottish independence. Taylor does the Garcia dance.
Wait, I've read your online reviews and stuff before, and you are funny. What's happened here, though?
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, you wound me. Oh, but Taylor does the Garcia dance, and Nigel yells at Kelly and tells him put those dollar bills away.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nigel also points out that due to Shane's size, it'll be hard to apply holds on him. See how easily he goes from comedy to serious? Nigel is like a good Scrubs episode.
There you go. You can like
There
AEW.
we go.
Garcia also knows how to blend this, stomping Shane in the corner, then stopping to dance, then going back into it. Hey.
I've not thought about Scrubs for a long time.
Me neither.
I can't do this all on my own.
Because why?
Because I'm a bloody Superman, Maffew. I'm
no
no Superman.
Superman.
Jesus, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Because I am Superman.
All right, I'm Superman.
There's too much kryptonite in hospitals these days.
I think Scrubs was the first time I ever heard the safety dance. No, Futurama. Yeah, of course.
Everyone knows the first time. It's like JFK for people born in the 90s.
What, is it like dun 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 dun?
Yeah.
Hi, the radio for me.
It's safe to dance. Yeah.
Shane just punching Garcia in the face for a near fall makes me like him. All Japan, baby. Put that in capital letters.
I wouldn't mind Shane getting a bit of a push.
We need more promo packages because Shane's very, very good when he's on screen. I think he's very captivating. Good in the ring as well. But just what is Shane Taylor Promotions? What are they about?
Yeah.
Type mission, a talented loser.
He's got shades of like Samoa Joe about him. Like he's not going to win all his matches, but he's just the scariest dude on the roster. Like,
Got the aura, kids.
Yeah.
Am I right there?
He does have the aura, and I like his indie basketball shorts.
Oh, they're great. Then Shane went for the butt splash. Garcia moved, locked in the ankle lock for the sub win. Hey, this was great.
Yeah, I like this. The little switcheroo transition for the finish there was smooth, like Von Wagner off a golden tooth. But again, it was the crowd really distracted me this week. We can never run this town again. I don't know where they were.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, wherever they were for Collision, don't go back there. The crowd were terrible. Because I wrote down they were relatively loud for Garcia, but that's relative to total silence, which is just like...
Right. They were like a 99 crowd. They cheered for the entrances and the finishes. Eddie Kingston says the Young Bucks' actions last week were disgusting. Just like Bryan Danielson when he stole Brian Keith's moment in the spotlight.
I love that quick pivot to Brian again.
He challenges Brian to a match at Revolution. If Kingston wins, Brian has to shake his hand and says he respects him. Says, I know you don't respect me, so I want you to shake my hand. I pray that it hurts you inside. I love you, Eddie.
Should make him lick his asshole or something more degraded, I think.
Yo, if you beat me.
You're going to lick my asshole. Something a bit more humiliating, you know? I could shake someone's hand and not mean it.
You know what? Brian come out next week, big grin on his face, goes, I'd rather lick your asshole than shake your hand and show you respect.
That's the thing. I think it works because you know that Brian... it'll hurt him to do that because he buries Eddie every time he's on commentary and stuff. I don't think Eddie will win.
I don't think you'll win this one. I think they'll do a multi-match series.
I think because hang on,
one more.
They had 2 matches in the tournament. Brian won the first one, but then Eddie beat him in the tiebreaker.
Oh, they did have to. I forgot they had the second one.
now
This is the one. Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, maybe
He will shake his hand. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Whatever
happens, Brian's going to get cheered.
Yeah.
And then Brian Cage beats both outrunners in a handicap match.
Oh, damn it.
He then attacks the Las Vegas ice hockey mascot afterwards.
Yeah.
But Hook comes
Oh, that's
out.
where they were.
Oh yeah, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Well, they're all drunk.
They're all To be fair, when we went, it was quite loud. No, it was very loud.
That was the first ever AEW show.
That was a big pay-per-view, though. Wasn't it?
That was a big pay-per-view.
Double or nothing.
Yeah, we were awake for that. Well, most of it. Hook comes out and they brawl at the back, and I'm stunned they didn't have Hook pop out of the Las Vegas ice hockey mascot and go, surprise.
Oh, that's not Hook's way.
You couldn't get his hair in that helmet.
Hook doesn't play that way.
You can hear like Nigel go, oh, look, his hair's all messed up because of being he always looks like that. Oh, well.
I thought Brian Cage looked a lot more animated for this match here, like he was invested again. I wonder if he signed a new contract or something.
Yeah. It's bad, isn't it, that you can just sometimes tell with Brian Cage that he's not motivated.
Yeah.
But this match was, once again, Joel, I don't know if we want to kill the thing before it even started, but this was Ron Seal.
Ron Seal does what it says on the tin.
It was a handicap match for Brian Cage, and he did what he would do in those sort of things.
He's a bit of a streets won't forget sort of wrestler. Like, he's like the adulterapt of, yeah.
Backstage, the UK tell Ishii that they'll be coming after him if he wins the International Championship tonight. Roddy Strong says he's prepared to break Ishii at Revolution. I think even Chris Charlton was like, why are they showing the graphic for Strong versus OC if OC is defending his title? And they've only mentioned it once on commentary in the weeks build up to this. No, because they don't say it very well. Strong has the title shot.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the title gets that. But some people are like, I missed that one week. Why are you still getting the shots?
That's not AEW's fault, is it?
No. But Roddy, sometimes there's just so much going on, though. It's hard to remember, I suppose.
Yeah. Also, Taven points out he used to be in Chaos, but then they stopped booking him.
Okay.
And Ishii looked good for a million-years-old person.
Mm-hmm. He was, well, we'll get on to the match later, but I thought he looked better than he's ever looked in AEW, from what I've seen. I don't see much New Japan stuff, admittedly, but...
Because you're a Baba lad.
Yes, I am.
A Baba boy.
Yeah, a Baba boy.
It's weird that... I guess the ones who seem to last longer in New Japan are like the thick daddies, like Nagata and Ishii. But then Ibushi's just fallen off a cliff, and it's really sad to see.
Because he's crazy.
Well, he does a lot.
He's a rich
he's
kid.
very injured. Yeah,
He's a rich kid. He can do what he likes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That Ibushi didn't ever need to be a wrestler. He's just a rich lad who just wanted to.
That's it.
He's mad.
Stay at home.
He's a mad boy.
So you exist 8 days a week, or whatever it was he says. Was it that, or he does 25 hours a day? I
Can't remember.
One of the two.
I just remember Hogan claiming that he wrestled over 365 days a year.
And Bushi went after that as well.
Yeah.
Terry Bollea does not have a 10-inch penis.
Yeah.
But Hulk Hogan does have a 10-inch penis.
But Hulk Hogan does. But Ross says. Shout out Diane. from
Up the
Traitors.
Diane.
Although Joel was saying that she was getting a bit annoying on social media.
You know who is? You know who is?
Go on.
The big Welsh man I've forgotten the name of as I'm sat here now.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh, I loved him.
He's
man.
all over Instagram with his little videos now.
Is he?
Yeah, you've had your 15 minutes, Andy.
You leave him alone.
Off you go. Off you pop.
I thought he was very Wasn't he getting letters from kids saying he's inspired them and stuff?
Maybe it's in like he's done well to get here. He's done well
Inspired him to do
here.
what?
The guy was in a car.
He was in a car crash and then he
was dead
went
for a
through
period
like
of time,
depression and stuff, and he's come back from it.
He said the Traitors was the first thing he's ever been proud of in his life.
Oh,
It's called the Traders.
Not that jacked body as well.
Apparently not.
Yeah, well, fair enough. There's sometimes in the trailers they'd show them like chilling in their room in slow motion, like who will do this next tomorrow, and everyone had a different thing. So some people were like eating in their room. He's just
Is he working out?
He's just There was one lass who was like meant to be like the femme fatale looking one. She's in the bath, slowly soaping herself.
It's just NXT.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It was brilliant though, because someone accused him of using the word elusive, and he was like, "I don't know what that bloody means.
Yeah.
Would I use that bloody word? I don't think so."
I would never say elusive.
So that's why I saw on Instagram. It's him with a thesaurus going, I can't find this word. Elusive.
One woman was knitting in bed. I remember that, the older woman. Her like animation was her going like.
She was like a psychic, wasn't she? Was that
Oh, I
her?
thought it was the one who got eliminated like first.
Oh yeah.
The one who would have
Maybe,
been pretty good.
Sonya.
Sonya.
Blade.
Well, you want to say in a show, by the way, I'm psychic. Like, I get off.
Oh,
I need a chance to win if she's
her
in it.
exit interview was unbelievable when she got murdered because she was like.
I knew this was going to happen.
She went. I think they got rid of me because they're obviously. I'm quite an intelligent player. They're quite scared of my gift and everything. And they go, "Who do you think the traitors are?" Oh, no idea.
Adam Copeland, good news on the Mason Ryan then. Fantastic. Adam Copeland cuts a promo. He said Jack Welshman.
Oh, yes. Aye.
And I spent the entire time you talking there going, what was that lad's name? And what was the other one in TNA?
Rob
Terry.
Thank you very much. Adam Copeland cuts a promo in the ring and isn't happy with the Young Bucks, no one is, for their attack on Sting and Darby last week. Adam is high in the ratings and wonders which belt to challenge for, before admitting, of course, he wants a rematch with that good old Christian Cage lad. Daniel Garcia interrupts and points out that he wants the TNT title as well. Copeland suggests they have a number one contender match on Dynamite. Garcia agrees and they shake hands, but then Copeland gets intense and says he's going to beat Garcia's ass next week because he's threatening to take food off his family's table.
Another AJ Styles special. Yeah.
But you've been earning millions for 20 years.
I thought Edge was an arsehole here.
Dan Garcia is a young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
He gets paid with a hand shaking a hot dog. God, that nearly came out wrong.
This is
He's horny on main.
Dan
isn't he,
Garcia's
Daniel
been sweating
Garcia?
going, oh, damn it. I was all excited for that.
That's why he can't stop gyrating his hips back and forward. But yeah, I thought Edge's promo made him look like a right arsehole. You're a millionaire.
It reminded me of when Cena would like Big League, the newer guy that he was in a new feud with, but Edge did it in his own, Copeland did it in his own intense Copeland way.
I thought this was very nice. Because he's like, yeah, I'll take you on. Oh, that's nice. I'm here to help the kids. Yeah. But I'm not going to be nice on you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, but hell yeah. Dance on his grave, Garcia.
I was thinking here, there's no chance Garcia's going to win. Because they've been nicely building up Garcia for a while now.
They really have.
But obviously the main storyline is Copeland versus Cage, isn't it? So I'm glad to see what happened on Dynamite.
I'm glad as well, but it was implied sort of. I know he didn't tap out, but he was in that submission when they. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Renee interviews Stokely and his two clients, Chris and Willow. Willow wants a match against the treacherous Sky Blue.
Listen, I wanted to. I don't know why I felt that.
And asks Stokely to make it official. He can't because TK has blocked his number.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Renee won't lend him his phone either.
No, yeah.
No.
And or whatever, you know what I mean.
Lend him her phone.
Lend him her phone, yeah. I like the line about you can shop at Hot Topic and listen to Evanescence all you want, but that doesn't make it hard.
Yeah.
Stokely speaking to Sky Blue and
What
Julia.
was the sitcom he compared them to the cast of? We're like something.
I can't remember.
She's like, oh, you're all getting along now. And he's like, yeah, we're like the cast of something. And it got a cheer. Very American, but I can't remember.
Just say the Golden Girls. That'll
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah.
RJ City loves that. Brody King beats Mark Briscoe, sending him through a table thanks to a Julia Hart distraction. After match, Julia busts Mark open with a bloody spike.
Oh, Tully Blanchard.
made me chortle. I didn't
You
see
laughed at that?
I didn't see it coming. It just went boop. We learned that Mark Briscoe has got his 8th child on the way.
Oh, wow.
So Nigel McGuinness, 8?
Bloody hell, that man wouldn't pull out of a driveway. Thank you.
So Nigel thinks his nickname should be changed to Rabbit instead of Chicken. 8 children, though. Imagine that. Brody King looked very good in this match, I thought, though, once again. It's a shame that they've not really done much with him since the Continental Classic, where he's made it look very good once again. Rick Knox also
Sorry, that was
he enforced rules Mark was trying to introduce a table, and Rick Knox was like, no, which is not like Rick Knox. So fair play to Rick. Then there was just this lariato from Brody, which could have been the finish, but it wasn't. And I'd like the table bump with an early finish as well.
Yes.
Yeah, good match.
I put good way to get advantage over someone, because Mark beat up Brody and went, I'm going to go get a table. And he went to get it one. The ref was like, no, you numpty. So I thought it was actually a smart way of getting a rest. However, it did cause the crowd to chant for it the rest of the match, because you can't show somebody something not deliver. The audience is not cats. Mark smashes through the table.
It's not cats.
And then gets busted the hell open because they're beefing. And it gets them time too. Good.
Yeah.
Like this. Liked all this.
Yes.
Brody
This is
King's
heat.
Brody King's the boy, I'm telling you.
He is.
He is, yeah. He's really
So is
good.
Julia Hart.
Aye.
Also the boy.
Also a
Bloody
boy,
hell.
yeah.
God. Brian Keith does a very Bounty Hunter themed promo. Whether his opponent is good, bad, or ugly, they better be willing to pay the price.
Did you point at us there when you said
Let us know.
That's not what I meant. No.
Let us know in the comments below.
No. Because it's a film. Jack on film.
right.
Don't be dirty like
I've
this.
never seen it, but yeah.
Beautiful boys.
Thank you.
I didn't get you a Valentine's Day card. I knew you wouldn't get me one. Make it over.
Oh my god. And Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor got each other Valentine's. Well, Chuck Taylor got Orange Cassidy one.
Well, I mean, yeah, they've been in a relationship for like 10 years.
They have. Is it Chuck or is it Trent who just reveals slowly over the years that he's never liked any of his friends? Do you remember when he's like, I never liked Wheeler. I thought he was a dick.
Sounds very Trent.
Trent, yeah.
Aye. Diana Perosa.
Perazzo. Nearly though.
Diana Perazzo. I
Yeah.
definitely need to say a name because I'll send her a bloody Valentine's Day card for a little thing on Dynamite this
Oh, I
week.
thought you were going to say she was hot stuff. I mean, she is, yeah.
Are you sure? She's Italian.
Bloody hell.
Beats Kira Hogan via submission. Tony Storm interrupts her celebration because her match is next.
It's just a million inappropriate jokes.
Please don't. Diana did her de-honoring, and Kiera, didn't out. That's what I've got written down there for this match. It's probably how we should go because we're building, obviously, Diana's the serious wrestler up against the not serious Tony Storm, who was trying to be serious. Who was serious, to be fair, in this next match against the Queen.
I was going to say Queen Aminata, leader of the rebel forces on Naboo. It says here. Well done. Storm cuts a promo lying on her back.
And
in
Ross
the ring.
gets it because he's seen that one.
I've seen
Yeah,
that
it was a little hee
Up the Jar Jar.
Up the Jar Jar. Announces that she'll air a new film on Dynamite. Ooh,
Wet ink.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's just lewd and British at this point, isn't she?
She's very British for an
Sucking-
Australian, yeah.
Sucking tits and all sorts.
Yeah.
Sniffing ladies. There's
Very
no stopping
regal. As in William, not the quality.
it. Oh, the Queen was down for that sort of
Absolutely.
nitty gritty, was she not?
Oh, aye.
She's a pretty deadly fan.
But Tony was a lot more serious in this match compared to the other matches she's had since getting the timeless gimmick. There was one moment where the Queen rubbed her arse on Tony's head, and that was as silly as it got.
Wow.
Tony
She
was
appear
like,
on
how
this show
dare
and SmackDown as well.
Yeah, double booked. She's the Rick
Rubbish
Rude.
that. I'm really
Rick
sorry.
Rude of the
I apologise.
But I think the Queen looks the part as well. I think her offense is tight with the snap suplexes and the
Yeah.
running air raid crashes and whatnot.
Yep, I like her look.
Yeah.
I'd only ever seen her, I think, in like, you know, when there's like a million matches over WrestleMania weekend and you end up watching just random stuff. I think that, but yeah, I thought she
It's
was
weird
good
because
as
then you go, I've never seen this person before. And he's like, no, I saw them wrestle 4 times in
Yeah.
2017.
I didn't realize that I'd ever seen Shima wrestle and various other Dragon, and like BB Hulk and stuff. Yeah, they did a show in Wolverhampton once. It was
You know
like
what, that probably did happen.
It was,
Oh, yeah,
it was
'cause
like
FCP,
it was called like Enter the Dragon Chamber or something like that.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 please. End of the Dragon.
Oh, Enter the Dragon, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it like that. Someone likes a bit of that, doesn't he? Likes a bit of the lads.
We got a huge.
I had no. At first, I thought, yeah,
Do you
So I'm
already?
thinking like, I don't know the songs. Like, is he doing Shima's theme?
it's right at the start, isn't it? And so the drag on.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ding. Let's bring Garage back. Us.
Oh, yes.
Let's start a Garage act.
There was a huge scope on towards the end of this match as well, where we learned that Tony Schiavone and Tony Storm might have done the hibbity dibbity.
What?
Because she says to him, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Stop looking at me like that." Ooh, Tony Schiavone.
Wow.
Who would have thought it?
Yeah.
I think he's got bloody more kids than the Von Erichsen Hearts combined.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids. I think,
Yeah, there's a story that Arn Anderson was getting picked up by Tony and he brought his entire family there. One of those massive family things, just packed filled with kids. And Arn said, Tony, you got enough coming you to shampoo a buffalo. And Tony said something like, I've got kids here, mate. Anyway, lol, Tony Storm doing the Lutez press because she's old and timey-wimey, stuff like that. Amazing work by the production by showing her in black and white when it's just her on screen. That must be a fanny on to get that. Because it's only when it's just her. When it's the two of them together, it's all right, her and anybody else. But when it's just her, it's always black and
They
white.
didn't do that at the pay-per-view.
They have as well. But
Oh, yeah, they have already.
wow, that was it was.
Yeah.
Nigel says, hey, the crowd love you, Shivani. They're chanting your name. Tony says they're chanting for Tony Storm. Nigel says, I thought you lot did sarcasm. You should do limbo dance and everything goes over your head.
Is Tony Schiavone getting a bit more downtrodden recently? He's just getting picked on every week by everyone.
He's fun. Some people are just fun to prod.
Yeah. Bless him, though.
Orange Cassidy retains the international
Made you
championship.
there we go.
What? I'm doing it. The UK attacked Cassidy and hit a spike pile driver. Ishii and Trent Beretta chased them away. Proud Chaos members, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
For a man with no neck, Mr. Ishii has a hell of a tornado DDT sell. There's a couple of times he spiked himself on the mat, which I thought was impressive.
A few years ago, I got involved as well. It was the cool thing to say on Twitter, like, Ishii's one of the greatest sellers of all time. Yeah.
He looked a lot more limbo in this match than what he's done in AEW in more recent times, I thought. He was moving around a lot better. He must be doing DDPY, maybe.
It's good that. I've been doing that, by the way.
Have you?
Oh, it's beautiful. I got it, look, yeah.
Tag-shot!
Every time I'm there, like, because I'm going, he's like, inhale. I'm like, oh, I've already been inhaling. Do I just inhale? So,
I think I might be the only one now who hasn't done it. Have you done it before, Joel?
No, I've never done it.
Okay.
Oh, and the ones I've got, he definitely in a few of them goes, left leg up. And he goes, I've just done my left leg. And he's doing his right leg. And you're like,
Oh, Diamond.
don't trust anybody, not even DDP.
That move he does when he's on his forearms, he's got the rest of his body upwards.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah.
What a shag he must be, eh?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah. There was a good little flurry at the end of this match between Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii. For me, though, the Undisputed Kingdom have no aura when they got involved at the end.
None whatsoever.
Any of them.
They wear black t-shirts. That's their thing.
Even on Dynamite, Adam Cole is given the headset on commentary. And for some reason, he doesn't say a word.
At the end, he does go like, nice talking
Nice
to
talking
you.
to
Yeah.
you. But what effect did that have?
Funny?
Was it?
No.
It wasn't even badass.
No.
Good sirs.
There's no pizzazz
No.
or aura then. It's very lucky that we're just kind of moving on from that angle that dominated TV for 3 months and no one's going, oh, I wish the devil would come. Nah, just moved on. Samoa Joe, yay. Swerve, yay. Hangman, yay.
Obviously, a big shame that Cole's injured at the minute for the big reveal, so you can't really have him be the forefront of stuff like he maybe should be. But then he made me think, is there not someone else out there who isn't Jack Perry? Who could have filled the role, who would have had a similar impact? I don't know.
Rikishi.
Yeah.
Aye.
Monday Night Raw. The New Day and Jey Uso win a 6-man tag match against Imperium. Later, we learned that Jey has got an IC title shot next week.
He was excited backstage when he found out.
Almost excited as Pat McAfee, full of energy after the two bears walked into a set during Super Bowl.
And they made an arse. Well, Bert made an arse of himself.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What did they do?
He was just doing push-ups
being
because he's
Bert.
lost weight recently. And
All right.
Tom was like, oh, go.
They're plugging they just walked on stage, they plugged their drink while they're already plugging the C4 energy drinks. The football player, I don't know who he was there like, C4 guys, thanks. And then the two comedians said nothing funny, but the one football guy went, oh, we've been, what did he say?
Like a strong hamster.
Yeah, strong hamster, you showing up?
Because Bert looks a bit like a hamster, doesn't he?
Oh, right.
But like Bert and Tom's fallen way off.
It's so great. I don't care about either of them. It's so great watching their downfall.
I'm
so enamored by these, like, just seeing podcast people I've never heard of, and like people call about their horrible downfall. They're screwing the fans.
I used to watch. He's been doing it for a few years now. He's got a few specials on Netflix, Tom Segura, and he was a good stand-up
until he got rich.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
right.
just publicly hating the pause. You'd be like, they're your listeners. He's had to pivot.
Exactly.
He wouldn't answer how many cars he's got. Anyway, sorry, what were we saying?
What were we saying? Gunther got a hell of a pop when he tagged him, which took my breath away. And he got a hell of a reaction as well for tagging straight back out, which was fantastic.
Oh,
I'm shocked.
what a maneuver.
First and foremost, Jey Uso had a lovely shoot slap on Gunther. It looked like, to me, they were building like a slow build towards WrestleMania, the way they would like have Imperium and New Day interact, and then Jey like fight on behalf of the New Day. But then they're doing the match next week. So unless they're going to do some sort of schmars, I assume it's not going to happen at WrestleMania, and Gunther will face somebody else.
Yeah, this was a classic Four Pillars All Japan tag match, interweaving stories. No, but it was a bit because he slapped him while he had someone in a Boston Crab, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's like that's exactly.
Yep.
Baba would have loved that.
Yeah.
And Jay had
Jumbo Gunther.
Gunther pinned as well with a super kick until the Imperium lads broke it
Does
up.
that mean that Jey Uso's Mizawa? Bloody hell! Wow. I can't quite work out in kayfabe, so I might just be being facetious here. What is it about Jay? What's he got that Gunther can't? Why is he a threat to what? Like Gable's an Olympic level wrestler and everything. What's Jay got? Why is he Gunther's weakness?
The spirit of the people.
Oh,
He's got yeet. What more do you
He
need?
does have yeet as well.
He also says the word.
Yes. Pat explains Gunther was teaching him some German, so he could explain German insults like Lappen.
What was
I'll get
that?
that right.
Is that a?
Like laxadaisical or something. It's not lazy.
All right.
That's the worst thing can be in German. Oh, look at that Lappen. Oh, gonna get the McIntyre saying that.
Plays for Real Madrid, didn't he? Had a great game this week, didn't he? The goalkeeper.
Also, Kofi has been here for 3 generations, says Pat. But Jesus, that's true, isn't it?
3
Made his
generations.
debut in 07.
Ruthless, yeah. Then reality, then whatever we are now.
Right.
Well, ruthless, PG, and now.
And
yeah.
the cerebral era. Whatever.
Yeah.
The edging era. We'll call
the
it.
edging, yes. I like whenever Uso did anything to the little lads, camera would cut to Gunther, just stood there on the apron, unemoting,
Yes.
like a statue.
Very good.
Aye. Splash connected, Pat says, making him flat like chicken palm. Uso getting mad at Gunther being Gunther, slapping him like a dude who killed the DCU and needs WWE money. Oh, that's a Rock joke. Not all good. Oh,
Like
well.
Adam. Yeah,
It's a stream
yeah.
of consciousness. Oh, well.
People at home would have laughed. Just
Yeah, they'd have loved
wrong.
Let's wait. Oh, thank you.
We're more fans of cinema.
That was the Queen.
We're fans of cinema. They're fans of movies. That's right.
Yeah. Get him told.
Yeah,
Scorsese said it, didn't he?
Bollocks to these modern day franchises where all they care about is the bottom line, you know?
Yeah, we should be cheering The Rock because he's killed it, at least some of them.
That's true.
Jay's hot tag with yeet noises every time anything happened. And people thought Jay was done in a singles. Exactly. Hot finishing sequence. Jay gets the pin. Hell yeah. Yeah, I loved all this.
Really good,
Magnificent
yeah.
way
It
to
was good,
start
yeah.
off Raw. Great combining these 2 feuds we've got going. And yeah, getting Jay ready to beat Gunther.
Also, it was weirdly poignant to see Jey Uso fill the Big E role in the Unicorn Stampede
Yeah.
because of history. Lovely.
I like it when rivals end up being friends.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Lovers.
there. So I was like, yeah, Jay probably will win. But then I thought, we can't have all the big heels lose at WrestleMania. I don't think Rhea will. But will Gunther actually beat Jay? Even though there's this wave of support behind him.
He's got the record, hasn't he?
He does already have it.
Roman's going to win.
Roman's not going to win. Oh, no, this is like last year.
So, but not this again.
Oh, my God.
We'll come back next
Well,
year.
Tom Campbell's got a theory, which you can
Oh,
watch
I
on the
bet he
channel.
does.
No, he does.
Just Tom, we should say. No one else at Cultaholic
Here we go.
believes this.
Here we go.
Well, I was a little
Tom's
bit.
theory.
I was leaning more towards you and the norm, but I was a little bit swayed by the evil faction that is Tom. He reckons that Rollins might turn on Cody and cost him.
One, just join the bloodline.
I don't know.
That's the only
Because
thing that could happen. Because why would he turn on?
Samoan
he hates Cody. He's beaten him 3 times, once with no chest.
No,
I don't know.
he also hates Roman.
He does hate Roman.
I made this monster.
Yeah. I have to beat him.
We'll get to it surely.
This
but,
is the last hope. If he wins, we'll all die.
Damn you, He-Man. We get a video package where Andrade talks about his previous WWE run. He had to leave to remember who he was, but now he's back and knows what to do.
yeah.
This
Get
sounded-
a paycheck for very little.
You know those tapes you listen to when you want to quit smoking or something at like a night and you just let them play through. Chandler Bing listens to one in Friends to quit smoking.
Right.
Just it felt like one of these. His promo was one of those tapes, just where it's like, "Life has taught me I get to decide what I want and what I deserve." What does that even
Which is
mean?
being paid to not do much. Good on you, mate.
3 years ago, I had to leave to remember who I am.
A man who hates Sammy Guevara. A man who attacked Sammy Guevara at taping, and everyone on the internet went, "Yeah, get him, Andrade."
To be fair, though, it felt like a main event level promo, if that makes sense, because he spoke about the US title not being enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Very serious.
Who used to say that? That's enough. WCW. That's enough. Was it?
I'm buff, I'm the stuff, and I'm enough.
No, it wasn't buff.
Very comfortable buff background that last run he had.
Last week we talked about Buff in that restaurant.
We did.
On the mailbag, yeah.
Yeah, actually, Ross, get your thoughts. So if you saw, I don't know.
I did see.
It was mid cardio pop for, like, I don't know, Akira Taue. You'd see him at the bar just chilling.
One of the 4 pillars.
Yeah.
That is one of the 4 pillars.
Yeah. Would you disturb him?
No.
Just to say hello?
I'd do what any sane human being would do. I'd wait until he was leaving and then approach him and say, "Excuse me, sir, would you mind potentially taking a second out of your day for a picture and or a signature?" Yeah. Just wait for him to finish his meal. Don't walk up to the table. That's the last thing you should do.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Buff took it well. And he now is a regular, or was, at the place.
Yes. Bobby Lashley beats Bronson Reed to qualify for the EC, depriving the Aussie of a big pay-per-view match in his own country. Bollocks.
Meat. Planets, the pair of them. Pat McAfee with the on-point analysis here saying Bronson, it must be hard for Bronson to take his shirt off and wipe his arse.
God.
Because he's that big.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's analysis.
Yeah. It must be hard when you are that big.
He's built like he's carrying luggage all the time, Pat yelled.
Was it Brian Cage who someone stuck a sticker on his
it's
back and he
called
couldn't get it off?
Literally
Yeah.
unable to get that bit of him.
Joke's on him, eh?
Aha, you suck, Brian Cage.
I can get that off easily. Babosh.
Yeah, you're better than Brian Cage. I put ha at Bronson Reed's new Kaiju Titantron in Chiron.
It's fantastic.
But yes. Smash the banks, Reed. Make the people happy.
He does. He topples them down, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
We're out of recession, lads. Just off the back of that.
But we
Thank
didn't
you,
know
carry
we
on.
were in one. They didn't tell us that.
Yeah. I know Pat can be a bit heavy-handed sometimes, but I was reacting how he was when Reed was doing his back sent-ons and apparently not killing Bobby. Yeah. So fun hospital.
He followed that up, by the way, with the worst urinagi I've ever seen. Oh no, sorry, the urinagi was first, then he did a sent-on. But the worst I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh, but it was to get him into position. So
I know that Bobby's a big boy, but if you're going to attempt the move, come on, you're Bronson Reed. You're a meat planet. You can do anything.
but he's also big. It's like he's not gonna throw him like he's Ricochet.
This is Bronson.
He's not gonna throw him like he wrestles for SGW Uganda.
Was it like
You can tell I forgot the name of the company.
was it like Undertaker's
SWG.
choked someone Hogan?
Yeah, it's very damn squib of.
So was it more Bobby's fault?
Potentially. Maybe
They're
Bobby's
both massive.
Bobby's got that much traps that Bronson couldn't
Look,
hook
just
his
because
arm.
you're bigger than Brian Cage doesn't mean like Bronson Reed can do
more
every
limber than
urinagi.
Brian Cage. Look at that.
More
Look
flexible.
at that. Whoa, I can do anything. I thought it was a lovely finish as well with Bronson taking the big bump off the top rope. And then Bronson took to Twitter to say he was absolutely gutted, which made, I think Tom mentioned it as well on the news the other day, that he'd probably have a last chance match to get in if he's going to be there. But then again, his wife is going to produce child.
Mm-hmm. There is a women's last chance battle royal, as we learn later on. So maybe. We'll have to produce child.
She's going to, produce child.
With that noise as well.
Ross doing the role of the person in the Emmerdale omnibus who does the sign language. She's preggers. We see another interview with Sami Zayn in the stands before the show. Oh, no.
He's like a lazy Sting. He can't be bothered to go all the way up.
Yeah.
He just can't stop
Halfway up. He says he may have lost to Drew and Orton, but he'll still be a world champ one day. Nakamura interrupts on the Tron and says Sami is just like Cody, always begging for sympathy. He wants to see the real Sami in the ring tonight. Look, I thought this looked good and convincing, realistic, when it's just him going, yeah, you're right, I'm on a bit of a downward spiral here at the minute, and then blah, blah, blah. Then,
Sammy!
took control of the TV screens. We got all these reaction shots of Zayn going, huh?
It was so...
What?
It was like when
What's that?
It was like when Tito Ortiz came out, and the editing was like...
Because he might...
Dun, dun, dun.
Shinsuke might OSW review reference Sami.
Right.
I don't want to say it, but you know what I mean? Attack him from the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he was like, whoa, well.
PH him, yeah.
Yeah. He'll f him.
But
Yeah, that's way better.
the amount of times I thought, right, there can't be any more, and then he goes, oh. It was like
right.
it was like deliberately funny.
Yeah, it's like,
I love the concept, though, that Nakamura is pre-recording promos before the show's even happened.
yeah, they lost me here. They lost me.
This felt a bit Borash. I don't know if it was, but yeah.
And it's
Like
empty words from Nakamura as well. Now at this point, he's lost that much.
Who you trying to be like big?
Aye.
Just can take over a TV.
Why is
Didn't
Sammy
believe.
scared of him?
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Nakamura. You can find the function bit on the remote. Oh,
Or maybe flashbacks to Takeover. That's why only Sammy is scared of him.
he took over
yeah, true.
the TV. Shut up.
No,
Cody Rhodes arrives and talks about the support he's received over the past couple of weeks. But one person didn't want him to main event WrestleMania. He shows footage of The Rock trashing Cody's fans on the Pat McAfee show just before Bert Kreischer shows up.
For every 10 tweets, they should shove a chicken nugget in their mouth. For every 20 tweets, they should shove a chicken nugget up their ass. Shut your bitch ass up. That's what he said.
That's good, Dad. Could we play that audio? Not get told off.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Cody
It's a caricature, not an impersonation. It's a difference.
Cody jokes with Pat, but isn't happy about The Rock slapping him at the presser last week. Seth arrives and Cody thanks him for his help in Vegas. What help?
Oh, yeah, the blackjack table.
Okay, yeah. Seth understands why Cody chose Roman over him at Mania, but now he needs to finish the story, not just for himself, but for everybody. So if Roman wins, the landscape post-WrestleMania will be very dark.
Yes.
Seth admits he's partly to blame for the monster Roman has become. Now he wants to right those wrongs. He has Cody's back. Wants to be his shield.
I'll be your shield.
Tom Campbell doesn't think that's... he's not being... What's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't think that Seth's being...
Sincere.
Genuine. Yeah, sincere.
Well, it's hard to be sincere when you're talking like the parrot from Aladdin.
Well, no, I thought there was a definite shift in Rollins' Kavorka this week, which I very much enjoyed because there was no like...
It was more like...
It's like 2015.
Oh, God.
He was just being a lot more serious, and it was a hell of a promo from Seth Rollins.
It was...
Oh, yeah, apart from when he went, well, what can I say apart from, you're welcome. Yeah.
It's a reference.
I got
to
it.
I feel like you're not fully on board yet with the story, which never ends, of course.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I put, wait, Rollins is wanting Cody to challenge The Rock, the champ. I said, I've seen some bad writing and sudden changes. Suddenly he's like Spock warning the new crew about Khan.
I don't know.
Sorry. Now he wants to team up with Cody. I just put letters there. Cody did a little cry, not a big cry. He's saving that. This story's a bloody mess. Crowd like it.
It's
What do
not.
they know?
No, it's
What
not,
do they
mate.
know? They're high.
Why do people...
Big picture, right? If Roman Reigns and The Rock win at WrestleMania weekend, that's it for everybody else because they'll have all the control in the world because they've won again. They've had all the control to begin with, and now they'll
It's going
get
to be
more.
like Back to the Future 2.
So
when
Cody,
yeah.
Cody needs to win, so the wrestlers get all the control back from Roman.
Yes.
But it's funny because last week Seth was like, they say I'm done. I'm not. You should challenge me. Meh. And then I was like, oh no, don't challenge me.
So you know what? You know what I think?
They're pivoting.
At the well, of course,
yeah.
But in kayfabe, at the press conference, it makes sense that Cody would have given a shot to The Rock and then realised, hang on, no, they're in cahoots, these two lads. I'm going to actually take back my title shot. I'm going to go for it. It is just making him look a bit silly for surrendering a shot in the first place. But I get that. Rollins was inspired. He saw Cody's bravery at the press conference when he was... No, why are you laughing
Plus,
for?
They were so brave when he got slapped in the face.
Yeah, well, he jumped in to help him.
No, but Cody did say...
He's a shield. He's a former shield. Justice.
Fists.
Aye. The shield loved justice.
Oh yeah, remember the shield for justice
Oh, they always love justice.
when they killed Ryback.
Well,
That's why they were there.
Oh yeah, actually, people like that nowadays.
No,
yeah.
but like
By
Cody in kayfabe, Cody announced at the press conference that he wants Roman. He didn't want Rollins. So Rollins was like, "Well, what am I meant to do now?
Yeah.
I'll help you for the big picture."
I'll help you for the good of the WWE, and because I have nothing happening.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happened.
Look, this will end up being all right because people are really hot for it. But I'm not going to ignore the fact it's bollocks.
it's not though.
This 1 week was, well, it's funny to see them all go, okay, we've made a grave mistake and pivot. Now, it'll be all right now. Next week, no one will care.
it's
But
a
this
clear-
was funny. This is my live thoughts.
It's a clear pivot, but Cody went, "I want Roman," and then Rollins is like, "Well, I've gotten out now, so I'll help you, Cody." What's wrong with that?
I think they've done all right.
It'll be all right tonight.
It's
No,
definitely The Rock's
but it's
definitely made it
funny.
worse than it was going to be. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But he's also
Well, no
made
one's
it
disagreeing with
more
that.
interesting as well.
Yeah.
Less
And
formulaic.
no one's talking about Vince, so well done.
Well, yeah, true.
Liv beat Zoe Stark to qualify for the EC.
Poor Zoe. Shouldn't have been her losing, but I agree with Liv being in the EC because why am I calling it the EC now? In the Elimination Chambre, because I think she's going to do something mental.
She's Sabu, isn't she? Remember
Yeah.
those days?
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She will do something mad, probably.
It was funny to see
Maybe
Zoe.
she'll stick her tongue out. Whoa.
That
She's
was
still dirty.
Yeah. Oh,
Christina Aguilera,
Right.
yeah.
You weren't just saying she's
proper
dirty her.
dirty her, mate, you know?
Sounded really chauvinistic, actually. Whoa, look at her.
Look at her, that little skirt.
Matthew.
What are you talking about,
Yeah.
Matthew? I like the backstage promos before the
I don't know if anyone heard, but Joel joined in. Matthew.
Oh, I didn't spit it out. Well done.
I thought it was funny to see Zoe Stark saying she was going to go to WrestleMania, then immediately smash cut. jobber entrance.
Yeah.
What a shame for her. What a shame. And there was lovely DVD on the apron from Zoe. Looked very snug for Liv to take that bumperlicious. I thought it was a nice little match where both ladies got to showcase what they can do, but I agree with Jack in saying that Zoe should not be in that spot.
Yeah.
She too would be very effective in the Chambert. I don't know if people would be invested, but she'd do a lot of good
She would, yeah.
stuff.
Nah, I think she's gonna have to wait until like the post-Mania stuff because
probably.
she's missed her train.
It was there for them when she turned on Trish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, other people came along like Nia, Raquel, and just it didn't work. Timing is everything. I said, hey, at least they played a vignette before this to make it look like it's going to go someplace, which I thought was nice. Then Pat McAfee talked about sleeping during the match. Cheers, pal.
I am worried about Pat's lack of focus on the air.
He's like Aaron Ramsdale, isn't he?
Just does what he wants.
Yeah. Like Aaron Ramsdale, the Arsenal goalkeeper, says like in a 90-minute game, he'll concentrate for like 10 minutes.
Oh, did he say
Then he'll have 15 minutes off, just like looking at the fans and stuff. That's like Pat.
That's not what you want to hear from your goalie, is it?
Is he still on the contract?
Yeah, well, he got dropped like weeks after the podcast went live where he said that, which spoke a lot.
Yeah, why would you not when you're still working there? You guys like the FTR podcast.
Does
Let me
he
tell you all the dirt of the show.
I'm
Okay.
hoping he means when the ball's down there. Not like just, it's the 55th minute, time to have my break.
Ian Wright's on it as well, and Ian Wright's face is just like,
That's amazing.
Oh, God.
Judgment Day.
Backstage, R-Truth asks JD when he's going to realise he's not part of the group. Priest tells Truth in no uncertain terms he's never been part of the JD, and tonight is going to be an execution.
Yeah.
After break, we see Truth on the phone in Gorilla, trying to get The Miz to fly out for his match. Adam Pearce points out it's actually Truth's match against JD. Don't Google me wins the match, but Truth bravely fights off the group afterwards. Eventually, the numbers game is too much, and DIY run out to make the save.
Yes.
Pure house show bollocks, but the crowd cared and they were loud, and that must be heartbreaking for other wrestlers backstage who break their bodies a lot more than what R-Truth did in this match here.
He's been breaking his body for decades.
I
now.
know, yeah.
Ciampa should have just taken him out. I broke my neck with it.
He did the 5 moves of doom in an AA as well,
Yeah, he
which
did.
was emotional, paying tribute to his childhood idol. I like the Devil Inside by JD, which is that finisher he does.
Saito suplex, like.
Pulls them up and
Yeah, but it is a side. But yeah, it's like a
Slingshot.
mid. He like chucks them up and then does it. Yeah.
yeah, great snap.
Probably can't do it to everyone, but he can do it to R-Truth.
He can.
Do it at Bronson Reed.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I reckon he probably could. Bronson would jump for him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just wonder who you're
Who
relying.
wouldn't jump? Do it to Omos.
Jesus.
Yeah, you coward. Pat talks about pulling a muscle while taking a poo.
Are you enjoying Pat or not?
I'm just
'Cause
making these notes.
I
Because
know.
sometimes
I-
he worked really well in the opening match, building up to
Yeah.
it. And then clearly when he's bored about something,
He
when
is
the
like
matches aren't that
Aaron
exciting,
Ramsey, right.
he's not making the dull matches exciting.
I think
He's having the
Raw's-
exciting matches already, but the stuff like, well, if Morgan versus Zoe Stark, well, we know who's going to win here, so we're going to talk about anything else.
I'm worried Raw is too long for Pat. Like, if he's on
Yeah.
SmackDown, he's actually talking on air for what, like 50 minutes? Like, when you take out backstage promos and adverts and whatnot. Raw, it's a lot longer than that. And it feels like I do miss Wade on Raw. Because I was a massive fan of Pat and Cole on SmackDown back at the first run they had together. Because it was just two, it was like Excalibur and Taz in a way, just two lads having a laugh. But now it is just like, who can make the other one laugh?
Cole is less relaxed because he's having to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
That's why we're like, oh, that's nice.
Just switch Wade and Pat, you'll be fine.
I think that'd be way better.
Yeah.
Anyway, this match showed that R-Truth needs help, like The Miz, because without him, he loses to guys like JD. So, which is the way you can go, really. If Truth beats JD without help from Miz, it's like, well, why do we need that then?
Just what you were saying there about the commentary team. It's like they've got to not let the two naughty lads sit with each other in the classroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and then afterwards, I thought, hey, it's just the New Day J stuff with DIY as New Day, I guess. But hey, it works, and crowd's very happy.
Dicks.
Go on.
They released, because R-Truth called DIY DX. And Ciampa was Triple H, I think. Yeah, obviously, yeah, because the bald head. And Gargano was Shawn Michaels. And they then released a T-shirt, I think, which I don't know if it was real or not, but I saw it on Twitter, where they had the DIY logo, but the Y was crossed out and had a DXX on it. So it just said Dicks. Joe, do you mind having a look
Joe,
at that?
please look at that.
Because if that's real... If you go on Gargano's Twitter, he'll be on there.
I thought he was going to go on Twitter and just type dicks. And I was so worried.
There you go.
All right. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
Dicks. So I'm telling Pat McAfee, but I went,
Is it actually real, or is it just something that Gargano's done?
I don't think we can do this, WWE shop. Oh, maybe. We'll click
to be fair,
WWE
they used to sell shorts with like the big dog written across your dick on it.
Yeah, true.
The Phenom.
It's not there.
I
How
don't
long
think
ago
it's
was
there.
that? February the 1st. It's not even real.
Claim your kingdom.
Dicks.
Claim your dicks.
They should make it real.
I don't know. This is what DIY stands for. Did you know this? Drive, inspire, unify.
No, it doesn't, Joe.
Unify? That's a U.
Yeah, but the highlight in the red Y in unify.
I'm on God mode. That's greatness on a different level.
I thought it was
Mode, whatever.
do it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that made more sense.
I thought it's because they were a slap together tag team after the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, of course.
Huh.
Oh,
But
that's
no.
that's.
I think it's disappointing. Yes.
I was going to say, the segment didn't work. So like, they have to have R2 be confused with other people. And again, it's like, oh, thanks, DX. I'm like, what? But that shirt has made up for it.
Do you remember Gargano was in Fist?
So you're saying he's been in Dicks and Fist?
No, just because Fist was a funny acronym because it was friends in similar tights. And that's a great team stable name. Yeah. Who was it? Even Chuck Taylor?
Chuck Taylor.
Icarus. Icarus.
Yeah.
Gran Akuma.
And who else?
Johnny Gargano.
Oh, somebody else that was in it. And Chuck didn't like them, but he
in
had to be with them
Fist?
because they had the same similar gear. I can't remember.
They had a big hit, didn't they? Fist that foursome there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you'll have me more. It's feisty. There's a little joke.
Thank you, mate. Becky Lynch arrives and tells... Oh, no. Backstage, Cody tells Sammy he believes in him. And the fans love you. Oh, yeah, whatever.
They hug.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Becky arrives and
You
tells...
hate baby faces.
and talks about the sacrifices she's made in pursuit of success. She mentions having to explain injuries to her daughter, as well as explaining why her dad wants to fight the guy from Moana.
Maui.
Maui. Yes.
Tubal sweet. Maui. That's Mauam.
Oh, the soft fruit flavoured chew.
Yeah. Nia Jax arrives and says she respects Becky as a mother. She knows both of them are going to win at EC, which means they'll face off at Mania. And she's trying to do the insincere thing.
Yeah.
No one buys it. It is
weird.
heavy booze from the get-go, which is fantastic.
That's the point, though, isn't it?
That was funny, but I thought, is she genuine? Because she was trying to be like tearing up.
It was a strange
No. We're not even going to pretend to accept you trying to be sincere here. I
Yeah.
thought that was great.
I thought Nia's ironic emotional acting was more convincing than Dwayne's actual emotional acting at the press conference. That guy, he's so lucky he's as big as he is.
Same family, though.
I know.
Wait, no, The Rock is good at the press conference, isn't he? See how
The
big he looks?
acting.
See how massive he looks?
Like he's,
Yeah, but he's playing
Wait,
himself.
when they get the
It's-
trio? Oh, right.
Look at my tree. Look, Daniel Garcia is inexplicably part of the bloodline.
his wife, isn't it?
Imagine if they'd been married.
That's
The Rock
Ava's
and
mom.
Daniel- Yeah?
Ava's mom is Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Ava featured quite a lot this week, can't wait.
Yeah.
I like the
brings out
promo.
Rhea
Ooh,
Ripley.
sorry.
who
She showed
fight-
more range this week than usual, emotionally.
Yeah, she did. Who brawls with Nia. Becky gets inadvertently squashed in the corner.
The drink went everywhere.
Oh,
I
sploosh.
spilt my lemonade.
All over my what?
My little bar of Irish chocolate.
Yes, he said it. Nia drops Ripley with big right hand. Becky drop kicks Nia out the ring and has to stare down with Rhea.
Aye.
Back to the press conference. That Becky and Rhea promo was what the kids like to call money. It was fantastic. I was like, I'll let you know what it's like to be a bottom. Which Tom Campbell's a bottom, I learned this week.
What?
Are you a bottom?
Why? What? Wait, what?
There's no way Tom's a bottom.
Yeah,
When
I
you're
know.
doing the hibbity dibbity.
Oh, my word.
Are you
Oh,
a-
you know what? That's the one that requires the most work, so of course Tom would do that.
Sometimes.
What are we talking about?
is a bottom not just the...
The base.
The base,
What
yeah.
do they call it? Wrestling? The post.
Yeah, he's the buttery
The other
biscuit
one's
base.
the high flyer.
Yeah,
Because Mammy's always on top, so
Yeah.
Becky's going to let her know what it's like to be a bottom.
yeah.
they're so innuendo-filled, these promos.
But-
Really
It's
good.
amazing.
When-
Mommy's a bottom.
in
You're like,
K-
that's it. And everyone's like, yay!
In kayfabe, when Mommy and Dom do the business, he can't be on the bottom. I don't believe it.
Pegged, didn't he?
She'd squash it.
Oh
Oh my god.
Hey, it's dirty podcast this
Yeah.
week. Because that's why Becky was like, bottom's up there. That's why she had to drink the ring. 'Cause
bottom's
she's
up.
called Rhea. Well, she's going to make Rhea feel like a bottom.
A lovely Irish bottom.
A lovely Irish bottom. I felt a bit bad for Nia towards the end of the segment though, because it's just her matches doesn't even matter.
No, she's losing.
We're just building to Becky versus Rhea at
I'm
WrestleMania
looking forward to it in a sort of Hogan versus Bundy like villain of the month way. You know what I mean? Like
It's a hometown hero.
that's what I mean. As in like she's the Hogan.
Nia.
No, Rhea. Oh, Nia was. Oh, yeah. It's
Nia's Australian.
It's the Aussie Derby, isn't it? Yeah, of course.
It's a good segment though. I really enjoyed Becky's line at the start. Start of the segment as well, where she's like, "These are being confusing yet unpredictable at times." The road to WrestleMania. It's like she was shooting about her husband's doings on the wrestling.
That's true.
Yes.
I thought she was shooting on the fact that, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it looks like it's going to be Becky versus Ronda, and then someone else showed up.
Becky versus Ronda. Oh yeah, Charlotte
Yeah.
Flair. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm on your wavelength.
Sorry, Paul. I don't know why.
That should have just been Becky versus Ronda.
Yeah. And then Drew McIntyre says he's the real underdog in WWE. He and Cody have a match next week, but he advises Cody to pull out, or he won't be making it to WrestleMania, just like CM Punk.
Just like
I
CM
said-
Punk.
Not much here from Drew.
No, I think he's doing the best work of his career, full stop for me now. Just his delivery on like, I'm doing things the right way, the Drew way. And you just see in his face, he doesn't mean it. What a dick.
Yeah.
Not like CM Punk.
And it's like the line where he's like, 2 things you need to avoid, being in my prayers and fighting me one-on-one. Whoa, who wrote that one? Dewey Foley. Does he still work there? I don't know.
No, he doesn't. No.
It's a good line though.
All right. DIY reveals that The Miz asked them to make the save for Truth, and Truth thanks them, thinking they're DX. But how dare you? Ciampa looks way older than Road Dogg.
Ciampa looks like little Triple H.
Yeah, right.
Ciampa's beard makes him look older,
Yeah.
but his body does not.
Oh, he's
He's shredded.
packing heat, isn't he?
Wait. Yeah.
I was going to leave you there. Let that thought linger.
Gargano was fantastic at the end of the segment. It was the best thing he's done on the main roster. He's just like, I am a sexy boy. Because our Truth called him, compared him to Shawn Michaels.
Bit of the way coming
That's
back.
the best
through
thing he's
there.
done. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
The bar's
probably
not
is.
high.
No.
Neither is he.
There's the best.
LA Knight beats Ivar, the Viking, to qualify for Elimination Chamber.
Of course, LA Knight qualifies, yes.
Michael Cole, funny during the entrance. He's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh.
Ivar's on the cusp of being in the Elimination Chamber for the first time in his career, and she doesn't wear the antlers. What a bitch.
I think the bit's gone now.
Yeah. I'm starting to get a sense that he fancies her like in primary school, so he's being nasty to her. If I just keep picking on her, maybe she'll like me.
Pat had some good analysis, though, saying her dreadlocks are that hard, they're almost like antlers by default now.
Did you hear
Someone
that?
sneezed so loud, we all heard it.
I thought it was a
And
dog
all the-
Getting shot.
I thought it was the
Take that, you traitor.
the soundtrack from the second level in GoldenEye. Bong, ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
That was Pachi, that. I reckon he's got a proper old man.
I reckon it was Sam.
I thought Pachi.
Should I ask?
Yeah.
Well, let's
Place your
find
bets.
out who sneezed.
I reckon it's Luke.
All right, Pachi's got a proper old man sneeze.
Pichi says the word. Achoo.
What should I say about this match?
Pleuritis.
There was a hell of a suplex from The Rock during this match, Maffew. He nailed the jump up to the top and then
did.
nailed the superplex off the
did.
top of the turnbuckle there.
Two things, right? It was Sam who admitted it. He waved at me from behind his monitor. But I asked the rest of them and they all went, don't know, didn't hear it. Liars! They're gaslighting me. You're a weird little mafia down here.
Hey, I'm in here.
You're their
I'm in
representative.
this room.
We blame you, Joe.
It's a weird... Is cabal the right word? It's a weird...
Yeah, Cabal's a group.
Aye. Weird...
Sect.
What's the, like, when there's, like, a Mexican drug gang? Cartel. It's a weird cartel down here.
Oh, yeah, that's what we think here. The palest office in England, yes.
Aye, right.
Look at Bleak Cartel.
No, it's not like... There'll be some other ones that I'm following.
Anyway, yeah, what do you think about The Rock here?
The Rock was fantastic. Ivar was fantastic as well. He did this fantastic spinning slam up the meat planets once again. But yes, unfortunately, he couldn't get the job done. But I can see why. Because it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson he's fighting now. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
God, Ivar's good.
Yeah.
I call him Ivar the Engine.
You call him Ivar the Viking, so I included it for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't want to see Eric back. I don't know what it is.
Poor Eric.
Yeah. Don't miss him at all.
Eric the Albatross.
Ivar's fine on his own. What do you do with Ivar to make him less? Because the Viking shtick is a bit like, when you see it, it's a bit like, oh, we're back in the 80s now. Which is, it's nice in certain lights, but then sometimes you're like, oh, I just want it to be a little bit more.
He can hold the antlers.
But just become Ivar the Antler.
Yeah, the antler
Oh,
holder.
well, Eric, do you mean, or Ivar? you want Eric to be something to do when he comes back, or do you want Ivar to get away from the Vikingness?
The latter.
Right.
Ivar to be his own spinning meat planet.
Do you have any?
do you
want any gimmicks for him, or just?
He has a nice dog at home, so you just be Ivar the dog walker.
Ivar, the dog owner.
When Ivar
That's a good gimmick, actually. Yeah,
when they were just War Machine, they were just hard lads who had beards. That was all right. All the matches were the same rules, though.
The exact same thing every time.
Touring round with them. You'll never guess what, everyone.
What?
War Machine
rules.
Yeah. They'd always have
They were good matches.
crowd-popping matches, yeah.
Like, can you have a normal match?
No?
No, we're wrestling the Young Bucks. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Drew confronts Sammy backstage and tells him to keep his name out of his mouth. Teehee.
Keep my name out your mouth. And keep your nose out my bloody business.
That's what he said.
He did.
Sammy says Drew is in his way, so he mockingly steps aside to let Sammy past.
It was a big mocking step as well from Drew, who, I don't know if either of you have mentioned this, he's killing it right now.
He is.
No, I'm being sarcastic. Cause it's what more can you say about how well Drew's doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green complains to Adam Pearce about being in the Last Chance Battle Royal. She demands a one-on-one opponent instead, like Shayna or Zoe. They turn out to be right behind her, and Shayna says she can't wait to tear Chelsea apart next week.
Now, I may have got confused. Was she? Yeah, she was complaining about being in the Battle Royal. Or was she wanting to be in the Battle Royal? No, she wanted a singles match.
No, she just wanted a singles match, yeah.
Well, why did she want one against a hard woman like Shayna or Zoe?
Good one.
No, like... where?
She's got paper to help her.
They could win hook a duck right now.
That's true.
She stole the segment again, but my attentions were with Candice and Indy. Because when Indy was like, it's my bloody home countryside, it is. I need to go back there. Tofu, but with no seasoning. No flavour. Pair of tofus. What are they doing with those two funny women?
Yeah.
Why are they just having them stand there and be bland? Let them emote.
Is it a case that does Triple H not know how to book a babyface?
Yes.
Apart from Cody, who's the most popular babyface.
He does favour the heel touring champion of the 70s. So.
He does, yeah, he likes that.
As you can tell by who's
Gunther
the champ.
and that.
Yeah.
He does know how to book a babyface. He just doesn't know when to hit the crescendo at the right moment.
Right,
which is why he's a fantastic edger.
Yeah.
You just sit there and think, why have I said that?
This podcast is sponsored by edging.
No, it's not. No. Come on now.
We're a good way to kill an hour. Anyway,
bloody nightmare to
bloody
kill
hell.
4 watching this, wouldn't it?
Oh my God.
please let us know how many.
That's not how Mark Briscoe made it to 8 children. He didn't do that.
Yeah, clearly it's not for everybody.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So everybody, apart from the Briscoes, can try edging. I need a drink. Still not over.
Oh,
He's trying to get that as a t-shirt, isn't he? So he gets some more residual. But he goes, I need a drink. And no one reacts because you shouldn't drink if you're in a bad mood. The crowd like Pierce so much. They want to see him come to ruin.
Oh, I need a drink. It's always
Like, no, do some yoga.
It's always
Sit down,
the
relax.
bloody women, isn't it? Always the women arguing. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's like Boomer wrote this. Bloody women.
oh, bloody, I need a drink.
Oh, the ball and chains on the phone again. I'm going to go and drink me.
I just wish I was down the pub.
It's like, you're on the clock.
Yeah, he is.
You're worse than that Arsenal goalkeeper.
Ramsdale.
He's the what?
He's on the clock.
Oh, he's on the
He said
clock?
He said clock. There was no.
No.
You're a cock.
You're a dicks. In the main event, Nakamura beats Sami Zayn after distraction from Drew McIntyre. They beat Sami down, but Cody makes a save to end the show.
First and foremost, Shinsuke Nakamura's hair looked lovely. It was vibrant. It was full-bodied. It was bouncing in the wind. And it also had
Sounds like a good IPA.
Yeah, it was like Jeff Hardy's lawnmower had been on the side of it as well. It had like patterns in the side. It was fantastic. It's time to play the thing again there, Joe, because it was Ron Seal this match, I thought, for these two.
Ron Seal does what it says on the tin.
Wait,
Ron Seal?
Are we doing it for every
I
Ron
don't
Seal
know.
match?
I'll tone it down next week.
Oh, have you got a move of the week this week?
Not yet.
Because I took it upon myself to suggest what your move of the week would be last week, but I had no idea what it would be.
We'll see if you're right.
I can't remember what it
I
was.
might have forgotten to write one down.
What did I say for it last week? It was something good.
Was it not Baron Corbin's Toby?
It might have been, yeah.
If it wasn't, you were wrong.
It was in that match. I think it was that.
I think you told me earlier it's that Matt Taven's dived the outside on Dynamite. Isn't that right, Ross?
Maybe.
I'm trying to help you. Anyway, the Ron
No, he was
the,
on
the
last
Seal
week's,
is
wasn't
apparently not playing, so we'll move on to the next
But
bit.
he's just going to put it in
You'll
post.
put it in post.
You put it in post. Why? Why do that? So what do you think of this match?
Ron Seal. That's what
Good, Ron Seal. I'm a bit low on Sammy. On Shinsuke, but he's always got good chemistry with Sam. So yeah.
Feels like we're proper knocking down Sammy before making him having a match at WrestleMania a story. And I'm along for the ride.
I'm along for the ride.
I'm along for the ride as well.
I hope it's against someone really good, but I can't think who at the minute. I can't think who's free. Drew will be surely the Rollins challenger.
Surely, yeah.
Logan Paul?
Yeah, he'll be defending his belt. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm glad you could
Was
join
Tom
us on the
saying
podcast.
just have him with Owens again? It would be good.
But Tom said that thing that never happened at WrestleMania before. Imagine thinking that.
But I totally forgot about that one as well.
Oh, fair enough.
That
I
Owens
didn't
insane
forget.
one.
37 it was that.
Right.
They wouldn't do it again, would they? Would they? They might do.
Nah.
Yeah, I put Nakamura in the Kane position of guy losing in the main event on Raw. He's good for it. You know what else is good? NXT.
Is it? Is it good?
Well, let's find out from the king of NXT himself.
I'd just like to, before we go to the king of NXT
Okay.
himself, there's been a lot of discourse recently. I've seen a lot of very official-looking articles from actual websites with nice website designs and everything, suggesting that NXT is good now.
Oh, piss off.
What?
It's always been good, you Johnny-come-latelys.
Why are the actual think pieces now serious ones pretending that Shawn Michaels is good at booking? Sorry, lads. I just need to put a.
Like what? I like the way you said good websites of nice design.
Are you still hung up on the calendar?
No, I'm not hung up on the calendar.
Hung up like a calendar.
Aye. No, I can't remember what my point was. I saw a few articles this week about how NXT is really good now, and I thought, no, it's funny, but and the pay-per-views are good, but not the week to. It's silly. It's nonsensical.
It's almost like the people that do co-opting are like, we need some help right now to distance
feel
ourselves
like-
from some stuff.
I'm trying to like pull myself out of the hypnosis that we've all found ourselves in. That NXT is actually good and entertaining.
What hypnosis?
I
What's he talking about,
legitimately
Ross?
enjoy the thing. It's my favourite show to watch every week.
You hold him down, I'll keep his eyes open.
Where else?
Joe put on the best of NXT.
In the wrestling world, will you get a sneak attack by two men who will shout sneak attack just as they're about to do the sneak attack? Where else will that happen?
Where?
Yeah,
It won't happen, will it?
No.
Fantastic.
Because they don't want to say the OSW review term for it, so they have to say something else
Yeah.
for it. Von Wagner and Robert Stone launch a sneak attack.
Sneak attack!
On Noam Dar and Ora Mensah to start the show. Stone's children send Legend and Jackson the wrong way as they try to follow the action. Eventually, the rest of the Metaphor make their way to the ring, provide the distraction, which allows Dar and Ora to win. With Come taking the pinfall. Oh,
You've got Robert Stone. First of all, they shouldn't have lost the baby faces. But secondly, you've got Stone in there to take the pinfall. And the pinfall Wagner.
It wasn't the best
the
booking
protecting
decision.
Stone.
It was mad.
For the debut of the Cum Stone tag team, it wasn't the best debut, was it? Let's just say that. I really enjoyed the Bash Brothers Operation Sneak Attack. That being a success, I thought I was watching Home Alone or something, or something even more childish. I don't know.
You know about Home Alone? You know about Home Alone 3?
Oh, what a
Oh, no, have you seen the first two?
Yeah.
Yeah, not that bad.
I'm not sure you sometimes.
I've seen them multiple times.
Oh, okay, phew.
We both agree that 3 is excellent, though.
Yeah, that's the bit I have issues with.
This is my town.
Watch your step as I come around.
I don't think I know.
There's a
you.
parrot. There's a rat. Mrs. Hess is there.
Mrs. Hess.
Babyface turn. That's like
Oh, name's Hess.
Yeah.
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 There's a chip in a robotic car.
Yeah.
Sorry, remote control
And then
car.
there's all the traps there's all the classic Home Alone traps as well.
Smacked my winky.
Yeah, I know.
Could you explain why that's an issue, please?
No.
Similar.
So, any other thoughts on this match?
I thought Mr. Stone has been wonderfully trained by his two sons. He was wrestling like a wrestler, whereas in the past, we've seen him wrestle like not a wrestler.
Yeah, like a
a
manager.
manager.
Yeah.
Cum got a monster reaction off his hot tag. His double underhook, and he spins them round and put them down. That's an unbelievable move. Very spunky. He does a Triple H high knee as well.
Yep.
But at least he didn't get out wrestled like Noam, like last week. He just got cheated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
But he
it was
shouldn't have
a
been
tag
taking the
ma-
pin, yeah.
It was a tag match. All that happened was that the illegal man. It's not full on cheating. It's just cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Although
disgusting.
It came off a distraction, I suppose.
This is the Heritage Cup holder.
That's true. Yeah, he should respect the
But
competition.
it wasn't
more.
a Heritage Cup match.
It wasn't, but he
That's
should
all
have the Cavalker of Heritage pulsating throughout his veins all the time.
I can't believe they lost this match.
Me neither.
And Ora Mensah didn't take a fall of some description.
Yeah. The protector Noam.
Maybe they're knocking down Cum in the build to WrestleMania. So will he have a match at Stand and
Oh,
Deliver?
him and Sammy. No, on the big stage. The grandest of them all.
Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, true. The term "stand and deliver" season was used in this week's NXT by Tony.
It was.
Yeah. It is starting to live a season.
It is. Things are looking up at Chase U. Delightful Hudson has his MVP trophy back. Thea Hale is excited for a date with Riley Osborne. They look like they're filming this where they used to film the Firefly Funhouse.
Luke pointed that out as well. Yeah.
It's a different shade of blue.
Different shade.
It's a different shade of blue.
It's proven blue. The Riz arrived to collect a bulging envelope.
Now, can we
from
ask
JC Jane?
how did she get in there? Because she's not a student. She wouldn't have had a car.
She was part of the calendar though, so she might have got a guest pass of some description.
Very, very well explained.
Who says calendar sales are doing even better than expected. JC persuades the Riz to think about giving Chase U a tag title shot if Tony D and Starks retain their titles tonight. The Riz says she'll talk to the Don.
I'll talk to the Don.
Who is the lady sat behind JC Jane who gave JC a funny look when Thea was flirting with Riley?
I think she was September. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, who is she?
Don't know.
Because I don't think her and JC are up to any goodness.
Is she the one?
She's a new signee.
Do you remember when JC, one of the segments where she was planning things out before we knew it was a calendar, and she stopped one of them and kept them back after? And she went, was it her?
And you're calling Shawn Michaels a bad booker?
All the seeds are there. Yeah.
If you're not watching, if you're not paying attention, you miss crucial details.
If you blink, you'll miss something.
So does this mean, what's that? Is that protection money? Are they in league with the Mafia then?
Well, that's the money they're paying it off.
Yeah, Andre had to deal with the Don, didn't he?
Yeah, they owe money to the Mafia. They're paying it back due to the sexy calendar sales.
You're right. It's not Sean. It's me. You're right.
It is you.
Yeah, it's me.
I hate that I'm explaining it.
But it is fantastic because they've obviously sold more than the 40,000 calendars that they had to sell at the RRP of $25 to make the near $1 million that they owed the Don. So the fact it's making more money, why is the D'Angelo family still taking money off them? It's a surplus.
Because they still owe them. They're paying them more this.
But they sold 40,000 last week.
Yeah.
They were sold out on the thing.
Yeah.
They made the money back that they owed. We had this.
I assumed it was going to be in bits.
I thought the extra was a bit of a bribe to try and get a tag title shot for the boys.
That's what they're going for. But aren't they like, that's not how protection money works? Oh, extra protection money. Ooh. But then, like, yeah, I'll get your tag title shot.
Yeah, it should be.
Why? These are the worst mobsters I've ever seen in my life.
If you don't pay us, we'll smash up the lecture hall. It should be that, yeah.
Oh, got a tag title shot? Yeah, all right.
Oh, man.
What?
They haven't got the tag team titles anymore.
No.
What are Chase U paying money for now?
No. Why did they possibly think that they were going to retain? Not against the Wolf Dogs. Anyway.
JC, mother bleeping Jane, eh?
She started a JC chant at the end of her own. JC. JC. She did. She actually did.
Who would have thought that she would have been like the more compelling character coming out of the Toxic Attraction days than Gigi Dolan?
Who lives in a house.
Gigi's role this week was to go, I can't believe she did that to you. To Ren later on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ridge takes on Gallus in a gauntlet match.
That's not what Ava said, was it? Was it?
Yeah,
I thought she meant on separate weeks.
No, she said gauntlet, yeah.
No. He went, I want them all at the same time. And she went, well, that's stupid. I'll give you them on the gauntlet match.
Okay, fair enough then.
All right. He wins the first fall against Wolfgang. I love explaining this. But Joe Coffey gets involved in the second fall against Mark, and the match is thrown out.
That shouldn't have been the end of the match.
Yeah, Gallus tried to beat,
should have just been the end of that.
Yeah.
Mark's lost now it's Joe.
Yeah.
Gallus tried to beat Ridge down afterwards, but he takes them all out with a chair. Referees stop him. He looks horrified at what he's done. Something takes a part of me.
You know how Mackenzie was let go recently, which is sad.
Mm-hmm.
She's married to Vic, I believe, or at least boyfriend and girlfriend with Vic.
Okay.
Vic has noticeably checked out over the past few weeks for me.
Oh.
And it was,
you know what, yeah.
It was never more apparent than when this happened at the end, and Vic was clearly reading from the script and said, with no sincerity at all, and with his past, does Holland need to come to grips with something deeper than even he doesn't see? He's oh, sorry, that was my note there written afterwards.
Keep going.
Might as well. Pick up the kids at 3. Also milk if on the way. Yeah, him and Byron have negative chemistry.
Because she'd been like, I thought it was just because he missed Booker. But no, I genuinely did.
It might be. But the match should have been DQ'd in fall 1 because Wolfie threw his shirt. He used his shirt as a weapon.
Wait. Has that ever been a DQ?
He went like that. It was a foreign object.
And he yelled, Gallus sneak attack, because he did so.
Hogan used to whip lads with his belt and not get DQ. Weird.
The second fall, though. I love NXT, but that was a tough watch. How boring that was.
Just two big, meaty
Just
men.
Ridge and Mark just plodding around the ring with no Kavoka in their veins whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's not NXT.
Yeah.
That's Black and Gold
That's
21.
not my NXT.
Yes, it is.
That's their Karrion Kross here NXT.
God, I wish I was watching bloody
Kick
Karrion
ass.
Kross.
You can't
I'd be doing
name
backflips if Karrion Kross did a run in during
Oh,
this.
it's
God.
so harsh to name the crap era of NXT after one man. It's so sad.
So synonymous with a rubbish period for the brand.
God, it was terrible. But
Carrying
yeah.
crap. So, yeah, Ridge, again, I don't like you, so I'm going to beat them all up. Okay, beats them all up. What have I become?
Yeah.
Like,
They didn't beat them up. He maimed them.
You see Joe Goffey's tweet?
no.
It was his red back afterwards, after being hit with a chair. And he went, "No one does that to me. Your days are numbered," or something like that. So it's carrying
Shut up,
on.
I'm scared of him.
So he's not a bottom then. If he's,
No.
Yeah.
I am not touching that one. So, yeah, again, they're still doing the wow, poor Ridge, he keeps on hurting people in the business where you hurt people. So, like, I'm bored, moving on.
It makes no sense because back in the day when he's a rugby player, Michael Cole would say he was too hard for that league. That's why he's in the wrestling now, buddies.
Right.
Yeah.
What's it called? Yeah, I could have made the EPL. I could have made the Heineken Cup.
The Super League in Witness.
Oh, it's I. Anyway.
Backstage, Lexus King. Oh, God, go back to Ridge, sorry. Mocks Stone and Vom for losing. He says maybe Stone's kids should look up to him instead.
He can't mention someone's family
Stone
in
is
WWE.
fuming.
Don't say that to an American. Is he American, Robert Stone, or Canadian? American?
Ooh.
I think he's very American.
He's American male. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that vibe, hasn't he?
has.
American male.
Clap.
He might, but for some
American
reason,
cum.
when you said that, I was
American
like,
cum.
I might be. No. Is he?
He's
sure he is.
American.
He's American.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Jersey.
New Jersey.
He's very. He was like he was a Jersey Shore boy.
Hey, I'm losing here.
Yeah, Lexus King is crap, isn't he? He's wank. He's
What?
the worst thing. He's the worst thing.
But that's that's deliberate. To get
Is
heat.
it?
Oh wow, he's so good at being rubbish.
Well, we're not done yet because he.
I know he's everywhere in
Yeah,
this
he
bloody
is.
episode.
Yeah.
He's the king.
Yeah, he's the king.
And the king keeps his promises.
The No Quarter Come crew look at Dar's heritage come backstage.
What's going
I'm
on?
bored.
Oh,
I'm
right.
words to this.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm.
bored. This is the NXT review.
Hopefully this will pick it up.
It wasn't the finest start to an episode
Yeah.
we've ever seen.
Noam comes along and tells them to get away from his cup. Charlie Dempsey says they're going to win it from him.
They did.
He did say it like that.
Say it like that.
Noam has a couple of he's like the modern day Mona Lisa. I thought he was going to call it the modern day Maharaja, which I thought would have been interesting. See Jinder
Wow.
just appear. And just the little lines of like, you can look it, but you can't touch it. He's such a dick.
Yeah, but he's got more banter than like all four of these lads combined.
Yeah.
Sadly, yes.
Maybe not Gulak when he's being silly Gulak, but this is not silly
He has to
Gulak.
be. They're doing
Yeah.
the Blackpool Combat. They're doing the Liverpool Combat Club.
Yeah.
and it's like, so that means we're going to get exciting talking bit. No, they're just going to be like, well, we grapple on the mat.
Yeah.
On the show where we have people like Ridge the Fridge and Lexus running around.
I like
so.
Charlie's face. Charlie Dempsey's face. It's always
He
like
finds
this.
a golden ticket.
He's just always. He's like that guy from On the Buses to have a timely reference, Maffew. Was that big tall lad up on the bus?
Yeah.
He should be.
I look like I'm nearly there.
He should be giving the whole shot to her.
Is it because he's always ready after being in Japan to just get like hit in the face? He's got to grit his teeth all the time.
But he's not. He's like, I'm going to touch your cup.
Yeah.
The weird cup pervert.
Win your cup.
Yeah. And I was like, no, you're not.
It was why we're really analysing this very basic, boring film.
Yeah, anyway, despite the encouragement of Lyra Valkyria, Tatum Paxi loses to Lola Vice. Lyra carries Tatum to the back. Shortly afterwards, we see the champ confronted by Shotzi, who reveals that Ava has given her a title match for next week.
Can I just say, I've been sat on this podcast for a little while now calling Tatum Paxley a super hero. And from the moment she did that backspring thingy off the back of Lola to reverse it into a pinfall to start the match, then all of the offense she took and kicked out of, just at the end there, was one final beat that finally got her down. But everything she recovered from, she really is a superhero. Nobody kicks out from all that offense.
Yeah.
But she did. She's not of this world.
She's like Joe Gacy slightly. She can survive a lot.
No.
Okay,
no,
sorry. all
How
right,
dare
yeah,
you?
fair
She's
enough.
more like...
The Undertaker.
No! The lad with the big hammer from the
Triple
Avengers.
H.
Thor.
Oh, right, Thor.
Oh. I'm trying to think of a superhero, Maffew, and I can't do it. I can think of Spider-Man and Batman, but she's not like any of them.
You're right.
like
She's a
anything.
proper Thor.
I'll say she's like the what's he called? Not Venom, the other one, the Carnage. She's like him.
No, she is like Thor because he's good at carrying.
Yeah.
Molyneux. Ooh, whatever.
Lola was cool. I like her moves and kicks.
She had a shoot takedown at the start, which was
Yeah,
impressive.
I like the MMA bits.
Yeah.
But Lyra, question marks about her morals, really.
Oh?
Because she didn't want to know Tatum, did she, for weeks? And then
I think she's been convinced.
she benefited once at the pay-per-view, the premium live event, and now she's on board with Tatum. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I
You
got-
know, when a super fan, then you start buying your stuff. You're like, oh, okay.
I got reminded, you know, when she's backstage and she just puts her down on the barrel or the
Yeah.
crate. Yeah. Reminded me of like games where you're doing like a escort companion sort of mission. Like, especially the one early on in Ocarina of Time when you're in the fish's belly and you're carrying the fish princess around.
Yeah.
And you just put her down on a button and she opens the door for you and then you've got to
That
figure
is
out.
exactly what happens, yeah.
Yeah,
Lord
that's-
Jabu Jabu's belly.
Lord Jabu Jabu in the Zora Kingdom.
That's
yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Oh, play Resident Evil 4.
No.
Oh, it's great, apart from the bits we have to help Lashley, the president's daughter.
Lashley.
Ashley.
Oh, I thought you said Lashley. Imagine him walking around. I'm helpless. I can't do anything.
The zombie stuck something to my lower back. I can't reach it because I'm so henge. Anyway, yeah, it was like, yes, very much like that.
I've got to say as well, questionable finish as well, because we just had the match with Joe Coffey where he pulled his brother off
Not like that. Not like that.
out
not
the
like
ring.
That.
Yeah, Lyra stood by and watched Tatum in the submission hold and didn't pull her off.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
No wrong with that, though.
They said you were too hard for rugby, but I didn't realize. So backstage, we see Tony D chatting with Luca Crucifino.
Oh,
The
yes.
legal eagle, my friend.
The legal eagle.
Of the law.
This was a fantastic segment, right? Because he does this massive speech, does the legal eagle, having entered Tony's locker room and sat down in Tony's locker room and said that long spiel that you'll talk about in a second. And Tony's response is, "Who are you?"
Is it his locker room or is it just the general locker room,
I
though?
think it's Tony's own locker room, isn't it? It's got its own curtain. It's just the fact he's walked in a room, sat down, spoke, and then he asked, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
What did he...
Have you been injured or hurt? And said
What
that
was
wasn't
he
your
actually
fault.
saying to him?
That he didn't have to take answers from anybody, buddy. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, kill people, mate.
I thought he was
And they
already...
end up in AEW a week later.
I thought he was already affiliated with the mob. I didn't realize this was the first time they met, yeah. Strange.
He must have other legal protection. Shut up, Matthew. Move on. Full of a god. I'm trying to think of like, well, if he were a mobster, he would need legal protection. And I'm thinking of all the Sopranos episodes.
And the Riz told the lads to stay in the back.
Yes. She takes on Jada Parker, but sadly does not take care of Biz, does the Riz, losing the match.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
she did it valiantly. Come on.
Hey!
Hey! You could tell these lasses were new. That's what my main takeaway.
Right, they tore the ACL.
Rizzo gets beaten up, obviously, and takes the loss. But then she was straight up afterwards, after a massive KO blow for the final bit of the match. Jada's arse in the corner with Rizzo like across the Brett rope, across the corner bit there, was fantastic when you're packing as much junk as she is in the trunk.
Like dead bodies in her case, though, isn't it?
Biscoff spread I've written down there. I guess that's my version of biscotti. Biscoff spread.
Maybe you wrote it on when you were about to go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
A heart full of hope.
Pop pancake.
Yeah, I agree. It was fine. I liked how Rizzo didn't think to take her earrings out before the start of the match, but did it as part of her firing her.
It's like when Sonya
Yeah, it's
Deville
like
would...
angles, straps her down.
Yeah.
Remember when Sonya Deville would come down with her hair down, and then when she was getting serious, put your hair up to square up,
Yeah.
bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the little things. In his weird garage, Dijak watches back his loss to Ilya. He's taunted by Gacy's unseen voice before grabbing something in a bag and heading off
Yes.
to kill Joe Gacy.
I was asking if it was money. It looked white in colour,
Yeah.
even though their money is green.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, the white money.
The white money.
Our money's different colours.
I'll give you
lad.
some white
Isn't it weird?
Irish chocolate.
How is it?
Ah, yes, the Irish chocolate.
How is it blue, red, and purple? Isn't that mad?
It is pretty mad.
Theirs is all one colour. How do you sort it when you're looking through your dollar bills?
You have to look, don't you?
Yeah, which president's on the...
Yeah. Is it Franklin? Is it Teddy? Moving on. Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker meet before their tag title shot.
Can I just say, we missed a segment there where did we mention the shots?
We did. Do you have any thoughts on it?
No, just
I didn't have any thoughts on it.
Because Tatum was pretending to be knocked out and she kept going like,
Yeah, that's true. She did.
she's
do
just
that.
whizzle wazzling Lyra, so she is.
Who do you think she's working for? Herself?
Shotzi.
Shotzi. Oh, we need to mention that
It's
news,
like,
by the way.
It's like Roman and Cody.
Yeah, apparently Shotzi is injured
Yeah,
during some match.
during that match,
Yeah.
it was taped, and they're now not going to have it. I
Yeah.
don't know how they're going to write her off, but apparently she jammed her knee on the apron and was in a lot of pain. So it sounds
Yeah.
So apparently,
Sounds bad.
I don't know who, but apparently they brought someone else out, and it was meant to be Lash Legend. At very short notice, came out and had a match with Lyra instead.
Oh, okay.
Fair play to her. Well
Yeah.
done.
Well, I assume Lash won then.
Yeah.
On fire at the minute, Lash.
Yeah, of course.
Picking up fools and putting them down.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully
Shotzi's
Shotzi's
okay. It's so awkward in wrestling, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Anyway, this stupid thing happened, and then a very serious injury happened. And then Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker meet before their tag title shot. Braun is distracted about his main roster contract offers, so Corbin tells him to concentrate. Braun accuses Corbin of being distracted after Kansas City's Super Bowl win, but Corbin says he's focused on the match ahead. Baron says if they win tonight, he'll admit that they called the Wolf Dogs just once.
Big stakes. Big stakes. Corbin also said he hasn't held a title in 6 years.
Was that title he held?
US?
US, maybe?
Definitely not.
What year was it? 6 years? 2018? Oh, my God.
Yeah, wow.
2018 was 6 years ago.
He's been US champion. He's possibly been. Has he been a tag champ? Maybe.
I don't think he's had a tag champ. I think it's US, isn't it?
Wow.
Or maybe intercontinental.
Joel's looking, I think.
I don't think he was IC, but I'm trying to remember who the hell he beat or who he lost to.
Well, he was in a feud with Roman, the dog food feud.
Yeah, but that, yes.
That was 90 and that's
19,
when Fox
yeah.
one
So
came
before
around.
that, what was he
Becky
doing?
and Seth he was in a feud with in 2018. When he
It was all worth it, that one spot.
end of days to Becky.
Yeah.
Nothing you're going to do about it.
Fantastic moment. He was getting emasculated by, this is when he was Constable, wasn't it?
Oh, when he got blamed for the bad rating.
Yeah. That was the end of 17 into 18, I think.
Have you found it, Joel?
Pretty sure it was in the
Yeah,
United
he's
States.
only had the US title. I'm just trying to find out when he had it.
2017. I am the darkness, you are the bottom.
Yeah, it was.
And the Danish, you are the bull.
Who did he?
know.
When did he win it?
Who did he beat?
Ziggler, I reckon.
Ty Dillinger.
Shut up.
He was US champion.
He was US champion.
Was it always in a triple threat?
Oh, it was a triple threat.
I remember
That's-
it.
Who else
What?
was in it?
Yeah, there was a triple threat with
What?
Owens or Styles or someone.
When was this?
2017.
Yeah, but like what show? Like,
Hell in a Cell.
But really haven't asked him a lot of questions to get the answer out of him.
all right, yeah, vague memories coming back out.
He defeated AJ Styles and Ty Dillinger.
I remember it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was a weird little match, wasn't it?
I remember it well.
Yeah, it was a weird little match.
Yeah.
That was
That is what I said. Yeah, and then who did he lose it to?
Ziggler. It's
okay.
Clash of Champions in December 2017.
Right.
Then
Then he
Ziggler
vacated it.
Oh, I remember Ziggler
Do you
vacating
know?
it.
Don't look. Do you know who won it after that? After it was vacated?
Is that when Ziggler came out at number 30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Traded
he,
it.
he did really well. He lasted
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
Oh, that was that.
The next.
Oh, I
person,
want to hear the news, the story
the
about
next
that.
person
That was a
beat
free agent.
Jinder in a tournament final to win the belt. Can you guess?
Oh, that led up to the WrestleMania. So it's
No.
gonna be no.
No,
bollocks.
this was in January.
Miro.
Oh, he lost
Rusev,
it in
sorry?
March.
There was a title change before WrestleMania
Oh.
after this one.
Now go on.
It's a former NXT champion.
He has dancing tits,
He's a great theme tune.
a lovely moustache.
One of C.
Bobby
Foster's-
Roode.
Yeah, it was Bobby Roode. Yeah,
He
yeah.
does have dancing tits. You're right. Thank you.
Then Orton won it heading into WrestleMania.
And then
That's
obviously
right.
Rusev didn't
there
win
we
it
go.
because
That was a fun.
stupid.
That was a
Aye.
fun trip down memory. I hope people were there going doing that journey with us, or
Mm.
they were just yelling. It was bad. It was Ziggler at this show.
They knew the answer.
Yeah, of course they did.
We're crap.
Well, rubbish. Carmelo Hayes wins a singles match against Joe Gacy.
Match of the week,
What?
bar none.
Okay.
This was sensational. They filmed Joe Gacy's entrance upside down, which for me was inspired because I've never seen it done before, and it really was a little bit trippy, man.
That is mad, isn't it?
Crazy.
Normal wrestlers wouldn't have their entrance filmed upside down.
They'd have it filmed the right way up.
Yeah.
But he is from the upside down, I've been led to believe, which is a Stranger Things reference. And his finisher move has a name like that.
Sometimes a comedy wrestler might get, or a dancing wrestler might get that little angle on the camera, but never a full upside down.
The flip reversed it. He
Yeah.
might as well be in Blazing Squad. Joe Gacy. But no, legitimately though, he's never looked better in an NXT ring. The one-arm sidewalk slam, the tope after going under the ring. That's as bollocks as it got, was the bit where he ran under the ring and then did the shoot tope when Carmelo was looking for him. The boss man slam as Melo was jumping into his arms. Wonderful.
In fact, Maffew mentioned recently, I was like, what was he like on the indies? And I'm sure you said Gacy was the sort of guy who when he's with someone good, can have a really good match. And he proved it.
He helped someone come back from injury, didn't he? Recently. It was Melo and him. Punk, was it? Cody?
I think it was,
Cody?
Actually,
Yeah.
Punk.
So it must be highly thought of. Why they book him like they have makes no sense then.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. It was good. This is the most invested I've been in Joe Gacy so far. Over the 3 years of...
Schism. No, I'm trying to...
Yeah, between Schism, Lol Woke,
Remember he was on the roof?
and I'm going to jump. No, I'm not.
His phone's gone.
Oh, Yeah, I hope I get that place. But right now, I don't care about him that much. I didn't care about the match, even though it was technically good.
Consider-
You don't care about someone's character. You're like, I don't care what you can do.
Yeah.
I hear you, but consider this. When he's getting caused pain, he actually smiles because he likes it. A story like this has never been told before. Anyway.
Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31.
It's been done loads of it. Dragunov literally a few months ago, probably.
Foley, when he did Hell in a Cell,
Yeah.
and I was like, he's smiling. He's like, no, I'm trying to find where my teeth went.
He was, wasn't he?
The straight jacket, oh my God.
Go on.
Straight jacket bit at the end did not land for me.
No,
at
that's
all.
what I mean. It's like, oh, I kind of care about you. Oh, he's in a straitjacket, but he's still happy. I'm like, oh, God.
It'll only land if Dijak has abducted Joe Gacy in the straight jacket and taken him to the sexy dungeon.
Or throws him off something high.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a bit brutal. But
Yeah.
No, he'll be all right.
You can do a flip and land in a bin again.
Oh, yeah, he's invincible, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good match, though. Didn't expect it.
The crowd chanted "Free Joe Gacy"
Yes.
with every purchase. Please yourselves. Carmen Petrovic and Kalani Jordan try to calm Brindley Reese down ahead of her match with Connor James.
Anyway, Bryn Fitz had her G's and her P's, which stands for grams and protein.
Yeah.
Grams of what? We don't know. I could tell you an answer, though, lads. Lads.
A spoonful of sugar, lad.
I guess you could say that, yes. And I did not like the cavalca of Kalani Jordan in this one because she was being really cocky to Lash Legend. And Lash Legend's been on PLEs and TV, throwing little women around.
She had a
compared to
cult
her.
once?
Yeah, she had a cult chat show.
Kalani may well have been in the cult. We don't know.
She probably was, speaking like she was. But she says, what does Noam Dar see in you? And I'm like, she's the 94 diesel of the NXT women's roster. 94 diesel, to be
Thank you.
precise.
Yeah, I get it.
Ripping fools apart. And what's Kalani Jordan done? Huh?
She won the tournament, the breakout tournament.
Did she?
Oh, wait, no, she lost in the final. Damn it. Yeah, for some reason, they're talking about Kalani. It's like when they were all going, Indy's a locker room leader.
Yeah.
Without really anything happening before they started saying that. That's what it's like with Kalani. Everyone's targeting her. Kiana James was like, I want that NXT women's title, but the first step to get there is Kalani Jordan. I was like, when did this become reality? I like Kalani Jordan. It's just the storytelling.
Yeah, I no thoughts.
Do you like Bryn?
I was less
Uncle
like
Bryn.
glazing over watching this episode, going, "Oh no, man."
Well, she's
This is sad to see, Maffew. You once upon a time.
Sometimes I like these episodes, and sometimes it's like you get hit by like,
It's Booker T, isn't it? The fact he's not there. It's knocked off your equilibrium.
yeah, that must have been it. Roxanne Perez rants in the locker room about Lola Vice ruining her title shot, as well as Shotzi being handed a title match for no reason, which is a good, fair point.
shades of Drew McIntyre.
But
Or
the
Bret
right.
Hart. Or Bret Hart. Like, yeah, but like the whiny babyface, yeah.
Right. Ren Sinclair says she knows how Roxanne feels, but Roxanne reminds her that she only just got to NXT.
You don't know.
Yeah, shut up. Ren suggests Perez challenge the winner of Lyra versus Shotzi.
Bang!
Roxanne hits her just like that and leaves.
I hate these segments. Picture the scene, right? Everybody, you've you've sat down at your desk
shut
in the
your eyes.
morning.
Yep.
You're at work, you've sat down at your desk in the morning, and all of a sudden, in comes someone you work with just shouting, all my problems in the world have to be your problems. I'm not going to tell you why I'm shouting about my problems, but my problems are your problems because I'm shouting about it to myself, and you're also in the room with me at the same time.
Yeah.
Why do Roxanne segments start like that?
And you have to respond by going, hello.
yeah.
It's quite Shakespearean, though, because... Well, it is, because that's what the characters do. They come out on stage and declare things. That's what Roxanne is. She's a Shakespearean protagonist.
And there's offices that
Hark.
Hamlet worked in.
Yeah.
Oh, it does my head in.
Yeah, Roxanne was in the wrong here, wasn't she?
Yeah.
But you were saying you wanted to get a bit of an edge. This might be a edge.
Not a Shakespearean
No.
edge.
Oh, yeah.
Triple H edge.
Oh, no.
You dirty boy.
Sorry, I got to say something.
I tell you what, though, Ren Sinclair took a hell of a blow.
Yeah.
Hell of a blow.
But then she grassed on her instead of getting her own revenge. We'd learn later on, which isn't what you want from your babyface.
No, you don't. We get another mysterious vignette. Goodness is a struggle.
A man's struggle.
All right.
Be careful now.
Goodness is a man's pub. But evil is human nature. Human nature.
Who are they signing that's a man?
So we know it's a man, yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be Bo or Dante Chen, isn't it? That's the best of this situation.
Unless it's like a performance, like a, what's it called, next in line program athlete that we've never heard of.
Nil.
Yeah, nil.
Oh, sign your life away to the WWE.
And if you're lucky, you'll have enough money to rent with your partner.
Yeah.
To be fair, they might have just been shooting for a... Because I think Tiffy said it was a dream apartment, didn't she?
Okay.
I reckon that's at the top of a very tall building.
Fair enough. I'd for Joe Gacy.
Invite Joe Gacy. Yeah. Obafemi cuts a promo about beating Dragon Lee, but welcomes all challengers to his North American title. Lexis King arrives
Oh, this is not who I wanted to say.
and says, Oba may be the ruler, but Lexis is the king. He takes credit for softening up Dragon Lee ahead of Oba's title win, and now he'll be the one to take the belt from him. Oba angrily agrees to a title match next week. Lexis attacks, but Oba fights back, so King bails the outside, and boy does he. Because he goes for like the wacky DDT thing, and he just goes whoop like that, and he goes in the rafters.
In a dress shirt, by the way. Yeah, the promo from Oba was good, like saying, send anyone you want, but don't send anyone that you want back.
Yeah, that was a good
Whoa! He's the alpha species of NXT.
Oh.
Then Lexus comes out. They can't be writing the stuff from that they do. They must be saying to him, try and go out there and just, be yourself. And he's coming out with the most generic crap I've ever heard. Oh, a king always keeps his promises.
You know that famous line?
He needs to he needs to take a leaf or two out of Jay White's book and get some catchphrases in there. Sprinkle them in, breathe with the switchblade and all that sort of stuff. Then take their catchphrase, say it back to them.
Like you're mocking them.
Yeah.
Even though it's not possibly an insult.
Yeah.
I'm not tofu. I'll show you tofu.
Yeah. I'm on my mountain of omnipotence and all that.
I'm in Bullet Club Tofu Edition.
Yeah, this isn't who I wanted to see feud with Oba.
He's going to win, isn't he?
No, surely not. Surely
Lexus
not.
King.
No, surely not. You can't be serious, Jeff.
Imagine, though.
No.
You know when you drive past a car, one shaped like Obafemi,
What?
and it's been an awful accident, and all the people inside are just all over the road. This is like Michaels is in the car on the other side of the road.
Are you all right, Ross?
I don't think I am.
You know when you're driving your car shaped like Obafemi and you see a disaster?
No, the car's shaped like Obafemi.
Yeah.
That's Obafemi, the car.
Yeah.
Michaels is on
So
the
I'm driving Obafemi.
So Michael's on the other side of the road,
So he's-
approaching the Obafemi shaped car, which has crashed.
The Obafemi car has crashed.
And he shouldn't look.
It's
but
got
he's
his
seen
face at the front like in
He's seen
cars.
the blood, and he's seen like the arm. That's
I thought you were going to say that Sean's caused the crash,
no.
but he's just rubbernecking.
He just wants to see what it's like. That's what the potential Lexus King win
This
will
is
be
like an anti-drug advert.
What's it called when you get that weird urge, and all humans apparently do, where you're like, I could jump off this.
Oh, intrusive thoughts.
Well, yeah, but specifically I could cause this.
Cocaine
catastrophe.
high.
No, where you're like,
Are those
it's like a call of the void or something. You know what I mean? And Sean's version of that is, I could book Lexus King.
Yeah, he does.
Obafemi.
He listens to intrusive
He
thoughts.
does, yeah, he does, yeah. Anyway.
With his car shaped like Obafemi.
It's a very specific type of thought that apparently has its own phenomenon.
I know,
It's
I know what you're talking
Call
about.
of the
but
void or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Why did you do this awful book decision? Call of the void,
Yeah.
pal.
It's the new Carrying Cross stable.
Yeah, because you shouldn't do it. I like that. Oh. Josh Briggs is just hanging out with the boys.
Hey, guys.
I thought it was Anthony Bones.
Yeah, he did look quite like
Who
that.
is it?
He was a handsome man.
He's lovely.
Well, yeah.
Scrummy.
Get him in the title picture.
If he was a car, I'd ride him. Brooks Jensen shows up and attacks. They brawl while other wrestlers try to break it up. A furious Ava runs in and tells them to sell it in the ring.
Yeah, don't do it here, lads. It was a wonderful reveal, though. He walks in wearing the Canadian tuxedo, does JB. BJ, and he shouts, "You wanted me to grow some balls?" And then JB says back, "It took you a whole week to think that."
They're so...
You're right. Sneak attack.
Such jilted lovers energy going on. It's like the Notebook.
Yeah. After a week. Hey, want to see my balls?
They should really kiss each other. Really
lovely, wouldn't it?
When they ran towards each other, I was just like, it would be funny if they just kissed.
It was like, do it in the ring. Like, all right.
Who's the top and who's the bottom?
Oh, JB's the top.
JB's the top. Yeah, he's the driving force.
Yeah. But
he's driving that car.
I was not expecting BJ.
Like a wrestler.
I was not expecting BJ to have grown some balls. I thought he was going to fall deeper into his heelish, sneaky, like, oh no, jealousy.
Can you do that? Oh no, again, please.
I don't know how I did that. It was, oh no.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was weird.
I hope they paid for the rights for that song though for BJ's entrance. Someday love will find you.
Is that what it's like?
Journey.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, what's the song called? I keep forgetting the name of it.
Separate Ways.
Separate Ways.
Is that Journey?
It is.
Wow.
That entrance he did for that dark match against Obafemi, I believe it was.
I thought you were just talking pish. He did actually have that actual song, didn't
It was
he?
for a dark match.
Yeah.
He came out looking like, I didn't even know. It was like a Ribera Steakhouse jacket sort of vibe. And then he had like little tights on.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said little tights. He had like underpants on.
Well, that's good.
Not long not long tights, short tights. He
Oh.
just looked with his little mullet and his little stash in that song. It was like we were back in. I tell you what, I've not had a can of Monster in months, and I've had 2 in 2 days. And I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on.
It wasn't the knock of it. It was the bump that you took. I was like, whoa.
You and two monsters and watching this is like George's Marvelous Medicine, isn't it? It's just a recipe for... All right, recap all the bollocks that happened. And there was a journey in the tights, in the car, and the balls.
That is not what.
And don't touch my cup.
That's one of Roald.
It's like, what is it?
One of Roald Dahl's weaker narrative efforts. George's Marvelous Medicine, by the way. It's just lists.
Yeah. I went to see a live play of it once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just collecting things?
Whitley Bay, aye.
Oh. Like, because all the book is like, he put in deodorant, toothpaste, shower gel.
And then he went up to the other room and put in...
Yeah, cat
carries on.
food.
It's half the book.
He was made a can of Monster.
Hey, Cultaholic, we like our lists
Is
here.
he trying
Come
to
on.
poison someone in it?
Yeah, his
I can't
gran.
remember. I can't remember.
His gran's horrible.
Doesn't his gran grow massive?
Yeah, because he's like, I'm going to poison me gran.
Because
And
that's
he's like, here's your medicine, gran. He's like, thank you. And then she comes through the house.
I'll never forget it being that young.
What a
And I was
book.
in like the 3rd or 4th row. And they built a big woman. And she
Wow.
laid over the first few rows. And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
That's amazing. Was it good?
it scarred me.
Oh, right.
Have you not read the book? That must be terrifying. Jesus Christ.
I forget how old. I wasn't very old. It's
17.
Oh, God.
what we're talking about? Yeah, I don't think I have that tune by Journey.
Journey. With Izzy Dame at ringside.
It is what it is.
She's bloody massive, her.
Oh, she used to play volleyball. She used to moonlight as the woman in
She's
George's
been drinking the
Marvelous Medicine. Yeah. She got on the pantomime circuit. She is big.
God, James Brynny Reese. Rocks. Oh, go on.
No, hang on a second, because
go
Bryn
ahead.
Fit does this cartwheel clothesline that Charlotte Flair sometimes does.
But you did it way better than Charlotte.
Oh, right, you did. It was fantastic. There was a TKO with a squat.
Because she does it and then does that, whereas Charlotte does the move, stops, then does the thing.
So now we're on
It
board.
negates the entire point of
Yeah,
doing
she's so unathletic, Charlotte, doing it that way.
So now we're on board
Yes.
with Bryn now. Because I sensed
No,
that-
no, no.
Oh, right, okay.
Can't stand it, but that was a great move. As was a TKO with a squat to show that she is Bryn Fit,
Yeah, she is, yeah.
not Bryn Unfit.
No.
Yeah, that's a different wrestler.
was-
That's the person with the weird. Goodness is a struggle, but unfit is a human nature.
I was quite surprised by Bryn. I thought, wow, she's got some moves. I didn't think that the chemistry between the two was that seamless, but the individual moves in the match all were like, wow, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And
Yeah.
Kiana's always quite an underrated gem of a wrestler.
Yeah, but then immediately afterwards, she like appears in frame doing the front flip.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
That's later on.
Yeah, she's had a few minutes to recover.
That's how she walks down the street. Endless cartwheels.
Perez confronts Ava backstage about Shotzi getting a title shot. Ava scolds Roxanne for hitting Ren and says Ren has requested a match with Perez next week.
This was a bait and bait because I thought Ava was going to get, hand Roxanne a suspension. She's like, you can't slap people in the face. You'll have a match. Or is that a bait and switch?
That's a bait and switch.
That's a bait and switch.
Sean's
yeah.
done a normal one.
He's done a normal one, as
Wow.
Sean. Yeah,
It's the actual expression, not the one that we made up.
Yeah.
you can't go around punching people in the face, so that's an naughty thing to do. Have a match.
I'm sure as well, as Roxanne walks off, she even tuts after her. She goes, If you want to make...
Hey, what's she like?
They've finally given Roxanne a bit of an edge and then immediately had her told off by, like, in a very man way. She's like, well, you can't be doing this, Roxanne.
Is Ava older than Roxanne? So Roxanne's...
They're probably similar ages.
She's 20?
But Ava looked like she could batter Roxanne. Because
Yeah.
Roxanne only came up to, like, there. She was really much taller than her.
Roxanne Perez is 22.
Okay.
Born the 5th of November. Very suspicious. 2000
We need an alibi now.
2001 she was born.
And then what's Ava?
I like these stories.
Ava Reigns is 22.
When was she born?
14th of August, 2001.
It's so close.
Up the August,
But they'd
babies.
be in different school years, though, wouldn't they? If it's the same as England. Yeah.
Oh, she 22 as well, did you say, Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ava's the year above then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah,
only
yeah.
a few months, like me and Ross, I think.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
August.
Yeah,
92.
And if you thought this discussion was exciting, it's almost as exciting as Malik Blade feeling bad for Brittany Reese.
Yeah, yeah.
But Edris Enofe thinks this might stop her being so annoying and happy-go-lucky.
Experience is the best teacher, Maffew. She's the absolute worst.
No, wait, she hasn't come in yet. Here we go.
Brindley literally cartwheels in the shot and is buzzing about her loss. Buzz. She says it's given her motivation to train even harder. Blade admires this, while Edris is baffled.
Yeah, he is.
So there's two examples of people having stuff done to them by other people and being all right with it this show.
was the other one?
Joe Casey being put in the straight jacket and going, this is all right.
That's fine,
Her
she's
losing
crazy.
going, that's fine. Wow, I can really get behind these people.
She's numb. She's a drug addict.
I'm not watching this.
She should be a human with emotions, in my opinion. She's not like Kane. Kane
She's psycho.
Kane is fine not having emotions. The way he would sit up and not feel pain, that's fine because it's Kane. He's in a fire. Goes by his little brother.
It turned out to be a mental
Oh, was
fire.
it?
And his
Yeah.
little brother told him he did it, and then his little brother admitted to do it in the Attitude Era.
But the scars
It
were
turned out-
mental scars.
Yeah, it turned out he was mental. Yeah.
Yeah. But Bryn didn't go through that.
No.
Bryn just likes grams and, and protein. She should have emotions. If you lose, be sad. These overly positive people, they're hiding something.
Yeah.
All of them.
Can you see now why I was a bit against this positivity towards NXT? This wasn't the best week for the show. I don't think.
There's a few holes here and there, but not
Well, you've just got
Few holes.
car crashes with limbs.
Like the Titanic. That had a few holes.
a few holes, yeah. A few. Nothing's perfect at the end of the day.
Okay, yeah. It's true.
But you're right. None of that stuff matters. Up till the main event. Tony D and Stacks put Bron Breakker through the announce table. That announce table works hard.
Oh,
when
yeah.
it gets dumped, it just explodes everywhere. Hardest working thing about NXT. Baron Corbin breaks up the subsequent pinfall, and the Wolf Dogs get the win to become NXT Tag Team Champions. Up the Furries.
Love a big babyface win because everyone was just absolutely buzzing for them. Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd were white hot for
Yeah.
the Wolf Dogs.
Yeah, because of wrestling the Mafia.
No, not because
Ruin
they're
people's
wrestling the
lives?
Mafia. It's
They're the
'cause-
fun-loving Mafia, though. We love the
Yeah.
Mafia.
The
at one point.
fun-loving Mafia.
Yeah.
It's just because they're so popular and over.
And
cool.
the best tag team, as we're sat here on the 16th of February, 2024, the Wolf Dogs are the best tag team in the world of wrestling.
Ooh, yeah.
And the stuff we
maybe.
cover, you know what? You might be right.
On current form, if we're having a form guide,
Yeah.
the Wolf Dogs are at the top of the table.
Yeah, I would have said like maybe bubbling underneath would be the LWO, but they're only great on NXT
And they lose all the time.
and they lose all the time. Yeah, I agree with you.
I can think of two North Carolina boys who might push them a bit.
Oh, who?
After FTR.
They haven't wrestled that often this year. But Corbin's got his own assisted cutter now, like Braun does. Where but Baron's is better. He's got a little twist in there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
With a twist.
The Wolf Dogs assisted power slam continues to be a fantastic tandem maneuver. There was a great save by Baron after Braun had been put through the table.
You sounded really like Jeremy Vine there when you said tandem maneuver for some reason.
Jeremy Vine.
Yeah, you went, great tandem maneuver. Now moving on.
He's always on accidental partridge, him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a compliment or a little
It's
jab.
definitely not a compliment.
Braun had been put through the announce table, rolled back into the ring, looked like it was over, and then Baron's in there for a great save. And the right team won.
Yeah.
That's
Now
it.
was the time.
Now
Obviously not
was
for
the
Chase
time.
U, it sucks for them. But
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I liked Tony and Stacks. I think there was about 3 times when they're like, I can't really do their moves. I'll just jump at them and they'll just pick me up and slam me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, really good. I don't know what else to say. You've covered it all. It was fantastic.
Will this lead to the Mafia going, all right, Chase U, you get them. And then when you get the tag titles, you give them to us. They're cancelled.
That'll
You
be pretty
see,
good.
you are invested. Look at you.
Damn it! Just when I thought it was out, they pulled me. But
Fantasy
pregnancy.
booking It's an interesting time though, because it looked like Braun was going to the main roster, which I think they've done deliberately. Think, they're going to lose on the way out, off Braun's on the way out, I should say. But now he's got an NXT Tag Team title.
Yeah.
Will he be on SmackDown as a wolf dog?
I
hope so.
I hope they just don't. I hope they don't fall out. I hope they don't fall out though. I like their friendship now.
They're already not really that good friends.
I know, but that's the charm.
Yeah.
It's like big brother, little brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Really good. Good end to the show. Yes.
Just skip everything else on the show and you'll be all right.
Oh.
AEW Dynamite. John Moxley wins the opening match against Dax Harwood via submission. He refuses to break the hold, so Cash Wheeler runs in to attack him, but is taken out by Claudio. The BCC members put stereo submissions on FTR.
Oh.
What a lovely match.
It was so manly.
Yes.
They were chopping each other. They were kissing each other. They were headbutting while pretending to be wolf dogs.
Oh, come on, go.
It was even as well, which was good for Dax, because it's been a while since he's had a singles match, I think. It feels like it has been a while.
Feels like it.
And he was just good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was. I really like the nice yet simple moments in the match, particularly when they're on the ropes and Dash. Always do that every time. Dax was trying to make it go, no, don't take your bloody suplex. And Mark's like, oh, well, please. And he goes, no, it's had a proper struggle on the ropes. Rather than, well, you go up and I'll hit you with the move.
It's like Bret Hart stuff.
Exactly.
Everything's a struggle.
Everything is Bret. Everything that's good in this comes from Bret. The sharpshooter, the punch and the superplex, fantastic. And then Moxie uses death jitsu, meaning he doesn't know what he's doing, to win, then holds the choke on. And then Claudio shows up to help his mate, even though his mate's being a dick, because that's what friends are for. And it causes mayhem. This ruled.
And I was thinking, I'm looking forward to the Cash versus Claudio singles match. Not going to happen.
No, yeah.
Just going straight to the tag match next week.
Yep.
I thought they would slow build the tag match until maybe not at the pay-per-view, but at least one of like the special TV, like a big. But no, they're just having it. And fair enough.
AEW.
Yes.
But yeah, other than that, I like this. Fantastic. Backstage, Renee asks what lies in store for Takeshita after his win over Jericho. Don Callis says nobody wants to face the family, so he's put two members against each other at Revolution: Takeshita versus Will Ospreay. What?
Yeah.
I'm sure this will not blow up in his face, Don.
Yeah. It feels like an excuse to turn Ospreay face as soon as he comes in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be good, though.
Yeah, a good match.
Oh.
But I don't know if it'll be match of the decade, which Don Callis promised.
It will.
Okay.
I'll put a 5 on it now.
The official match of the decade.
Come
probably.
back in 2030.
Go on, do the math.
2030.
Yay.
And I'll be proven right.
Wardlow squashes Barrett Brown. It looks very healthy.
Yes.
Thankfully.
I Googled Barrett Brown and a different person popped up. And I was like, who's that? Can you Google Barrett Brown? He was some I can't remember what he was.
Just on the subject of Barrett's, Wade Barrett likes cats, hates dogs.
Hates dogs.
Hates
He's a dog hater.
He was like, if I was to go out with a lady and she had a cat, I'd
guy.
say yes. What?
Yeah, that's it. That's him.
But if it was a dog,
He said no. He hates dogs.
wow.
I don't hate dogs, but I am allergic. That's why I don't hang around them.
There's a caveat there.
That's it. Yeah, that's not.
Who is that?
Yeah, it's Barrett Brown.
An American journalist, EasyJet.
Essayist.
Oh my
I
god.
need my glasses back. I can't see.
That's right. No, he's a journalist, and don't lie to him, Joel. He's an EasyJet and a journalist.
Essayist. Essayist.
Essayist.
I've never seen that word before.
Essayist.
Essayist.
He writes essays.
Friend
writes
of Cum
essays.
Dragon.
Yeah. Activist and former associate of Anonymous.
Well, oh, that was it. He was like
NXT Anonymous.
he was the 4chan anonymous. He was anyway. He lost to Wardlow. That's what I googled him to make sure I got the spelling of the name right, and then this bloke popped up. Like,
Oh, they've written a book about me down below. Hot, fat, and clouded.
clouded.
It's my mind all the time.
The amazing and
Hot and Blind, the Raw story.
amusing failures.
A pundit is as a king.
Oh,
Lexus King.
Yeah. Thanks, Barrett.
It was Wardlow shouldn't be having these matches though. Now for me, we're past this point with Wardlow. It feels like we just do these matches, then the wheels fall off, and then we go back to doing these matches.
If I was Wardlow, I'd be really frustrated with my time in the AEW over the past few years.
Yeah, he'd be frustrated as Adam Cole, who couldn't commentate.
Yes.
I don't think he couldn't. He just didn't. And then was like, nice speaking to you, as if that was supposed to be cool. But it didn't land for me.
No, it
Just
was like Jungle Boy heel work. It was brilliant. Nice speaking to you guys.
I really enjoyed Wardlow posing at himself in the Tron.
That was nice.
That was a good little
He
game.
gave himself a wave.
Yeah, that was a
Hello,
good little
Wardlow. Hello, Wardlow.
Like George's mom, like the big, yeah.
We then
Easy
see-
Dame.
We then see the Young Bucks arriving earlier today on a private jet. They're still wearing the bloodstained suits from last week.
Yeah, they arrive on Barrett and and I thought that was a good. I've not been enjoying the Bucks. That was a good touch.
Oh, they're so much better now.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Still wearing the suits is alright to touch.
Yeah. And they've changed the facial hair to now be, I guess, Sting's goatee.
Goatee, yeah.
Oh right. Oh, storytelling through how they shave.
Story maker,
brilliant.
maker.
Don't know why it made me laugh
Thank
so much.
you.
but
Oh, well.
I remember that tune.
Yeah.
Edge versus Garcia goes with no contest when the patriarchy attack both men. Daddy Magic, damn it, Bobby was right. Daddy Magic confronts Christian at ringside, but gets taken out from behind by Killswitch. The patriarchy prepares to hit a concerto on Garcia, but Copeland recovers and fights him off with a chair of his own. He backs Christian into a corner, but Shayna Wayne hits a low blow. Copeland gets beaten
you're
down.
laughing for it? It was despicable.
Bloody Shayna Wayne.
Garcia checks on him as the patriarchy leave. Later, Conchi tells us that Copeland will be able to walk to the back with assistance. Why tell us this?
Well, yeah. They took the drama out of it.
Don't worry, he's okay.
He was all right.
All right.
He was hurt, but he was fine.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that he walked to the back after a concerto. I want to hear that his head was
It's a proper
split open like an Easter egg.
It's proper bait and bait.
We regret to inform you we couldn't pick him up, so he's there at ringside. We hope the other wrestlers just work around him.
He's all right, folks. When in wrestling you're meant to exaggerate things. I don't understand.
Go just say, oh, he's completely messed up.
Yeah.
We're really worried.
But I thought
His brains are spaghetti.
it was good heat. I just thought of a song lyric there, Matthew. The Mom Spaghetti, who's that? Is that a
Eminem.
wrestling theme?
Eminem. It's Lose Yourself.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Mom Spaghetti.
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready.
He's weak.
There's a fly in here.
Don't take a bump, Jack. It's all right. I've got it. I've got it.
It was a Daddy Longlegs. I was in the shower.
Got too close. I thought the heat was good for the patriarchy when they came down because the match was chumming along quite chumming along. Going along nicely, so it was.
It was intense.
Chumming along, what does that even mean?
They're good friends.
Yeah, great friends.
I'm chumming along.
But it makes sense as well because obviously both Garcia and Copeland are vying for Christian's TNT title.
Yeah.
I thought Copeland gave Dan a lot of offense in the match, but Copeland was wrestling like prime Randy Orton in the rest hold era. 2017, there was lots of holds from Copeland, which was nice because it was slower and it was deliberate. Different change of pace for A-Dub.
I fell into the trap this week of so there was a tweet that was like reports that Eddie Kingston and Adam Copeland are dissatisfied backstage with what's going on in management and stuff, and I was all in for it. I was like, the drama, give me the drama. It was Brandon Cutler who tweeted it because they were the ones who badmouthed the Young Bucks. And there was comments who hadn't realised as well. They were like, so hypocritical of Eddie Kingston for doing this. Exactly what he said CM Punk did.
He does a lot of that Brandon.
Yeah, he's
a poo
sneaky
stirrer.
boy.
But yeah, no, this match was lovely because everyone's there ready to see Copeland. Yay, Edge! But Garcia's getting a lot of vibe. So Edge was getting booed deliberately because I just being a bit of a dick just because he's the vet. He's the Randy Orton 2017. So well done. Garcia wins even when losing.
Daddy Magic got a big reaction when he stood up
Oh,
to
he
Christian.
gets massive pops now.
Yeah, good.
Garcia gets him as well. Because I was worried that you'd have a good match, but then Copeland would win and just forget about Garcia. Because when you have this sort of like organic crowd reaction that Garcia's getting just off the back of, wrestling well and being funny with his hips.
They don't lie.
You don't want to piss it away, do you?
No.
Good
True.
stuff.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I got distracted by the fly as well.
God bless you. Then Samoa Joe comes out to apologise. He thought by bringing the rankings back, he'd ensure that he only defended his title against the best. Instead, Paige and Strickland ruined everything by drawing their match. Quote, they made the match bigger and dumber. Obviously, a crime has been committed.
Americans hate draws.
They do.
They really do. He mentioned it. They booed draws.
Not wrong with a draw.
No, there's nothing wrong with the draw.
Oh, we've got to have sports with high scores. 1-1's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Go play pinball. Shut up. Joe thought AEW would kick them both to the back of the line, but instead, they made his title match at Revolution bigger and dumber. Well, sorry, misquoted before then. Now he's going to make sure they both limp out of Revolution without the title.
Yeah, they'll walk in, but they'll limp out. I've got that a bit wrong there, but yeah, it was a good line.
Swerve arrives and says Joe should put some respect on his name because he's on his way to becoming one of the greatest. Hammond Page interrupts and wants everyone to know that he wasn't mad about last week. He said, yeah, so make sure when you're doing your reports.
Really good. I wasn't cross.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
He wishes the title match was between himself and Joe, two men who value the title. He says Strickland deserves nothing And they argue until Joe interacts. He says, neither man's going to beat the other Revolution because he's whipping both their asses and goes, I don't care about your issues. Bye. And leaves just
Threw the mic down.
Oh.
And at first I was like, I'm loving the Hangman Swerve stuff. But I came out of this promo going, kind of want Joe to just retain the belt because he's brilliant. It's not news. We all know Samoa Joe's great, but it was a timely reminder.
I'm hoping he does as well, just so you get like the final Swerve Hangman, like definitive winner. There has to be a winner match. That doesn't need it. Would be spicy with the title, but it doesn't need the title. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
They cancel each other out so Joe retains.
It's good that they're shoving us in the main event scene without giving the title just yet, because it hides the fact that we don't have Adam Cole or MGF.
But
or
these
even bloody
lads should
Jungle
be the
Boy.
champion. It should be between these lads.
Yes, they might as well have the hottest thing in the promotion right now, because otherwise it's going to be Joe versus, I don't know, Jericho. So I'm glad that they're shoving
Shut
them
up,
together.
Maffew.
No, yeah. Don't you put that on us. Jericho would win as well.
Yes, he would. So yeah, I'm loving all this. Everyone's keeping their character, staying valid. Especially Paige, who again has no victories over Strickland, but he still looks like he could be it. And he's got he's growing his hair out. He's got the tash, wearing nice clothes. I mean, I don't know where he got that from.
Brooks Jensen and Matthew Craig. No, it was. I really like this segment, especially Joe, and especially the just Hangman's pettiness. I wasn't mad last week, but it was a disgrace.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm mad now.
And
he's there because he's justified, like Brett and Drew, everybody else who's miserable, but justified. He goes, "You broke into my house and threatened me, kid," and all the crowd's like, "Swerve, swerve!"
What a legend! Yeah, I like. It's kind of the opposite of. Do you remember when they did the Four Pillars main event? MJF, Darby, Sammy, and Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of the build to that, where they wanted that one to be like, I don't mind which of these four guys wins. They're all brilliant, but everyone knew MJF was and wanted MJF.
Yeah,
to
everyone's
win.
going, why are there the pillars? Well, only one of them's a credible headliner. That's not how it worked in all Japan.
Whereas in this case,
Kawada and 3 jobbers.
in this case, I'd be happy with any of them winning because they're all good.
Yes. Tony Storm premieres a new film, Wet Ink. Tony tells the story of her history with Diona Perazzo.
Yeah.
Saying she took pity on her and helped her during their time in Japan. But now she doesn't want to just change the past. She wants to kill it. We see Tony getting her matching tattoo modified with a new tattoo of a dagger running through it. Backstage in the arena, Renee interviews Diona, who says Tony talks too much. She never shuts up. Diona says she's going to break Tony's arm.
What's his thing?
Bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't a woman's promo until someone calls someone a bitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
When Tony's the montage of her getting the tattoo and reacting to the pain, at one point she goes,
She's off her nut.
Yeah. Really
like Ross watching NXT.
No, just
she had 2 monsters.
Been drinking monsters on consecutive days. I'm away with the fairies. But yeah,
Good
there
match from Nexus King.
was nice quotes from Tony again saying, "You suckled on my teat of talent, and now that's the tit that feeds you." Stuff like that.
You never bite the tit that feeds you.
No.
Yeah, your mum will be cross, wouldn't
Yeah,
she?
she would.
Yeah, I don't really think too much about that. Sorry. Carry on.
Well, you breastfed Maffew.
No, but then she stopped.
It was a good segment, and fair play to Tony for getting a storyline tattoo, which is a real tattoo.
Yeah, it looked real, yeah.
They look real, If you want to go the whole hog, get a cover up. I double dare you.
Of a giant, stupid-looking bull.
Darby did that once in Evolve. He was feuding with whoever the champion was, and he didn't even win. It might have been Swerve, but whoever the champion was like a dominant heel champion. Darby's like, I'm going to win, and I'm so confident. And he got the word champ tattooed under his, like, in his lip, and then didn't win. I was like, bloody hell. That's when I was like
the A changed to a U straight away.
Like the guy that got the tattoo of Andy Cole.
yeah.
And then days later. Anyway, the Young Bucks arrive in a limo and keep their suits on for a match against Top Flight. They cheat to win with a low blow, followed by the EVP trigger. Schiavone interviews them in the ring afterwards, and they brag about being undefeated this year, announcing themselves as #1 contenders. Toy brings up last week's attack. So they for unprofessional conduct, they are fined $1,000.
Oh, they find him
What?
a grand, sorry. Yeah,
find Tony Schiavone.
I was
Yeah,
rushing
sorry,
this.
but
This was like an hour before we came
They
in.
knock Tony to the ground, takes a bump, and prepare to hit
Does
Tony
he?
with the EVP trigger.
Right, Tony?
Well,
He's 93 years old.
to be fair. Yeah,
Sorry, that's how many kids he's got. I apologize. But Darby runs out to make the save with a baseball bat. Darby says AEW's original mission statement was to change the world, but accuses the Bucks of never adhering to it. He says when AEW first started, he begged to get hired, but they signed their own California clique instead. Darby says it's lucky there was an EVP around back then with the brain.
Why would you start a
Kenny
Cody
Omega.
chant, man? I got angry at Darby for that bit.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Yeah, just focus on your own bloody company.
Yeah.
You're
You're telling these guys?
I don't know, it wasn't Darby's fault. I'm assuming he was told to.
Yeah, but he set the crowd up, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Played
did.
up.
Then he
Crowd
went. Then he went, and I'm not talking about Kenny Omega. He made it very clear he was talking about Cody.
CM Punk. He points out that Brandon Cutler was on the first episode of Dynamite rather than him. What's wrong with that? Sorry, he's talented. The Bucks better be careful what they wish for because Sting has nothing to lose in his final match. No, he does. He has the tag titles to lose.
You know, we do this whole anti-bullying campaign. It was proper like pipe bomb.
It was a nice little pipe bomb.
It's the best promo I've ever seen Darby do live, not pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So he's improved on that, definitely.
Just that one line. Rhea Ripley was interviewed this week, didn't she, about the Dom mention that Cassidy did a little while ago, and she was like, "Well, we're over in two companies. Why are you mentioning us?"
Yeah.
And I had flashbacks to that, feeling the same about that Darby line.
They've not
there.
done it for ages, so I was happy. But that, you know what? That is my one little complaint about that.
Yeah.
I'm happy the Young Bucks are heels because they're heels even when faces. They're walking into it. I love their new Succession-esque theme and just being dicks. They're so good at it.
Yeah,
They should
are.
never, ever, ever try and be faces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, lad.
Oh.
Elephant.
Is that how you...
It's. Oh! Get out there, sausage.
See?
Thank you very much.
Sometimes there's a second one that will immediately.
We deliver on our promises. He said he was going to sneeze, and then he did. It was
King always
it was a bait and
delivers on his
bait.
He made us wait for it like. He made us wait like Triple H.
Sorry.
Wait, I'm going to edge this.
I thought Top Flight and the tag match portion were fantastic. They were presented as equals as the EVPs. There was a tornado DDT combo where Darius does a kick off his brother for more talk, which was delightful.
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. Rick Knox, again, catching someone cheating in a tag team match this time, which was shocking because it's the first time it's ever happened.
Well done, Rick.
Matt's feet were on the ropes. He's getting better as Rick Knox. It was a great tag match, I thought, but then when Nicholas shoved, he chested Tony down, didn't he? I was furious. I was like, how could you do that to him?
Scenes.
Yeah.
I thought Taz could have been more annoyed on commentary than he actually was. He just kind of went, "Oh no."
Well, him and Tony always beef.
Yeah.
Lovers quarrel.
Lois will be furious at home, though. Or maybe Lois will like it because they have that sort of relationship as well, don't they?
Is that his wife's name?
Yeah, she beats him up.
Lewis. Okay. She beats him up.
Something like that.
Oh, the Young Bucks can fight all of Tony's kids. You know, that one episode of Raw when Cena and Orton had to take on the entire... Anyway, Renee is in the Bang Bang Scissor Gang lounge. She asks what their goals for the future are. They said to, I don't know, maybe show up and do a proper match on Dynamite rather than do these little segments we've been doing for the past 6... Sorry, no. They're going to have a 12-man tag team match on Rampage.
But it was funny because Austin Gunn suggested it and no one said anything. And then Billy Gunn suggested it and they all went, "Good idea, Billy." Because he's been doing this for a while, kid.
It needs
The guns are
more.
back.
It needs more meat on the bone.
Yeah.
The lads just say their catchphrases and then go home. That's what they've been doing now for how long?
Yeah.
Since they won the title. Since the Bang Bang part of the group won their titles.
Yep.
Who are going to be 12? Who's another unit of 12?
The legends of
Six.
CMLL.
Oh, yeah. They're not losing. They're not putting up. Unless Star Junior's involved. Yeah, maybe it will be against CMLL.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who's a sextet of heels? The Kingdom? No.
Already in the ring.
Yeah. 6 is a lot, though. This is going to look like old
Turbo
Survivor
Floyd.
You know, you think they're going to have 11 outrunners and then also QT Marshall.
I wouldn't mind seeing QT again.
Yeah, big pop.
When he's used right, he's good. Just don't take him too seriously. Give him too much TV time.
Yeah, so was it Punk, if I'm getting this right? Punk said, what's the point in QTV? Who's getting over in this?
I think he did.
Hobbs needs to be taken away from this because, again, no one was getting over with it.
I remember the Hobbs bit.
Yeah, Hobbs stuck out like a sore thumb. Like, well, why you really don't need to be involved in this.
Yeah.
And then no one from them did anything apart from Johnny TV. No, that was his own thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that was his own thing.
Yeah.
It was Harley Cameron. and
Aaron
QT
Solo.
Solo was
Solo,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good, no.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. I reckon I'd rather they split up at this point. I know they get loud pops, but they're not really doing much, are they?
No, not really. It's kind of
Literally nothing.
It's kind of, and I always try and defend the Bang Bang Gang, but at this point, the Acclaimed are kind of getting dragged down because they were really over all the time, and now
We need Juice will sort it out when he comes back.
Yeah,
He will.
he will, yeah.
Stokely Hathaway distracts the ref during Sky Blue versus Willow, which prevents Sky from getting the win after hitting Sky Blue. Willow wins shortly afterwards.
The Sky Code Blue. Aye, that's the one.
Sky Blue with the Sky Blue.
I don't know what.
She's a Pokemon.
She's like
say her name.
Luxembourg. Oh, the capital of Luxembourg.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Skyfall.
Skyfall. It should be called the Skyfall. Of course it should.
She sings it. Someone has to be in the rafters with the gun.
That's very Tony Storm behaviour if she did that. Yeah, Willow and Stokely, because they don't like each other, but they're on the same side. It's fun. Yeah. Why not?
I thought it was interesting to see a spooky lady being like the cowardly heel, like literally running away from Willow until she got caught with a big old Pouncerlicious. There was a dragon sleeper from Sky where she was just hanging on again, a spooky lady. She's been misted, remember? She's got supernatural powers, maybe.
You said it.
That's how that works.
Willow got misted as well.
But she's got the power of positivity.
Yeah, she does.
She's got the nano machine to keep her going.
But then she got cheated out of the win by sort of Stokely distracting the ref when she had the Skyfall nailed.
I like Willow. She's a lovely lady. She's got a lovely smile. She's just such a baby face, isn't she?
Fairness of father, they're all lovely ladies.
Yes, sorry, of course.
And then, in a match I was not expecting to enjoy as much as I did, Roddy Strong and Mike Bennett interfere in the main event, a Texas death match between Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven. Remember, Orange Cassidy is defending against Roddy Strong at the pay-per-view. Trent runs out to even the odds and gets away with a knee from Roddy, which allows Cassidy to get the win and retain the International Championship. Bloody hell. Where'd this come from?
I just wish it was called a different stipulation. Because the Texas Deathmatch, you're thinking, Swerve Hangman, this is insane. Whereas this was just more of like a hardcore. Oh, no, there was thumbtacks in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, I thought they worked the little jollies off.
Yeah, they did.
Did what?
That's not the expression, is it?
Work their jollies off.
Just get your jollies off.
Yeah.
Work your ass off. They work their jollies off. You know, I'm standing by it. And involving Matt Taven. A man so remarkable, he ignored me when I said hello to him last year.
Oh,
he's a dick.
Oh, where was this?
But he had his shades on, I guess, so I guess he thought he was invisible.
Was he indoors?
No, he was outside. Him and Bennett. I went, hey, it's you guys. And they went,
He's an
so I'm
arsehole.
glad you lost.
Oh, my God.
The table didn't break for you either.
The other one did.
The other one really did.
Oh, that bump over the top
My
rope.
God, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff there. The Trent, obviously, because it's Valentine's, comes out with a box of flowers right out of Terminator 2. Dun, 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 dun. Have you seen that film?
No, I've heard the theme tune.
Bloody, not even Terminator 2?
No.
Nah.
Or one.
At our old job, there was a pool table, and we had like pot the balls as quick.
This memory.
Pot the balls as quick as you can competition. And the boss played the dun 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 dun.
Okay, good.
Along with us potting the balls.
Makes it sound like a. I don't know.
What, any reason? Just to build tension?
Yeah, I think he was trying to be funny. Yeah.
I don't know.
So like it would be your time.
It was 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m.
Aye, on today.
9 a.m.
Well, like it would like he'd give everyone a slot in the day to try and pot the balls as quick as possible for some reason. Don't.
But every time
the
someone
fun
did
never stopped there.
Aye.
Dun, 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 dun,
It was.
dun.
By the way, this is before we moved into the bigger office, which you might have seen when we used to film skits around it and stuff. This was in a small room. We're just still trying to work and used to.
So when Triple H came out of WrestleMania 31, like a few months later, I was getting Vietnam flashbacks.
Hey God.
Oh, bless yous. Well,
anyway,
I was
this
expecting
match.
to hear that. God.
Initially, I was thinking, why is this being booked? Like, what? Would...
Yeah.
But then I just forgot about that and just enjoyed it. It was big, it was gnarly, it was silly, it was stupid. We've mentioned the table bump, the thumbtacks.
Valentine's present.
The other Valentine's
Oh,
present.
that was the thumbtack. Sorry, I
And
suppose.
that dive. So he sets up a table that's diagonal of the announce table. You know, it's serious because Taz goes, I'm moving. And he does. And so he's like, all right, I'm going to put Orange Cassidy over. And Orange Cassidy just, no cells, and no cells. It can't hurt me. So he goes, all right. And he does this enormous dive to the outside through this diagonal table. And Ross spills his water all over him.
Don't drink Monster, is what I've learned over the past day. Water just fell out the side of my mouth.
It was the little noise you made. Oh, just a mild surprise.
Oh, no, not water on a black shirt. Now I look silly. That'll never come out.
No, I would agree with Ross. It was. At first, I was like, oh, "This is a bit of a pointless match," but then the fun of it made you forget. That it was,
Nuts.
Well done to
Nuts.
those guys.
No, sorry, oranges.
Nuts indeed.
The mutt's nuts. A snowman's nuts. Oranges.
Yes.
Or was that his nose?
His nose?
What do people use?
No, it's an orange. No, carrot.
Coal. Oh, yeah.
Oh
carrot.
yeah, call for the eyes.
But the snowman's got an orange, hasn't he? The snowman.
Oh,
Raymond. Big Raymond Snowman.
he's called Raymond.
Raymond Briggs.
Raymond Briggs is the author.
Oh right, I thought this.
Is it like Frankenstein's
I
monster?
thought the snowman in canon was called Raymond the Snowman.
A lot of people call me Raymond, but that's actually the author's name.
He's got an orange as a nose, hasn't he?
I can't believe.
Oh, you're right, he does.
I can't believe. I never watched that film in full when I was a kid. So when I eventually watched it in full, couldn't believe how heartbreaking it is.
I got on tape.
Why would
Ugh.
you make that for children? To teach
Because
them
it's
about
English.
death?
All the animated stuff we had in the 70s, 80s were just like people dying. Watership Down, the snowman.
The snowman
Blame Thatcher.
Yeah,
Thatcher.
absolutely. Yeah. I like Bloody Jones. What's he like?
Oh, imagine if Pretty Deadly were heels and it was Thatcher that was in the sky.
Good job, boys.
You're right, that cloud did look like Thatcher.
They are heels though. They should be next week.
Liz still fits the quota. Diana and that.
Oh my god.
Getting her noncy son off the using taxpayers' money. Eh?
Oh Jesus.
Come on now.
Oh Jesus.
Liz,
Well, she can't answer for it now.
12 million of taxpayers' money to get her noncy son off.
Sounds pretty deadly to me, yeah?
I know, it's disgusting.
Rather like this week of wrestling.
Good AEW.
Let's have a rummage in our mail bags.
Time to look at the mailbag. Hello, lads. I've been listening to the Cultaholic Podcast for a few years now, and it's become something I look forward to every week.
Thank you.
So, up the podcast.
Up the podcast.
Please never stop doing the accents and impressions. Uh-oh. They're way too funny and get me every time. Oh, okay.
I'm scared to find out where this
Yeah.
mailbag
If we ever see
address is
you,
from.
I will gift you a lovely bar
Of what?
Irish chocolate.
As entrances are my favourite part of wrestling, and you guys like a good sing-along, I thought I would come up with a little music quiz. So I wrote down lyrics of wrestling themes, and you have to guess whose theme it is. If you get it after the first line, you get 2 points. And after the second, more obvious line, you get 1 point. They are all from current WWE and AEW themes. I excluded themes that are real songs like Orange Cassidy's stuff. Please enjoy. Best wishes, insert obscure sports person here, Charlotte from Claudio Cesaro country, aka Switzerland.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Up the Swiss.
I'm
Up
worried
the
we've done a
Swiss.
Swiss accent. They've got like 4 different languages they can
Give you a
speak there.
bar of Swiss chocolate.
There you go. Theme 1.
Are we taking turns or just shouting out?
Should we shout out?
Yes.
Okay.
Line 1. We some southern boys with the farmer strength.
AJ.
No, Ross got it.
Styles.
Yes.
2 points.
2 points to you. We are the puppet masters. They going fast, we faster.
Damage control.
Well done.
What?
4 points to Ross.
He's gonna demolish me here.
Bring heat, build steam. I douse the whole place in gasoline. Fire in the hole, and then we shot. You know it's all about the boom.
Adam Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, that was Ross. 6
Damn it.
points. If you
That's not the start of the song.
according to this,
The
it
start of the
is.
song. Do you know what we're talking about?
It fuels my hopes and dreams. The best battle machine.
Can you make it?
Oh my god.
Yes, it was. 8 points to Ross.
This is awful.
Your destiny's written all over the sky. I'm reading the thoughts that take over your mind.
Destiny.
I already live in your tomorrow. The Empress of
Oscar!
Jack did
Yes!
that.
It's
2
not a
points each.
shutout. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one. And it was close as well.
But when the rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith.
It's okay.
Randy Orton.
Why would you
Oh,
drink
yeah.
that? Oh, you did. Well, you actually still got it.
I just didn't have any faith in myself.
Yeah. Well done. Yep. So 4 points to Jack. Out of the frying pan and into
Keith Lee, because it really
Jesus
pisses me
Christ,
off.
yes.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. What a load of bollocks that lyric is. Eh?
The path of battle has appeared. All rise and bask with glory. My driver. I could have told you that, mate.
It's the first line of his song, that.
Yeah. There's only one of me. Look it up. I'm written down in history.
There's only one.
I'm not like all those girls.
Night Jacks.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is this a new one?
Must be. I don't know.
Born from pain inside my veins. Bread for War.
Julia Hart.
Well done.
What
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, right. Oh, what a tune that is.
I don't listen to the lyrics. I just vibe, you know?
This one I'll be very surprised with. Have you walking through the flames?
Nexus.
Feel my feel my struggle and my pain. To the top I elevate. Let the dragon's
Will
fire
Ospreay.
rain.
Let the dragons what?
Let the dragon's fire rain.
You said elevate, so I thought I'd give it a shout.
Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's Ross by a clear margin. Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped keeping score.
Well
on it.
done.
Yeah, it's good.
It's as if I'm in
Wow.
the top X% of theme listeners every year on Spotify.
I'm surprised that the one. Well, I got the Ask one, but it was close. But the easiest one was the one I got. Rules in your religions and all that. No questioning your.
I'll try and make it sound as boring as possible.
That was very impressive. That.
No, well done.
Yeah, well done.
Terrier.
Feel really cool.
Thank God, like we did this. Like, you have no idea what music, wrestling. Anyway, hey Diddlerino.
Hello.
Hey Diddleronis.
Diddleronis.
I think.
Diddleronis.
Long time listener, first time caller. I mean emailer. I was watching a reaction channel on YouTube of a guy reacting to the British show Taskmaster. The reactor talked about how he could guzzle down WADA all day long because he loves it so much, and did the patented bitchy penis jerk off. Dance move. And to my shock, he said, shout out to Bachiti in the video. So my question for you today is, what was the oddest place that you have seen someone reference yourselves and or wrestling or another niche interest of yours where you didn't expect it? Best wishes from former Stoke City and West Ham United striker Marco
Arnautovic.
a.k.a. Stefan from Vienna, Austria.
Thank you, Stefan.
Good day.
Good tag. Oddest place we've seen either ourselves or wrestling, or
Oddest place I've seen me referenced is when Anthony Ogogo, before he was in AEW, went to some sort of WWE event wearing a King Ross t-shirt. He was on like
You've said that, yeah.
he was on like a red carpet.
Yeah.
The thumb one with this "I'm a sick guy" written on it. He went to a WWE red carpeted event wearing that t-shirt.
That's a good. I'm never going to top that.
Well done.
Yeah.
The fact that KSI watches my videos
Yeah.
is weird.
Lads, I'm not going to be able to live up to this. Oh, Olympic boxer. Oh, the biggest YouTuber in England. Oh.
God, Jack, what you got?
Jesus. It's not as big. It's not as big a scale as that, but it knocked me off guard massively. I think I mentioned it before. It was at North Wrestling where Liam Slater was doing his gimmick of I'm from the big leagues, and he came out in my hat and t-shirt.
Yes, he
and I remember, and I had no clue, and people around me were like looking at me like, and I was like, I had no idea, and he got so much heat for it.
What a great little run that was.
It was brilliant. It was after we'd left. But he was still saying, like, I'm from the big leagues, not this crap promotion. And he used to bring out a guardrail and set it in front of the fans and go, you belong on that side of the guardrail.
He goes, look, proper promotions have stuff like guardrails. So we bring one guardrail with them and go, that's what it looks like.
So, yeah, that one. But nothing on the scale of what you guys are doing.
What was the other tangent to the question? There was ourselves and what?
Wrestling.
Just
in
wrestling.
general.
The weirdest place.
Every time I listen.
Arsenal.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Every half time when the players are running back out, Arsenal for some reason play a wrestler's theme. Orton's is being heard. Batista. Cody's was the most recent one. Triple H, the game.
The guy who does it is clearly just a fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
His
name's Mark.
I didn't see it myself, but I saw it shared around on Twitter, and a lot of people going, "That's out the blue." And it was like an American sitcom, like New Girl or one of those ones, like the Zooey Deschanel one, like one of those like rom-com-y sitcoms. And two of the characters are like, one of them walks in and goes like, "Guys, come on, we've got it," and they're like, "No, wait, Okada and Tanahashi have just had a great match at Wrestle Kingdom, whatever." And I was seeing that on Twitter, and people were like, you know, when like a mainstream show references wrestling, it's always Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage or whatever. This was Okada and Tanahashi. I thought, how many people watching that got it? And yeah, very strange.
Often, I try and do something that isn't to do with wrestling. So I listen to the Sonic the Comic podcast, which is a podcast about Sonic the Comic. So the one that used to be back in the 90s. And I'm like, oh, good. And listen to them. They talk about like stuff. It's really good, like a time capsule. This week, one of them, they're really good. It was Dave Bulmer just said, he used the expression kayfabe. I'm like, so that's just a thing people use now because it's a really good way of summing up different things in different genres. But I'm just like, even there, kayfabe.
Heel turn seems to have entered the general lexicon.
Yeah, it's on TV tropes.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did a heel turn.
turn.
It's in Undertale, the video game.
Is
like
it?
the big selling indie thing that Kenny Omega dressed up as one year. It's just like heel turn as one of the actions you could do in one boss. I'm like, what?
I remember being baffled looking at the Grinch lyrics and seeing just the word heel. I was like, that's definitely just a wrestling word. It's not, though, is it?
Yeah.
So did wrestling get it from the old school term then? Is it like an old school term?
From the Grinch, that's
a
right.
knave.
Yeah, yes.
And
Well, they didn't have diddlers back then.
Well, I bet they did.
I remember when the trailers was on, don't we all? Well, Maffew doesn't, but the rest of us, it was only about a month ago. And that I was browsing the trailers subreddit, and a lot of people were saying, like, do we like Paul on the show, or is he? And he's playing a good heel. And it was a lot of that. Yeah. Good question. Thank you.
G'day, Diddlerinos.
G'day.
Good eye.
Diddlery doos.
Diddlery do.
Another Austrian in the mailbag.
Yeah,
Yes.
another Austrian. Oh, what if they know each other?
I'm going to do a diddlery do impression. No, I'm not.
Go on, Jack.
No.
I knew you were going to do it like that as well. I'm like,
yeah.
here we go.
Yeah,
Good idea. Like many others, I've been a fan since way back in the Name Redacted days and tune in every week to the podcast. I'm now writing in for the first time. Picture this. You're a young WWE fan from the most isolated capital city in the world. Seldom the WWE visit your country, and when they do, they often forego visiting your city because the travel time is just too long from the other major cities. So, you reconcile with the fact that there will never be a live TV event in your city. Fast forward several years, and Elimination Chamber Perth was announced. I could hardly believe it. This would have been the most exciting WWE announcement I could ever dream of. That is, if it wasn't on my wedding day.
Oh, no.
It's a heartbreaker.
The one and maybe only time a PLE may ever be hosted in my city, and it's on my bloody wedding day. Now, I know many would say to just move the day, but by this point we have invested a lot of money.
Yeah, come on.
Reservations. Yeah, well, and have had family flying over who'd already booked their trip. Now, this leads to my question. Has there ever been a time where you had to miss out on a major event, wrestling or otherwise, that you were heavily looking forward to? And if so, how did you make the most of it? As always, keep up the good work, fellas. You bring joy to many people. Yours truly, former Perth Glory striker and linesman, Robbie Fowler, a.k.a. Marcus from Perth, Western Australia.
Thank you, Marcus. Are you telling me there's a Robbie Fowler in a different sport?
Apparently.
Wow.
Unless Robbie Fowler played for Perth.
His linesman not a reference to his cocaine.
Oh, no, yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. It's definitely that one then, yeah.
Well, thank you, Marcus, and
His cocaine celebration, I should say.
congratulations on the wedding.
Oh, congrats.
But commiserations that it's,
Hey, that monkey's paw.
I know.
Yeah.
But I like that he took the realistic slant, because obviously the predictable thing would be for everyone to go, just move the bloody way. No, I booked a venue and all that,
Yeah.
you know.
I nearly... That's so bad. I nearly didn't go to someone's wedding because I really wanted to go to this 3-day wrestling event.
Oh.
And
Oh, my God.
I went to the wedding.
Yeah, okay.
But I was really excited to see TJ Hyde versus Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah.
That was the appeal. What? Like, oh, it's going to be a great match,
Was it
Matthew.
Tournament of Death?
No, it was somewhere in the UK.
All right.
And it's just like, wow, that's going to be... What the heck? I was really Russell Pill back in the day. I went to the wedding.
Yeah,
it was
fair
fantastic.
Okay.
And I would have hated myself if I'd watched wrestling to skip a wedding.
You could have gone to 2 of the days.
I went now, it's a point. Not getting my money's worth. I went online, I went, I hope it's poo, and all the reviews were like, wow, what a really good event.
Well. I can't think of it. I've been quite lucky. I can't think of a massive event that's not lined up or whatever. But I remember when Sunderland got to the playoff final a few years ago now, and we were in Vegas. I remember thinking, I hope I don't avoid spoilers or anything. Just started talking to my girlfriend at the time. She messaged me, Newcastle fan. Charlton have just scored a last-minute winner. I was like in the hotel room, like, oh. And then a split second after she sent it, Ross went, Charlton have just scored a last-minute winner. I was like, excellent.
And then jumped to the camera and went, I need a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think. Well, me. Just the last night of uni. My uncle's funeral was the morning after.
Oh.
So I had to put the handbrake on, so to speak.
Oh, bless you, mate.
Yeah, inconvenient time for him to pass away, really. Yeah. God, should have thought about that.
Oof. I remember.
You could say it was good. I just don't want to laugh.
I remember when, because obviously now we know that I went to a private secondary school, right?
Did you?
Yeah. We looked at it on there and laughed.
It was grand.
Didn't pay.
Grand.
Yeah. Oh, will you tell me, like, the Butlers, so Charlton have just scored.
Didn't pay. So the open day was in 2003, and it was on the same day as the Rugby World Cup final that England won. Now, my family, not particularly big into rugby, didn't really mind, but you've never seen
private school.
Right, but you've never seen so many private school dads sweating that they've got to take their kid along on this open day. So they had like tellies round. We're showing it. And the dads are like, so this is where you'll be taught whatever, and this is where this happens. Dads are like, yeah, whatever, yeah. Just watching.
Don't care about Latin.
Johnny
right now,
Wilkinson's
mate.
got the ball.
Yeah.
And we won. So, hurrah. Sorry to the Australian. Oh, bollocks. He's going to have a painful memory of that.
You're missing Elimination Chamber because your wedding day, and also England beat you.
Yeah.
In
Also,
2003.
Johnny Wilco.
Yeah.
They got their own back though, didn't they? They beat us in. Did they beat us in?
I can't remember.
It's
So it's all a blur after that.
They've won a lot
We've
of
been drinking every day
matches,
since then, so I don't remember every time they beat us. Well, thank you. Those are some great questions from people, and some people are having a great time. Some people are having a horrible time. Do you take them? Wait a minute, hang on. Bronson Reed just beating somebody.
So you got to time the ceremony for just what time?
Yeah.
What time does it start over there?
Oh,
It'll be the
yeah, it's
evening,
evening,
party,
right? Yeah, I'll be there evening. So
Evening do with the TV in the
Yeah.
corner. Little boogie on the dance floor
wait a
watching.
minute. I'm supposed to have the first dance. All right, wait a minute.
Time the first dance with the best entrance of the night.
This is my brutality. Oh, dear.
Yeah, but thank you very much. If you have any thoughts, queries, or moral dilemmas, please send them to mailbag@cultaholic.com. Reese's Pieces. Hey up, lads.
Hey up.
By the time you're reading this, Valentine's Day will have come and gone. I hope Ross had a good time with his mum. Oh, left down. Jack had a good time with CM Punk body pillow. And Maffew had a good time with a fully packed Wembley Stadium.
Oh, right.
From an orderly queue.
Yeah.
As we all know, wrestling is an industry built on romance, both on and off screen.
Right.
Which means that Valentine's Day was a busy day for the hard-working superstars of WWE and AEW. And that's where you come in.
Okay.
For this Reese's Pieces, I pose the question, how did the following wrestling couples spend their Valentines in kayfabe?
Oh, no.
As a bonus hard mode, try to get through them or without speculating on how any of them shag.
Damn it.
Have a good one. Well, we were until this. Former Lancashire second fielder, Chromeo Higgins.
Wait.
Did I say Lancastershire right? That's not
Lancashire?
right. Lancastershire.
Lancastershire.
I'm not being daft.
That does say Lancastershire.
Thank
yes.
you.
Is that like a jokey word for Lancashire?
I genuinely don't know. Joe, can you Google Lancastershire?
Or Chromeo Higgins?
Or Chromeo Higgins, the Fiend.
Surely Chromeo Higgins isn't a real person.
Which one?
How are you spelling
Google all the
Chromeo?
things at once.
Like the band.
Joel, Google this.
Chromeo?
What's the bus times?
Chromeo.
You want Chromeo first?
Yeah, please. Higgins.
No, I want my one first. Go back.
Just to answer our query about QT Marshall earlier, apparently he now believes that he needs to work within the vision of AEW more.
Nah.
SRS is saying.
What? That's something weird's happened there. Nah, Lancashire, come on.
I think it's just Lancashire.
Oh, whatever.
Chromeo Higgins. Chromeo's a synth pop duo.
So he's Googled it once, now he's doing it a second
No,
time.
no, it's not.
It's not going anywhere. All right, anyway.
No.
Anyway, like QT Marshall's WWE run, this is going nowhere. Can we please move on to
Okay.
Reese's Pieces? So, Andrade and Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte will have pinned Andrade. Beat him fair and square in the ring.
No one's pinning
Not gonna
Andrade. Oh, yeah.
No, she would.
No, she would.
Not going to get better than that.
Nah, it goes to a draw.
Okay.
CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Arguing.
They don't argue with each other. From what?
Just CM Punk.
Take, what's the dog called? Frank?
Larry.
Larry, for a lovely walk.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah, I'll go with that. Cody and Brandy Rhodes.
Yoga. She has a yoga studio now, I saw the other day.
Does she?
Or she'll be pitching him ideas, which she'll be saying are great ideas.
I think Cody's going to do loads of nice things for Brandy, so Brandy can avoid going, why did you let that man hit you on TV?
Maybe. I'm not going to get better than that. Yeah.
Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. The made-up couple.
Sharing a lovely bar.
Of what?
Oh, Ross can do.
Irish chocolate.
Can you do it like Seth Rollins?
As an Irishman or just Seth Rollins?
Yeah,
my
Seth
God.
Rollins doing your impression.
Oh my god.
Irish chocolate.
And he nailed it.
Half of the bar is mint, obviously, and half of the bar is plain. because that's the bedrock of their relationship.
I reckon it's a special day, so they're wearing really boring clothes.
Yeah.
Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green.
Coming up with creative wrestling pitches.
At the most fancy restaurant in all of Los Angeles.
Yeah. They're at that. They're at Pizza Hut. And Matt Cardona's got the 2 action figures of them. I love you, Chelsea. I love you. Buddy Matthews and Rhea Ripley.
Torching orphanages. They're evil, aren't they? They're healed.
I reckon they'll be down on Bondi Beach, frolicking.
I can't imagine Rhea frolicking. But I can't imagine Buddy frolicking. Because he's very nimble.
He can, but he can only use Kenny Omega's moves.
Farting competition, that's what they'll be doing. They did that on the Twitch stream runs, didn't they?
They what?
Was it Buddy just farting and she was like, ha ha ha.
Oh, that's the secret.
Something like that, I don't know.
Montez Ford and Bianca Belair.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Gym.
Yeah. Yeah, some sort of like Valentine's Day workout, whatever. Work your heart. Right. Carmelo Hayes and Kalani Jordan.
What?
Yeah, they're a couple.
Wait a minute.
They're a couple.
No.
Is this from that dodgy YouTube that you like?
What, wrestling news now?
Yeah.
Carmelo
I don't like.
Hayes.
I like to say I hate them. I think they're the worst thing that's ever happened to wrestling YouTube.
But
Maybe not the worst thing. Second
One
worst
of.
thing.
Yeah.
we're the worst thing. No,
No, we're not. We're third.
And we're not talking about the old place. Just to make that clear.
What would they be doing? Going for a haircut down at the barbershop. Mello's barbershop.
Oh, yes, but can he go there anymore? Or was it his or was it Trick's?
I always got the impression it was
Oh,
Mello's, yeah, and Trick was the guest.
Okay, then fair
everything's
enough.
got law in NXT, even the haircut. Nathan Fraser and Thea Hale.
Oh, God.
Kick about by the side, but he's not letting her win.
only drowns in her.
They're walking around Asda. They're walking around Asda playing playful pranks that only they find funny. And nobody else does.
Okay. Have you seen this happen in real life?
No, it's just I can picture those two doing that exact thing.
Yeah.
Adam Cole and Britt Baker.
Adam's alone playing Twitch. I've never felt older in my life.
Yeah, you sound like a man.
Adam's alone playing Twitch. He's on the Twitch playing the games, and Britt is doing something else.
Dentistry. There's no days off for Valentine's Day.
I
All that
reckon-
chocolate as well.
Oh, the chocolate.
Yeah.
I reckon Adam Cole is playing a game that he says has got a 2-player option, but doesn't really.
Okay.
So it's like, no, you can press a button to make the character doing something. It's
So,
doing nothing.
you know my story.
Look, we're doing it together.
You know my story about how my mate always used to make me be Matt Hardy on SmackDown because he was Jeff, because Jeff was the cool one. And he used to
Sorry
make...
to interrupt you. What's that squeaking?
I don't know.
I thought it was Birdsong, but
yeah,
that
it was
can't
Bird.
be...
Sounded
Yeah.
like birds.
Yeah. What is that?
It is birds. There is a vent just there.
Wow.
Is that bird?
Yeah, there's a homeless man other side of that wall as well.
Yeah, there was, for a bit, yeah.
He's back. He
Oh,
was
is
seen.
he?
He was seen. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll ask him what he thinks these lot are up to.
Oh my God, he'll be getting all of his wrestling news from us. That's an awful fate for him.
We'll give wrestling thoughts for money.
we,
Society's
yeah.
got. That's what we do as well,
Yeah,
so
we
I
do.
shouldn't mock it.
My mate used to make me be Matt because he wanted to be Jeff. The bird song's really fun.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Really
some sort of-
distracting.
It's only when you talk.
The story doesn't matter anymore.
Snow White.
Why have we never heard these before?
This is weird. I feel like I'm going mad.
I think it's someone out there. It must be. You never normally hear the birds. We've been in this room for 5 years.
The birds sound like a battery dying on something electronic in here.
It's him.
It's your bloody
It's
chair.
It's
What?
me.
He sits on a throne of birds.
I'll try again. Wait. No.
It's
Hang on, what? How is this happening?
Right, the chair's alive.
Wait, I'm off the chair.
no,
that was me.
It's not me.
Yeah, yeah.
it's
that
a
was me.
shoot bird. We can confirm.
Shoot bird.
Wow.
We'll get the poachers out then.
The story doesn't matter. It's never going to live up
Yeah,
to that.
thank you, mate. Danielson and Brie Bella.
Just having a great time with a little old what's her face?
Birdie?
Hi, Birdie B.
Jesus.
Oh,
Drinking-
Birdie B.
Aye.
Drinking green drink.
Forgetting about
Big
the terrible
poos.
actions, allegedly, of her father-in-law.
Juice Robinson and Tony Storm.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Just abstract painting.
Talking bollocks.
Yeah.
A night of that. Malachi Black and Zelina Vega.
I can see them sitting down to do a Bob Ross instructional video.
Really?
Yeah.
Frozen 2.
I think she'd ask him to help, like, take the bins out or something, and he'd just say no. Because he never... No, I'm joking. No.
Delightful Hudson and his trophy.
Oh,
They're
very
shagging.
good. Yeah, they are shagging.
He's shagging.
Yeah,
that
sorry, we had to
trophy.
do one of them
Sorry.
shagging. They're shagging. And finally, come Tuesday, and Robert Stone's wife.
I thought for a horrible second, I was like, no.
They
The
do
wife.
What they're doing on a normal Wednesday? Just anything together because they're having an affair.
Yeah, because Robert Stone's looking after the kids.
Why did that start? Because he already knew about the sausages.
Because the Bash brothers look like
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Terry.
It was the most subtle NXT he's ever been.
Yeah.
And also he knew about the sausages.
But then he'd never been round. Yeah.
Well, once.
Well.
Oh, was it once?
Right.
On that bombshell.
Adultery.
Thank you very much for Reese's Pieces from Chromeo Higgins, if that's your real name. If you have any others to send to us, please send them to mailbag@cultaholic.com.
It's Cultaholics.
What a lovely podcast. And there's still time for a little bit more, but before we get to it, a shout out to our magnificent producers, Reno2200.
He's from the future. Yes, he is.
Noah Anderson.
Anderson.
And Tia of Grace.
Tea of Grace,
The best there is was ever will be.
who appeared in my Twitch chat the other day,
What was he doing there?
asking me about something I said last week on the pod.
And we were like, I have no idea. That was 2 weeks ago.
No, it
Leave me
was-
alone, you nutter.
It was about him.
Oh.
So that's why I said it.
What did you say?
He'd referenced years ago when we went down to see him, the snake that eats itself.
Aurora Boris.
Yes, and I didn't know the name of it, and I felt ashamed that I didn't, and he was cleverer than me, and I was like, damn it, he's so quick-witted, damn it, because he's full of references and stuff, and knowledge. That's the word I was looking for. Whereas you might have noticed I'm a bit more meandering in my conversational style. He popped into the Twitch chat and said, like, how do you remember that? It was 6 years ago. And I was like, because I was like, I never knew that's what that was called. The snake that eats itself.
Bless you.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Boris.
At this time of year.
Ha. Very good.
Yes.
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
Shouts to Tia of Grace. And Aurora Boris, the snake that eats itself.
Yes. And Reno and Noah as well.
Yeah.
The lads.
But mostly the snake, because, the big question this week is, who is winning the Elimination Chambers? Let's get a look at the lineup so far.
Go on, Joel. Hit the thing.
Seamless. All right, so currently announced for the Chambre, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. 3 more to be determined. And also Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Bobby Lashley, and LA Knight, plus 2 more to be determined.
And we can speculate on.
Well, of course, we can speculate. That's all we've got.
Yes.
Well, there are qualifying matches left to be had.
we know that it seems like Chelsea Green's going to have one with with Shayna, sorry.
It's Battle Royal, isn't
The
it?
Battle Royal.
Oh, but I thought it was implied that she was going to put her in a singles match
It's
against
implied
Shayna.
that Adam Pearce is going to hit the bottle hard.
Or it is. Yeah. I'd like to see Chelsea in there, maybe.
I would, because she fulfills a role
But I don't think
very
she's,
well.
I don't think she's winning.
No,
Hell,
no,
hell
no.
no.
I think both winners are already in the matches.
Drew.
Drew and Becky.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man,
Is it quite predictable? I think the men's is
wrong with
less
that.
so. I'd be shocked if Becky doesn't get the other title shot at Mania. The men's one is about various people that I don't mind winning, but I think it will be Drew. But Sammy would be an interesting story if he gets in there.
Yeah. I mean, it looks obvious to be Becky.
he can't get in there.
The last chance battle royal,
Oh, yeah.
if there is one.
If Becky doesn't win, who's winning? Don't say The Rock.
Going up against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania would be maybe Bianca.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's got to be Becky.
Have Bianca and Rhea had a massive stage match, or have they just clashed in like rumbles and stuff? They're saving it, aren't
I
they?
can't remember. I'm going to have a look at Cage Match, everyone's favourite website.
Yes.
No, it's Elimination Chamber, but it's easy to get the two mixed up.
Mercedes Moné. No, it's not. It's definitely AW. Haven't they got that show now in Boston called like
Yeah.
Boss
Big-
Sasha
big-
Money
big
Money?
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big business.
AEW presents Mercedes Moné is making her debut at this show.
Yeah.
Please buy tickets.
Only singles matches.
Okay.
Broadcasted shows.
Isn't
Okay.
Cage Match great?
It is.
It is fantastic. No, well, the 16th of February 2020, the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley defeated Bianca Belair And then the 23rd of October 2019, Rhea defeated Bianca Belair.
Wow. Okay.
Both on NXT.
Yeah. They must have had loads of matches on house shows and whatnot.
They're definitely saving that for
All
a
types.
big mania, aren't they? It could be this
Like
one.
XL. It's in the name. It's a big one.
They've only had one main roster, like, dark match, which was in March of 2022 after a
They're really
SmackDown.
offspringing
Bloody
them.
hell.
Got to keep them separated.
Fair
Fair play. I don't mind it being a slow burn, but I would say Bianca if not Becky. But
Yeah.
Becky's got to win, unless they've been doing it deliberately too heavy. So it is Bianca's surprise.
That's it. You can't put your bets on there.
You can never trust the game.
But would Bianca want to teach Rhea what it's like to be a bottom?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think she would.
I'm leaving that alone after the last three Reese's Pieces we did. Liv Morgan, I think, will do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Because, she is Sabu. Yeah. But in the men's one, so Drew, Randy, and Lashley, and Drew looks obvious, but I like the idea of him not winning and then bitching more.
Yeah,
I like him when he's miserable.
but part of me thinks he does deserve another title run with a crowd, because I know that's very much his point anyway. But it's true in real life as well, because it is crap that he, the Panny D stopped him from. I shouldn't have just trivialized the pandemic in such a way. But yeah, I reckon Drew, but there's many, many men that I wouldn't mind seeing win that match. Joel?
If LA Knight didn't have the thing with AJ Styles, I could see him doing it because again, he's very, very,
Always
very,
over.
very, very popular.
Yeah.
Or wild card, R-Truth.
Yeah. Okay. I'm worried about that being an actual real possibility. The way it's going.
Don't worry.
If you're
Okay.
gonna put the most popular people on the roster,
Joel?
I'm all for our-truth now.
Okay.
That sounds great.
You're
Nah,
a silly guy, though. sometimes.
nah, I think Drew.
I thought you were going, showing how silly a guy you were.
Yeah, I think Drew's winning.
Silly guy. Quite tired, guys. Quite exhausted.
bless yous. Jack, what have you got for us until next week's podcast?
Immediately after this, I will then be recording Matches of the Month for January, which is a while ago now, but we're starting the series again in 2024. So, Matches of the Month for January. I'll talk about the Rumble, even though none of the Rumble matches were necessarily in my Matches of the Month. It was the big show of the month, so I'm going to mention it anyway.
Oh, you didn't put any in
No,
for the Rumble?
no,
Oh,
no,
Okay.
no.
Oh, well, we were there.
But I'm still going to talk. Yeah, but I'm
Did you
still
watch
going
any Impact Wrestling? Any of those matches?
Yeah, Ospreay, Josh Alexander is on their YouTube now. And I have watched some more Impact. I can't remember off the top of my head. That was the high profile one.
Right, so watch Alexander versus Hammerstone. Hard to kill, and I love that.
Yeah, it was his debut, wasn't it, Hammerstone?
It was.
And also, Leon Slater versus Speedball Mike Bailey at North,
Oh, yeah. Oh, 'cause that's on YouTube, isn't it?
which was really fun because it was an all ages show. So on the YouTube video, you can hear like kids reacting as if they've probably never seen anything like this before. So they're like going like, yeah. No, sorry.
Sounds horrible, that.
Yeah.
That's Ross looking at the bleak grandma from George.
George?
His
And there's
mom's
Marvelous
medicine.
Medicine.
Oh, right. I
lacking
get you. That's a
energies.
callback.
The
That's a
Mac and Edgy in
callback.
this room is hot and sweaty and filled with birds. So I just want to say the whole thing.
Ross, what have you got?
Me, Jack, and Tom will be on the channel on Sunday having a game of Push, Bench, Repackage. How do you want your superstars to fare in 2024? I'm also working on a big bastard video. It's about WCW. Jesus Christ, it's large. And also another one looking at the kayfabe sort of reasons for wrestlers being a wrestler, which is very interesting looking at some of them. I learned things about Mankind this week that I didn't know were a thing.
Oh, the Piano Prodigy.
Maffew.
Good noise. Joel, you got anything?
No, I've got nothing. What have you got, Maffew?
Sweet. It's always polite, isn't it? Yeah, New Watch Mania is still up. Yay!
I'm watching it, yeah. I need to watch
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Okay.
And same stuff as every video. And why lie? I'm working on another video that I've said I've been working for a while, but I'm in the mood to get it put out.
Ooh.
What is it?
About the rest. You put glasses on.
I'm intrigued.
Where did Ross go? Who are you? The wrestling title that kills you the longer you hold it.
What?
It's a crazy gimmick they did in Japan.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
But I've been wanting to put the script together for ages, realizing, it's a bitch having to do this. So I have to just set myself down and go, don't distract yourself. When you have one monitor on, don't while in the background do this. Just do this. And turns out it's a lot harder than I thought. 'Cause I've been trying to do it for a while. But yeah, I could get
Has
it
it
done.
been interesting research though?
Yeah. Now it's just making it sound like a human being. That's the hard. Oh, and also I'm going to get recorded over the weekend, and it's just like having to do the voice because we all make fun of like YouTube voices, but you do need to do it, don't you?
You got to put your phone voice on, haven't you?
Yeah,
I struggle with that big time.
Yeah.
Because I mumble anyway. Oh, I hate voiceovers.
If I could put the voice I hear in my head out on there, that'd be fine. But what comes out was diddler. I'm like, bollocks. Anyway, enough about that. Mailbag@cultaholic.com, patreon.com/cultaholic. This has been Jack. This has been Ross. This has been the magnificent Joel. Make sure you watch Fraser's video because Ross is in it for 3 seconds. No, he's not. He's a bastard. So we're going to cut to point at the thing. Wow, I'm tired. I'm really sorry. Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast on 3. We're going to say...
No.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.